We're going right into it. Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I apologize. I didn't realize how pertinent it was. Pertinent. And then I looked at the time and thought, oh shit. Well, if I better go now. Yeah, I just had to get some stuff real quick. Some money from the stuff. Nothing special, but it had to happen now. Anyway, hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing better than I am. I suppose I'm doing all right. How's it going, Othroku? Hey, so what's this about DSP bringing up RTU again? How many times is this dude gonna keep bringing him up? Yeah, Slim Jims did get like obviously. But this dude keeps saying he's done with people, and then he brings them right back up and shit. I watched it this morning. Him doing the whole review text rant. I watched about 20 minutes of it, and it felt like 4 hours because of how extremely obnoxious DSP was throughout all of it. And I'm going to watch the condensed version from DSP Tries It Memology. I don't want to watch the entire hour-long thing because it was legitimately making me mad watching it because DSP is just so bad at being a detractor. He can't do it right. He doesn't know how to do it. Nerd Brew and Logan were onto something that there's an easy video you could make called "This Is How You Don't Detract," and it's just DSP being a detractor. And we'll watch that in a moment. Did you watch the new Digital Circus episode? No, and I really want to. I like that show. It's pretty hype. So this one is from Atlas the Clip Keeper, which if you haven't subscribed to his clip channel, please do so. We're at the part in the arc where DSP screams for like 2 hours a week about somebody. Realistically, it's all downhill from here for this arc. I will say about this arc that I feel that it's overstayed its welcome and hasn't led to something hilarious. Because I'm waiting for the crash out. I'm waiting for the explosion to happen. And it's not happening yet, and I'm getting a little annoyed and a little bored. Because DSP has his britches so big right now. He's so full of himself. And he needs to be humbled, at least in some sort of way, for it to be entertaining. But I suppose it's all building up to it. So this is from Atlas the Clip Keeper. Again, give him a subscription if you've not been made aware of his clip channel. And this is USPS is sabotaging DSP's business. Oh, the glory of DSP videos is that the title, honestly, is pretty much all you need to see because you can fill in the blanks. You know what's going to be said here. You know, it's the post office fault that things aren't getting to you fast enough. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. If you guys are mad, just tell the post office that you've been a fan of me since top 10 most racist moments. You you could do all of that. But let's hear it anyway. Yeah, only ice
By the name
bleach.
of Atlas
I'm
the
getting
Bookkeeper.
impatient, that's
How
for
you
sure.
feeling, my friend?
To have for you guys here today. The first is
I am not in Florida.
regarding my merchandise shop, okay? Which you know you
Okay.
can get it right now, darksidefill.shop. That's my merch shop.
I need some DSP merch.
Yet, okay?
Do you have any
but
DSP themed
already
grappler
people
hooks?
placed orders. I told you guys
DSP
within
themed
2 days
flamethrowers.
of this shop being live, over 30 items have been sold. So
Oh, big helps.
that's amazing to know that a lot
Holy
of
shit.
people in 2
DSP is
days
rolling in the money.
jumped in and bought stuff. I'm sure over the course of the week, a few more people have probably bought stuff too. But a couple questions have popped up regarding the shop. First of all,
What questions?
I'm getting 2 mugs. Both are the Level 1 podcast.
30 sales. Holy shit, Banana Jones. It's time to retire. 10-year plan is back on track.
And it has nothing to do with the company, okay? So these mugs were shipped earlier this week to me. And I'm sitting around waiting for them, and they're not showing up. And I keep checking the tracking info. They're supposed to be coming via UPS. They were supposed to come yesterday.
Wait.
I'm waiting and waiting, and they're not here. So I checked the tracking info again. Oh, they updated it again.
I did not see you, Zambi.
Oh, UPS.
I assumed you were at the glory hole.
USPS.
There was a line there, so I didn't bother.
Why?
Wait, what was that?
If you're and they're not here, so I checked the tracking info again. Oh, they updated it again. Now listen to this. Oh, UPS handed it off to USPS.
Okay, they can do that.
Why?
Because it's within their...
If you're a shipping company, and
I mean,
send you a
I don't
product,
know, but I assume it's
you're
on the
delivering.
legit up and up.
Why are you handing it off to another inferior shipping company? For those who don't know, USPS is the United States Postal Service.
First of all, it's not a
They're
company,
on the brink
DSP.
of collapse.
It's a government
Right?
entity.
They're literally on
You
the
stupid
brink of
bastard.
falling apart and having all these crazy issues. To give you some perspective here, there's a coalition of something like 7 states in the United States.
Holy crap.
That have collectively
Seceding.
complained to the USPS in the last couple of months saying, your mail service is so bad. People are mailing ballots for elections. And they are mailing these ballots well within
Yeah,
the
probably,
realm of
Banana
what
Jones.
should
I'm
be
sure they
regular
just
mail
contract
delivery,
out every
which I
once in a
believe is
while.
supposed to be like 7 business days. People are mailing ballots.
Oh, wow,
They're
Game
not
Master.
arriving for a month. So the election's over. And all the ballots are arriving after the election ended. Because USPS is taking so long to deliver shit. Do you see? Just about a week or 2 ago, my wife had ordered something, not via USPS delivery, but thinking that it was going to be better delivery. So it was a package that needed to be delivered to the house, and it got handed over to USPS.
Oh, goodness, only ice bleach. That's
USPS
hilarious.
was supposed to deliver it on a Sunday. That was the scheduled date to deliver it.
Why did you
They
decide against
updated the
Florida,
information
by the way,
citing,
Game Master?
We can't reach your home. It was unreachable today.
Because it's a gated
What are
community,
you
Phil.
talking about?
Gated community?
How is it unreachable?
Gated
You
community?
literally come to our house
Gate?
every day with
There's a
mail
gate there? Can't get past
every
it?
day, and there's no problem.
Maybe they went on the
So
street
what
and
are
got
you talking
arrested.
about? They lied. They lied, so it looks like it's good on their metrics. Like it's not our fault.
Oh, yeah,
we
'cause
delivered today.
Yeah,
It was
because the
something on
Postal
your
Service
end,
cares
so
about
that
that kind of thing.
deliver. So it makes their delivery metrics look better because they claim it's not their fault that the thing didn't get delivered in that day. They then proceeded to not even try to re-deliver it on Monday. They delivered it on Tuesday.
Okay, look. It's... DSP doesn't realize that other people exist. I really don't think he has that. I think he has some sort of solipsism where he's not entirely convinced that other people in fact have sentience. The jury's still out for Darkside Phil on that. Because the reason why this could have not been delivered is many reasons. For one, it could have been, say, they just couldn't get into the place, or the route had been poorly calculated and they had to go back. There's multiple reasons why this has happened. There could also be something rather extreme, like the driver had a straight up heart attack or something, which I'm sorry, I guess DSP is the kind of guy that if you have a heart attack, that's really no excuse. You should just still crawl to my door and give me my stuff. But I'm saying that's a really serious one, but it's still a possibility. And DSP doesn't think of any possibility why he doesn't get his toy on time. It doesn't make any sense. Why didn't mommy and daddy get me the Wolverine figure? I'm standing right here, right? Yeah, or the company sucks. There's a million issues that could have popped out here. But DSP just doesn't even conceptualize that other explanations could exist. It must be that they're liars and that they're lazy. That's the only definition, or the only explanation. Which, I mean, that's DSP's operational system, but... not
So a
everyone
package
else.
that we were supposed to get on Sunday came 2 days late, and USPS lied about it, so they didn't have to be accountable.
Wait, hold on a second, DSP. Wait, what was that?
Monday, they delivered it on Tuesday. Then proceeded to not even try to re-deliver it on Monday. They delivered it on Tuesday. So a package that we were supposed to get on Sunday came 2 days late, and USPS lied about it, so they...
So here's DSP. I don't know if you realize this. Mail doesn't get delivered on Sundays. I don't know if DSP realizes this. Now, you can get some objects from, like, say, Amazon on Sunday. But that's not what happened here, DSP. You didn't order from Amazon. So why do you think you were due something on Sunday? I swear, this guy is an actual child. I got over this shit. You know when I got over this shit is back when, do you guys remember Indian in the Cupboard? The story about the dude who gets that kind of magical cupboard and he puts little figurines in them and they come to life. Well, my mom and dad got me the VHS, and there's a little postcard in there that said, hey, if you want the figures from this movie, send this in with some money in an envelope, whatever, and then we'll send you the figures. I got the money together, sent it in, and it took like 4 months for them to show up. I got over it. That's when I learned that it'll show up when it shows up. DSP still hasn't learned that lesson. 42 years old, still hasn't learned that the shit will show up when it's there. But it's just all lies and slander, and they're just trying to make their metrics look good. It couldn't be for anything else.
They didn't have to be accountable. They just completely lied about the situation, claiming it's our fault that our home is unreachable. What are you talking about? You delivered normal mail on Monday.
Gated community?
You know?
Maybe they just didn't have the gate code.
All the time. Okay?
All right.
So it's frustrating because I was supposed to have these mugs for you guys yesterday.
Exactly, Warcrow.
Because
I've gotten model
decided
kits in the
to
mail, and I
over
scratched my head and
the
said,
mugs
oh
to
shit, I ordered
USPS.
this 9 months
just
ago.
sits on their ass
Like a
doing
kid.
nothing all weekend and won't deliver. I mean, I would be honest, I don't even think I'm going to get these on Monday. I think these may come at some point next week, but who knows when. That's how US.
And also the other reason why this happens, and it reminds me of one of my personal most loathsome DSP events, was the whole neck phone debacle. Was the reason why DSP gets so pissed about this is because he hypes it up. Because he promises things. That it's going to be here on this time, it's going to be here, it's going to be so cool. And then whenever something comes up, he gets so mad because, well, I had my whole day planned around this thing. So what? It happened to me when I got my copy of Armored Core 6. I just knew it was going to be late because I'm always late. So I dealt with it. I came to terms with it. And I straight up said, if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. But this dude wants the whole world to just fall to him.
USPS operates now.
Stop being a baby.
Pay insane over-the-top amounts of money.
Exactly, Ramen
They just
Brahman.
treat everything like the biggest slow boat, no big deal. Who cares? It gets to you when it gets to you. We don't give a shit. If they're not delivering,
If they didn't give a
ballots
shit, you
or
wouldn't get it, period,
elections
Phil.
for our government to be in place properly, why would they deliver a package, right? So it's pretty bad. I apologize because I know I told you guys, oh, I'm gonna have these mugs to show you today. I don't have anything.
See, there you go.
Stuck
Exactly as I
this
said.
endless loop of
That's the
sitting at
reason why it's a
USPS
problem.
Not being delivered. It actually showed
And
that
the
it
other
arrived.
thing here is Mr. Darkside Phil, Mr. Tell It Like It Is, Mr. I'm gonna be real with you, all this and that. He has no understanding whatsoever of the politics of the post office. He does not get it whatsoever. He does not understand how funding works. He does not understand how budget cuts work. He doesn't understand projections of any sort. He doesn't get how anything works. So from his perspective, a child perspective, the United States Postal Service woke up one day and said, you know what? We've decided to be lazy and stupid and incompetent and lie about our metrics. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to fuck with Phil and hurt his business. Because that's funny and ha ha ha, you know, all that. I love when he does that. It's really funny to me. Ha ha ha, we hurt Phil. Anyway, so that's how the world operates. Everyone's kind of in a standby mode until they realize that they can hurt Phil. And then they snap into action.
Arrived today. Like it's at right now. It's
He
literally
gets pissed if it
sitting
doesn't
at
arrive at
the
the
post
earliest
office,
estimated delivery
but they're
time.
claiming they're not
And
even
he would be
gonna
super
try to
pissed if he
deliver
lived
it
where I
until
lived.
Monday
I get
at
my
the
shit.
earliest.
I get my shit at 8 at
know,
night sometimes.
Right. So anyway, you
Oh
know,
well.
when I get these mugs,
It'll
I'm
be there
gonna
when it
show
shows
you.
up.
All right, and FYI, you know, I haven't heard word yet that anyone had said that stuff that they had ordered this week has shipped. What's
It doesn't
what's happened
matter.
is you guys are supposed to get emails
You'll get
about
over it.
to let you know that stuff is shipping and on the way. So keep in
Yeah,
mind,
Lameth.
that
And
all
I'm
these
sure there's
products are
tons
custom-made
of
products.
disclaimers that
This is not a
say
product
this
that
is
was
an
mass-produced,
estimated
sitting in a
projection.
warehouse, and now it's just shipping. They have to make everything custom per your order. So it could be maybe they're batching them up. I don't know. But what
It
I'm
could
gonna
be
do
that
is I'm supposed to
USPS
actually
is
make
just
an
choosing
update
not
from
to
the
deliver
company
things because they hate you.
early
They
next
listen
week
to all the
about, like,
detractor
how are my
videos.
week 1 results and all of that. And so when I touch base
Yes,
with them,
Superless
I'll also
Moniker.
touch base about,
It's a rather obscure rant that DSP went on, but it's probably one of his rants that pissed me off the most. Just because of how extremely Karen toxic he was. That this person, and he straight up accused them. He accused them of stealing his neck phones. Dude, that's slander. That's actual slander. You're saying that this person, who you can't possibly know if they're guilty or not, you're just accusing them of a crime. What if they got fired, DSP? Yeah, but it doesn't matter to Phil. He doesn't give two shits because he's just telling it like it is. And he didn't really mean it, you know? And I kind of wish that dude had gotten fired and just broke into Phil's house. I don't know. That's toxic. But, you know, let me put it this way. It wouldn't have been uncalled for.
you know, you guys and your
Yes,
orders,
I saw
hey,
Morgana.
you
I'm
know,
super
any orders in
stoked.
process, you know, what's going on? Because obviously this is a learning experience for all of us, right?
They
I've been
stole my
for
neck
3.5
phones.
years, correct? And obviously,
Call
I want
the
this process to
FBI,
be
Phil.
smooth, but right
This
now,
is
we just
serious.
don't know any of the specifics of how it's going to work yet. This is our very first batch of products, so this is kind of our test to see how it works, and then we're gonna.
The other
go from
thing,
there,
the other
right?
thing that I've heard said about people, especially Darkside Phil, who just assumes that everyone else is lazy and stupid and incompetent, is that it helps to justify their own laziness, stupidity, and incompetence. Because think about it this way: if you're one person in a room and everyone else is more competent than you, you're going to kind of feel pressured to be competent too. You know, you can't look like the dumbass in the room. Even if you tend to ignore it or get past it, you will feel that feeling. DSP, on the other hand, feels that everyone in the room is trying to scam him, so that when he scams back, it's actually okay because everyone else is a scammer. I'm just, you know, I'm adapting to the environment. And he doesn't realize that, no, DSP, you're the only one being this much of a shithead. Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. It's 8.5 hours of Tekken 8. How the hell am I going to get high through all that?
So we'll see. All right, we'll see what happens, and more updates coming, I'm sure. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do is briefly.
Yeah, he lost his
give you an
monetization.
update on my schedule and the games that I'm going to be playing. And stuff
He also,
like that,
if I
okay?
remember correctly, he also said something to the effect of that he wasn't getting enough money to make all the editing process worth it, which it's kind of a bummer. But hey, and there's the star of the hour, Indrid. She did some voice acting on it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm excited to see it. So big ups, Indrid. And you kept it a secret. So all this time when people were saying, man, I wish Secret Limited would come back, you lied to everyone, knowing that they were toxified. But great. DSP's origin story is a kid stealing a penny from him in preschool. The way DSP seems to operate, it's like he got robbed every day. Maybe he did. Maybe he was like a Joe's apartment where he can't even walk through a parking lot without getting robbed 3 times. Anyway, so this is DSP goes nuclear after RTU dropped out of the interview, insults him to hell and back. And this is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And this goes on for, what, an hour and a half? I was watching it, and it caused me a lot of pain. Just DSP being so stupid and unfair.
Last time I had financial freedom was probably 2014 when I moved out here. That was the end of it. Seriously, like
It was hard not to
2014.
say anything. I'm sure it was. I would blab. I'm really bad at keeping secrets sometimes. Especially if it's a really cool secret. If it's
I have
something
one
like, hey,
final
there's
thing to
donuts
say
in the break room, I'll
about
keep that
React.
secret.
I'm gonna finish this.
But if it's
right
something
here,
like,
because I
hey,
really,
a
at this
Rockies
point,
in the break room.
like when I did the
Sure.
React last month with the Kino guys, and I had the last chip. I'll be honest, I thought either that was going to be the last time I was going to talk.
What's
to
the chip,
guy,
DSP? Hold it
or
up, I
could
can't
go
see it.
differently, and he could come on my show, and we could actually hash it out. The reason I held on to this chip, folks, okay? The reason I held
Also,
on to this
8.5
chip is because
hours.
I
Is that
wanted
his
to see
entire play
that when
length?
that man
That's a
was
lot of
publicly
time.
exposed and felted to the internet, would he actually like fess up to his shortcomings and change and become a better person? Because of
He
this?
repented
Or
in
would
front
he
of Lord
continue to
Phil.
spiral downward? It has now been a month and a half since this, and Rich has continued to spiral downward. Worse and worse. He's not getting any better. When he sees a glimmer of hope, I'm going to do a sober stream. And the stream's actually better. Then all of a sudden, boom, he's high again on the next stream.
Aw, man.
This man, sadly,
DSP, don't watch
needs an
my
intervention.
streams.
He does. He needs a big brother. He needs a father. He
Oh
needs, like,
my
somebody,
lord.
someone
I didn't
to
catch
jump
this
into
part.
his
This
life
is
and
petty.
help him. because it's obvious he has no self-control whatsoever.
Oh,
and
he
he's not
needs
gonna
part
get
of a
better
mentor
because I have
program.
no fucking
This guy
self-control
doesn't, though.
unless he has an intervention. And in truth, the real reason
I really hope part of DSP's intervention for Review Tech USA is telling him that you need to start being nicer to me now. This is, I'm trying hard not to get mad, but this does legitimately trigger me when DSP thinks that he's in such a position where he can look down on people. And he's always been in that position, but now it's so much more strengthened. And there's a reason why in psychological treatment, why it is that you cannot reinforce someone's delusion. For example, you got this dude in your hospital, and he's pretty sure he's Napoleon. I mean, it does check out. He says he's Napoleon. Well, you can't ever try and address him as Napoleon. And you can't even use that as a mechanism to teach him skills or whatever, teach him or help him through his treatment. For example, you couldn't say, well, do you think Napoleon would do that? Because then that affirms the delusion that he's Napoleon. DSP is perfect proof of why it is you cannot do that. You cannot reinforce someone's delusion. Because DSP, since the very beginning, has taught himself that he is the greatest. He doesn't need any redirection. He is the smartest person in any given room, that he is chill, positive, and interactive. And the most important thing is that every single criticism levied against him is incorrect and from a place of, I don't know, I guess, conspiracy. So he's been operating with this schema for so long, and he did get bitter and bitter and bitter over time, because not that he stopped believing in this schema, but because he didn't have as much stuff to support it. And when Kino Casino showed up and started kissing his ass and reaffirming his absurdity and reaffirming his delusions, look at how quickly he turned into this. This was almost overnight that he's turned into this sardonic, dick-headed monster who wants to felt everyone and look down on them. But at the same time, I'm reaching out to you. I'm being a kind person. See how kind he was to Craig? The whole time he's talking about how nice he is. And he's basically pushing Craig to grovel at his feet. And it's likewise with Review Tech. He wants to put Review Tech in his place. He wants to assert some sort of dominance over him. And it's all because two chuckleheads thought it would be funny to reaffirm someone who's clearly psychotic their delusions. And that's kind of what I've come to the conclusion of, is that I think DSP really does have some sort of latent psychosis. Maybe not a real big dose of psychosis, but he definitely doesn't exist in reality. He's got his own dream world.
that I still have this chip is because what I really wanted to do. Now I'm going to spoil, guys. You ready?
Exactly.
He's not
When I
going to be
bleach.
on my show.
We should get a chip that's suspecting
He's
claim
never
that
going to be. He just
fills
admitted
his
he's
fake,
never
and there's
coming
the
on.
real
I was
last
gonna
chip.
have him on my
Kind
show,
of like
guys,
a,
and I was going to talk out some
what's his
topics. He
name?
was gonna be able to
Liquid
keep-
Chris?
By the end of the show, all right, I was going to tell
Oh shit,
him
big ups,
that I
Klaus. Thank you very
forgive him
much. I appreciate it. Sorry that you're toxified, but don't lose your last chip.
for all the things that he's done to me over the years. That I want to be the better man and I want to move forward.
I want to be the
positively
better
in my
man. That's
life,
why I'm
and he
shitting on
should
him
too.
constantly.
And we could agree.
That's
to
not the better
respect
man,
each
Phil.
other moving forward. And I was going to tell him that if that's the
But
case,
okay,
I was going to take
I was
this-
a little bit unclear, Roman. I think what I mean to say here is that he was always hoping. Remember when he was talking about the pendulum swinging and how he was very obnoxious about saying that, 1 minute you're not loved by the internet, next minute, your thing is in vogue. That's really how DSP felt. He just had to wait long enough for the internet to change their mind and decide that Phil's the greatest. And that's what happened. He was very patient, and 2 people kissed his ass, and a third one, Keemstar, kissed his ass. The entire internet loves me. The pendulum has shifted. I can now be an unrepentant asshole and actually be praised for it. Pretty cool, huh?
chip, and I was going to give it to him.
Pretty sweet.
It's not true. No one believes you.
No
You're
one
an
cares,
idiot,
Phil. The
and it
chip doesn't mean
work,
anything. That's your
okay?
prop.
And that way he could say he has it and that he can make a better life and he can turn it around.
This
for
is
the better.
disgusting. Turn your life around. Quit making fun of
Sure.
me.
What the fuck? Because I don't want this. You understand? I don't want this chip. I want him. I want to feel like this guy can be a better guy and that he can change for the better. But he's shown no way to do that at all. Like, I've tried so hard. I stopped talking about him for a month and a half. I tried to have him on the show. I just wanted to have
Yesterday I
a
had to
nice
send money to my
moment with the
sister-in-law
man.
so she could bail my heifer.
And I
Oh
can't.
shit,
He won't let
that sucks,
me.
man.
Totally gay. You understand? He just won't let me do it. So sadly, this chip will never go back to Rich I guess I have to keep it forever. I don't want it. I literally want
Then why do you
to
have
go
it
to the
on
man
your
and show
setup?
some respect and be like, I wish you the best.
I want to
in
show
the
you
future.
respect, but
Now
grovel at my
let's
feet.
move forward and forget everything that's happened in the
Bow
past.
before
like it
me.
never happened.
And
let's just,
it sounds really gross, but it does seem like, again, DSP has some sort of weird religious angle with him. That he is, if not a god, he is a priest. Come to me and confess your failings, and I will bless you with forgiveness. I will let you be free of sin. Like, who are you, dude? Who are you that's so special that you can look down on people and say, I want to help you. I want to make your life better. Phil, your life is a piece of shit. That's why you're doing this. That's why you're doing this, so you can convince yourself that you have it figured out to some capacity.
Whether it means that we forget about each other and we don't mention each other ever again or whatever. But sadly, as you can see, he can't do that. This guy is in an endless downward
with Phil.
Yeah, I mean, DSP lives his prophecy every single day. He is doomed to failure. And it's because, he can't get out of his own way. If you are your own greatest detractor and you see no reason to dislike yourself because you are the greatest, how are you ever going to actually change? Because DSP doesn't want to change. He just wants you all to accept him. That's the change we need to see. Yeah.
Spiral. He can't change for the better. He can't improve. Okay. So since this is the last time that I'm going to talk about Rich,
you've said this so many times, Phil.
Say a few things.
You've said this so many times.
All right, Rich. I'm going to tell you something right now. All right.
The
only reason
bigger man moment right here.
I allowed you to crap on me for the last decade is because I had an insane hate mob of people on my back. All right. If I even tried to defend myself or lash back or clap back.
This dude has been followed by detractors his entire existence. What the hell is this dumb crap? If I didn't have these people saying I do bad things, I would have shit on you. Can you guys tell me a time that we ever stopped him from shitting on people? From the way it looks like to me, we did nothing to stop that. He always shit on people all the time for any reason whatsoever. If a person looked at him wrong, they were getting shit on. If a person didn't deliver their headphones quickly enough, they got shit on. So what the hell is this? No, that's stupid, Phil.
Or whatever they call, no one would care because everyone thought I was the living meme.
You are a living meme. You still are.
Right?
No, it's not really.
My detractors still exist, but they've been exposed as unhinged idiots.
Where? When?
I have newfound popularity. People who want to work with
me
there
you
again.
Go.
Things are different, right? So what happened was you worked yourself into this false sense of...
Also, wait, who's been exposed? Who's been exposed? I guess you could count maybe 3 detractors. And Review Tech USA is not part of the detractor community. It's been very clear that this dude has nothing to do with us for the longest time. Okay, so you had Super Crazy and you had Duty. Those are the only 2 detractors that DSP has had some sort of, I guess, back and forth with. What about everyone else? But everyone else has been exposed? I guess DSP's right. There's only 3 detractors. Pretty sweet, huh?
Security over the last decade where you thought, oh, it's just an easy...
He's not even living, he's deading. Yeah, he's getting progressively deader.
Punching down Phil, and you conditioned your audience.
What game of the Dead Space trilogy is the best in your opinion? I like the first one the best.
On a day when you had nothing to offer the internet, it was crap on Phil day. Turn on a detractor video, just sit there and laugh and make fun and make money, right? That's what you did for a decade. And you might say, well, it was easy to do. It was only easy because I allowed you to do it. Do you understand me? At any moment, I could have just actually intelligently responded to you and you would have fallen a fuck apart.
No, not really.
You ever said or did has substance. Literally all the content you make, your news, your reaction, drama, all this shit, it's all fluff. Rich, if all of your content was deleted from the internet today...
And a lot of that also with him trying to say that all the detractors have been felted and defeated, a part of that isn't just for him to hear. A part of that is also for his audience to understand, to comprehend. Because Jade and the other lower functioning individuals need to be told that DSP is winning. And not just winning by a little bit, he is dominating this fight. He has all the detractors on the ropes. We're all in full retreat. We're turning on each other. And DSP is winning and felting so hard that it's shifting the entire internet in his favor. Now, if you think about that for even 3 seconds, you realize that can't even possibly be true. But, his fan base, their thought span is maybe 1 to 2 seconds. So he's good for now.
No one would miss you or care. It's that
That's
simple.
really harsh,
No one
Phil.
would miss you or care. I have a 16-year catalog of playthroughs, reviews, and content.
Yeah, and they're
if it
all
disappeared
goofy as
from the
shit.
internet, people would be genuinely upset.
Yeah,
They'd
the
be like,
detractors,
"Where's
the people you don't
content? Where did it
like.
go? This sucks." Even if they don't like the new stuff, the classic stuff, right? If you were erased from YouTube, people would be like, "Oh, anyway, moving on." One would care because you don't make any meaningful content.
Now, that's a little harsh, because when people have told DSP that his stuff will not live on, he has said, no, that's not true because I decided it's meaningful. Well, how come Review Tech can't just decide his stuff is meaningful? If it's the ability of oneself to decide if something has meaning, then everyone has meaning, Phil. But no, it's DSP who can decide who has meaning. Maybe there are people who actually really like Review Tech USA. Maybe there are people who enjoy some of his earlier content. Maybe there are people who like his old tech videos. You actually don't know, Phil. But you're just going to assume the worst out of people. And also that as well, Lacky Bracky. This is basically not even so much a death threat, but it's kind of the thing that people say when they're trying to push people to consider ending it all.
Really put the stamp on the monster case he created, bending knee to Dave. Now Dave thinks he can absolve and uplift other lolcows like LTG and GTY.
Yeah, BR Joe, it's extremely disgusting. Keemstar is a truly awful person. And him going after Duty, even though Duty didn't violate the law in any sort of way, because, again, there's the law that establishes the fair use, Keem went ahead and did it anyway, because no one's going to stop Keem, because he's also a sociopath. He does not care about people. It's kind of his thing. It's kind of his brand. But I'm sure that really did lock in a lot of DSP's delusion that everything had changed, because Keemstar came, kissed his ass, and got one of his detractors demonetized. Holy shit. The entire internet loves me now. No, Keemstar is just a piece of garbage, and he likes you because he realized that that's how he can get some sort of content out of you. And also just, Keemstar doesn't care what he does at any time, so. But yeah, thank you very much, BR Joe. Yeah, it's definitely signed, sealed, and delivered right there. Who's texting me?
And you never did. You understand
another
me?
death
the
threat.
vile things you said and did.
Holy shit, can we please stop this? The other thing I wanted to say was that when he's saying stuff like, if you died, no one would miss you. I'm sorry, this is going to be kind of a dark subject here. Dude, that sounds like what people would cyberbully each other with to try and get people to kill themselves. It's not funny. It's actually really dark. It's the opposite of positivity, Phil, to say that if a person died, no one would care. That's fucked up. You can't actually make that assessment, DSP. And you can't ever say you would be okay with someone saying that about you, Phil. If Phil died, would Kat be all right? Well, I don't know. Who's going to feed her? But who's going to miss Phil? I mean, us, the people who don't like him. I mean, I'm going to miss him to some degree. But that's messed up. You can't do that. He said that about us, too, that if we just died, everything would be better.
Family. He's actually said this repeatedly over and over. I don't have a family. Okay, Rich, I need to explain something to you. Just because you chose to use your dick to reproduce doesn't make you better than me.
Oh, there we go. Now that's how you're supposed to use your dick. Just kind of wiggle it around.
Married and I chose not to reproduce was an intelligent decision.
It very much was, Phil. It was your only intelligent decision you ever made.
I made the decision to not reproduce.
Yeah.
You don't have a one-up on me because you have children, right? You don't. In fact,
but okay, DSP, I can see what you're saying with this literally, because I can kind of get what he's saying, because I also don't have kids, and I don't really plan on having kids because I'm selfish. But whenever I see stuff on the emails at work and it says something like, "Hey, we're celebrating parents," blah blah blah, and it's something for them or whatever, and I feel kind of excluded because, well, I didn't have any kids. How come I don't get this cool shit? But then I think, well, actually, I kind of do, because I don't have to go to my kids' baseball games or their arraignment or anything like that. I don't have to deal with any of that shit. Pretty hype, huh? But it is something that does set people apart. DSP cannot understand the struggle of dealing with children because he doesn't have any, and he doesn't work with any, and he doesn't know any, and he doesn't know anybody who has kids. So it is something that he is incapable of assessing how serious that is or how much it affects your life. But, you know, your family isn't legit just because you had kids. Well,
In fact, that's something
it has
people
more
make fun
factors
of
than you.
for the way that you've handled your family business. And that's your own fault.
Well, if
for
Phil
putting it on the
dies, it
internet.
will
Do you
save his
understand?
denthead's
You're
wallets.
not
Yeah,
a
that's
bigger
true.
man than me because you have kids. You're in fucking sane if you believe that, right? I have a family. I'm married. I have a pet. I have parents. I have other relatives.
That's true,
I
like
have a family unit established.
Family
it's
unit.
just as important and meaningful to me as yours is to you. And the fact that you think that you dangle that over the internet and be like, oh, I have a family and he doesn't. You're insane. You're absolutely fucking insane. You're a weak little man. You understand? Okay, I take.
By the
that
way,
back.
he's
You're
being
weak,
a
but
bigger
you're not
man
little.
here.
You're definitely not little. Holy shit. But
Okay, making
you're a
fun of his
person
weight.
who is so insecure, and everyone knows it, right? That you tried to make that a way to make money.
Oh,
As
we're
I
not even
said,
seeing the part where he
the
watched
moment
the
that you put
video.
clown
Oh,
makeup on,
good.
it never washes off, right? When I stream, I strive to put out positive
When?
content for my audience.
When?
Something that's entertaining.
Name me when,
fun,
Phil. I've been
sometimes
watching a lot of
informative,
these.
Sometimes it's creative. Depends, because I make so many kinds of content.
You
don't
make
even
one
do
type
that.
of content.
Every
You
time
make two
turn
types
on
of
your
content.
stream, you're
Staring
turning
at the
on clown
TV
show.
and eating a
You're turning
burger.
on the living embarrassment to the internet. Every day that you stream, it's the same. Do you understand? I had my most embarrassing moment in 2016 when I accidentally left this camera on.
It wasn't that camera,
something
DSP.
Very, very embarrassing and stupid, right? But it was an accident. Wow! You're the guy! Yeah, I'm the guy. The guy who's more of a man than you'll ever fucking be. Jesus Christ, your voice.
Phil is a manly man. When
You
I think
literally
masculinity, I
intentionally
think
turn your
Phil.
camera on every day, and you're high, and you're vaping, and you're spouting off nonsense, and you're and then you got your shirt off, and you're sucking on cute.
Man, I hope he comes for me next. I hope he does. I hope he finds my going greens and makes fun of me. I hope so, Phil. Please, please. You know what? I'll invite you to come on. You don't even have to get high, Phil. I hope you guys don't mind, but of all the guests that I have signed up in the future, if DSP becomes available, I hope you won't take it too harshly if I have Phil on as a guest instead. I promise you it'll be fun. I promise you we'll get some good stuff out of it. I wonder if I could get DSP high. Come on, just a little bit, Phil.
You're kissing cocks.
Kissing
Dude,
cocks?
I had one embarrassing moment in 2016 I'll never live down. Literally every time you turn on your camera, it's the most embarrassing moment you've ever had in your life, and it continues every single time you turn.
All right, so let's take a moment here to think about other embarrassing moments that DSP has had. What are some other ones that he has had? His general movements, his bizarre tangents, his expressions of his stories demonstrating how incompetent he is. DSP, you have plenty of embarrassing moments besides masturbation. While that is the most embarrassing moment, you've had plenty of moments where anyone who could have respected you can't. You've had, remember when you were playing Legend of Zelda? I feel like you had plenty of embarrassing moments there. The hospital story, yes. Do you remember when Panda Lee came on stream and started talking about you to your face, and you had a big old, fight right there on stream? You don't think that was embarrassing? And that was definitely something you could have prevented, DSP. You could have turned the stream off and addressed whatever issues you guys had. But you just decide to write it out while she tells you that that's going to remain a man zone, Was that not embarrassing? No, of course not. Everything's cool.
On the camera. You can't even, you're a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. And you can't even beat me in viewership and support anymore.
You have way more moments that make you look insane, which is that's true. Pretty much every moment he just looks crazy as hell.
And all of my videos, and I used to be all about the views. And I would say, oh,
remember
no,
the scorn clip?
low.
That seemed pretty embarrassing.
Right? What the fuck happened? You are nothing. You are a fucking ant on the ground that I accidentally step on. Do you get it? You're no one.
This is definitely
and you're
the better person here.
Be big again because you fucked your life up so fucking bad. You're a screw up. And this, which you could have had
God, this
back
is so annoying.
if you just wanted to act like a mature
If you just
adult,
bent to my will,
a
you could get this
person with
token
a
that means
soul,
nothing.
a conscience with some morals in your head.
If you just
came on the show,
told me I was the greatest.
What I wanted to do, and you could have got your chip back, and we could have.
Tell me I'm the
on.
greatest.
But
Tell me
even
I'm the
you're not
prettiest
smart
horse in the
enough for that.
stable.
You just can't fucking be a man. You're mean.
Be a
that
man.
Phil is a man.
Adore me.
Yes, I am. You're not. You may have a family, but you ain't a fucking man. you're a bitch, a lifelong bitch. And no one's going to fix that for you. You got to fix that
I would
yourself.
find this to
But
be an embarrassing
I'm
moment.
fucking done with you. I'm never going to speak about your dumb fucking ass again because you are nothing to
It's
me.
not his
You are
chip, it's
like a
DSP's
fart in the
prop.
fucking wind that you smell for
I'm
a
not going to
second, and it's
participate in your
gone,
insanity,
and you
DSP.
don't ever have to deal with it ever again. You're done. Don't fucking bring me up, you bitch-made loser, because your content fucking sucks. It's not content. It's for dumb mouth.
Yeah, I like this rage
stunted
filter.
Individuals who don't even get that your narratives aren't your own, that you're just regurgitating my detractors. Fuck off and go away.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
DSP might as well have just said that. That's what that entire segment was. And DSP, I would consider this an embarrassing moment. I would consider this a very embarrassing moment. Grown-ass man yelling at a camera.
I'm so happy.
You're never going to talk about it again? You promise? You promise?
It was like a dingleberry that stuck to your ass.
Nice. We got
You
poop.
can't get it off for some reason. Like a weird spot. What the fuck is this dingleberry? I can't get it. How could it be stuck? Right? Now I'm done with it. So now we can move on. All right?
And, oh goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch all this. I'm not going to. But when I was watching it on WPIG and Detractor Beam, it was extremely frustrating watching this dude because Review Tech USA would just open his mouth for a few minutes, think about what he wanted to say, maybe work on it a little bit, and DSP would get so impatient and not let him say anything, not even let him speak, and just run over whatever he wanted to discuss. Now, think about this for a second. If that's what he's going to look forward to coming onto DSP's show, why would he ever? Why would he ever want to be on a show with DSP being so disingenuous? And I saw someone posted on Twitter, and I forget exactly who said it, but you know if you said it, that DSP has a unique gift and that he makes other locales seem kind of reasonable. Review Tech was pretty reasonable about why it is that he didn't want to do anything with DSP. He just more or less said it was pointless, which it is. It is pointless to engage with Phil. That's why I don't encourage people to engage with Phil. Not unless it's going to be really funny. But likewise, LTG had nothing to say to this man. Did not want to engage with Phil. Phil wouldn't let it go. So that's DSP saying people are a bitch if they don't come on his show and let him debunk them and swear fealty to him. But then I asked DSP to be on my show. I emailed him. He didn't ever respond to me. So I guess that means DSP is my bitch forever? I mean, using DSP's logic. Okay, well, cool. Well, it's not really something I'm proud of having, is DSP as my bitch. Man, actually, that kind of makes me seem bad. Does anyone want this dude? I don't want him. So, we got Scammer was scammed in WWE Champions, failing in Silent Hill 2 and begging for help, faking a $100 tip. Alright, let's see it.
What the heck?
Phil is the toxic defender. He defends his own toxicity. Yep.
Hello, Mr. Piggy. Piggy.
Exactly.
Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have received a generous.
The other thing I wanted to talk about with the Review Tech and DSP intersection is how DSP really doesn't understand how drugs work. He doesn't get it. And it's because DSP gets most of his information about anything, really. He gets it from TV shows and movies. And TV shows and movies rarely portray anything accurately. And also, he's going off of what his viewers have told him about Review Tech USA. That he is this way because he is on drugs all the time. And that's what drugs do to you. Marijuana is hardly a drug, DSP. Alcohol is more of a drug than marijuana. And second of all, it doesn't mean that a person can't have a good point. It doesn't mean that everything that comes out of your mouth is instantly invalidated. It's very much like alcohol in that sometimes when you're high, you find it easier to vocalize your thoughts. You find it easier to express what you want to express. DSP has no understanding of any of that. He doesn't know how any of that works. He doesn't know how drugs work. And you can see it in one of his old-ass stories that he told one time. he was talking about how he and John, and I forget, maybe one other person, they were near some people who were doing weed, and they got a contact high. Which contact high is not a real thing. Not really. Not really. And DSP believes in it. He believes that's a real thing. And so then he wants to judge people for being on weed. But everything that Review Tech said about you was right.
$75 tip from
How's it going,
Naughty
Trevin?
Moose.
Is it a whale? It is a whale.
Can we start
It has
calling
those
Phil
whale-like
chippers?
teeth
No.
that filter things. It looks like
I'm not calling him that.
He's got a big
Because that
old
sounds like
eyeball.
Chip Zaniff, and I love that dude.
Again, guys, please support the stream. Anything. Super chats, super stickers.
They did
and
the
tips
weed.
all
Yeah, they
go
had
towards the
one
goal.
weed.
Once we hit the
Look at
goal,
what
we'll
happened to
do a
him.
mega poll, as I told you guys I would. But we need to hit the goal. And we're at
DSP
74
took
likes.
his dare
Guys,
pledge
let's get
pretty
that to
seriously.
100 likes, which would help me tremendously for engagement on YouTube.
$70 tip from
You
Ponage
know what that
101.
tells me, Trevin? That tells me that no one ever offered him any.
Whoa, it's a whale.
I probably would be the only one who'd offer him any.
That's cool. There's a
Anybody
giant
else
whale.
would say, dude, hide your weed, Phil's here. What you guys doing? Just
This
hanging
one,
out,
the one with
Phil.
the 47
That's
volts,
cool.
That's the one that we want. Okay. Hold on. While I do that.
Can I
There's
have
inheritance
some?
if someone
We
tips $200,
ran
can we
out.
Open the super mega pack. No, because the super mega pack is $200 plus tax. It's over $220. So even that tip wouldn't cover it. So no, we'd have to have more than that to do the super mega pull.
I'm
And
sure
90
you could give
zombies are screwing me
DSP
right now. I mean,
oregano
absolutely
and he
nothing
would
good.
completely
You got a new
act
card?
out what he sees
It
in
is
movies.
Zombie Rock, the people's chump.
And that's it. So this was officially out of all the
I did
we've
weed
done,
once and immediately
this was
smoked
by
crack.
far the worst I've ever
It was
had.
pretty handy. It was right there.
By far, this was the worst I ever had. We can't. I don't think we could actually get worse than this. We didn't get a single good thing.
That sucks, man.
Like,
You didn't get
just
any
got
recycles
scammed,
either?
Bitch.
You know, I don't have a good team, so I'm boned. Like I can't. They did it again. I'm not.
I
I'm
think
gonna
Phil
lose.
needs to take some edibles or something
I'm
because
gonna
he's
lose
going
here
on a completely
because
unhinged
they
meltdown.
keep giving them these giant breaks.
I think that DSP would
It's
actually
so
enjoy
dumb.
himself while on
Now
drugs.
I'm boned. I can't win because I would have to break this, and I
I'm
can't
sure
break
he
it.
snorted weed. He didn't smoke it. He snorts
I can't
it.
take out. Wow, this, I did all this
He
for
tried to
nothing. What a waste of
inject it
time
into
this
his
is.
arm. Just put the whole ass bud
What a
in his
waste of
arm.
fucking time. So you
It
can't
won't
show
fit
them
through the
unless you
needle.
have
This is fucking
overpowered
stupid.
characters. Like you need to have 6 to 7 star characters in order to win in showdown. Because the way they beat it, the way they made it, you're only facing 6 to 7 star characters. Look, I haven't won a match yet, and they're saying I have to face 5-star golds. What the fuck? Why? Where's
By the way, he
beginning?
said giving him
Where's
100
the
was the price for the
beginner
$100
of the
pack,
event?
even though it's 100.
Right?
So what you're saying,
They
Banana
fucked it
Jones,
up. The way
is
they
that
built some of
DSP is
these,
so
you
cool.
can't even-
He
you
was
can't win
willing to
because
eat
you
that
assume that you've been
$10 of
playing
his
the game
own
for, like,
money.
10 years,
And what a
you have
boss,
great
man.
rosters of all, 6-star characters. It's like bullshit.
See, that's
So I
called
can't-
a
I can't
positive
actually win
spin.
with any of the characters they're expecting me to win with and get bonus points. I can't win with them.
Maybe I'm scamming the viewers to pay for hair plugs.
Well, damn,
right?
DSP. I don't know
Well,
if I
think
want to
I'll
buy
be
this game if I'm
refresh
just going
by
to
New
get
Year. Oh, I don't
draws that
know.
do
Like I
nothing.
told you guys, listen. Right now, my focus is stuff that's needed around the house, like a washer dryer. I seriously need to get because mine's starting to break. And
As
I'm
soon as I'm
taking
done
special time
gambling,
off
I'll
to
get
my
that.
wife. Maybe in November, I'll have a couple extra days off to spend with my wife. The streaming rig would be nice, but the streaming rig has to happen if the
I want
consistent
DSP on
season support
Adderall.
continues. And you
Imagine
guys
how
noticed
fast
it
those
hasn't,
pre-streams
like,
would
really
be.
hasn't.
It would just be
It's
this
sporadic.
sustained
Sometimes I'm on a
screech
streak where I get
for
a bunch
about
of
5
days of support, and
seconds.
Other times I got days that are
And
very
you
slow,
say,
like it
well,
used to
I'm
be.
glad I got that
So-
all off my chest.
Right now, I'm not in a situation
And then you have to
where
slow
I'd
it
be like, "Yo,
down,
just drop,
and then you can kind of hear what he's trying to say.
$2,000 on another rig. I can't really do that right now.
DSP, you should do Adderall, dude.
I've apparently exposed
I usually don't.
myself
I mean, you're
again.
gonna tell me that no one's gonna
I've
miss me if I
exposed
die.
myself
Why can't I
again,
tell you
guys.
to have Adderall?
I completely exposed myself. There you go. I've
Yeah,
been
he would though.
exposed.
That's absolutely true,
All right,
Warrior.
guys,
This
so
dude
no
would
more
become a
for
complete
tonight.
mess.
Nothing coming in. Not a single super chat.
It would be really funny
Not a
to
single
encourage him to call
tip.
John Wall
Not even
high.
a like. You realize we're
Hello?
at 99 likes, right?
Oh,
Right now.
what
We're at
is
99
this?
likes.
Is this
I
Jan?
can't even get one more
Yeah,
like before the
who
end
are
of the
you?
stream.
It's Phil.
By the way, you notice all the
Oh,
trolls
Phil,
right?
it's
As soon as
3:40
I
in the
hit goal,
morning.
the trolls
Yeah,
are
I know. I bought
over
Adderall.
100 views.
Anyway,
Fucking
I wanted to
losers
talk
who
to you
watch me,
about
I think
Project
they're
7.
and they cry,
Apparently,
and
the
they
viewers are
scream,
mad that you
whine
didn't
about
fulfill
it,
your
shit
promise
like
to
that.
do the
But they
reboot.
are, they can't handle
And,
it. My success, they just can't
Yeah,
handle
they're
it.
really pissed.
Patrick says the YouTube algorithm has suggested your old house tour from 10 years ago.
Yeah, you should do a
I
new
used to
one.
love that style of content. Any chance for it? No.
No, you
Because
can't see all my
back
stupid shit.
then, I did not get insane stalking A-logging assholes.
This
after
dude
me
uses
for
A-log
everything.
wrong all the
But
time.
no lie, these people are so insane that anything that they see in my home, right? They try to.
Now, John
like,
said he
use
did
against
drugs
me
and
in
weed and
some
shit. I believe
bizarre
John, but
fucking
DSP,
way,
no.
right? Cowardly bitch.
I think
So guys,
DSP
we're gonna
really
adjourn,
believed it when the
however,
DARE program said that if you smoke weed, you'll just
Before we
die.
adjourn, I want to see.
Because that's what my
Can
my
I
DARE program told
install
me. They said stuff like, if you do weed, you're
Silent
just going
Hill
to
now?
instantly become
'Cause if
homeless and stuff
not,
like
I
that.
don't even know what I'm supposed
I
to
said
do
I would
about
like
it.
to think there's a
bought the
couple
right
steps
version,
between those 2 points.
and if it's not available, I don't know how I'm playing it tomorrow. Because it wasn't available earlier. Let's see.
DSP
Steam.
kept his
Yes,
word to McGruff the
yes.
crime dog.
It's there.
Hell
Date
yeah.
unlocked.
I guess it's the
Sweet.
one promise he's ever
Install,
kept.
Baby. Install, baby.
Hell yeah. Let's get some Silent Hill.
Feels like the greediest person.
Please play Silent Hill 2 on hard. It hasn't even asked me for difficulty yet, and I don't even know what the game's gonna be. Why are you asking me to play it on hard before I even know what the fuck
Because
the
it
game
could
is?
be
Stop that
fun.
bullshit
Because
right now.
I want to
Seriously,
be
it's probably
entertained.
annoying.
Stupid bastard. How
It's
dare you
right
want
now, the game is
entertainment?
yet.
Get that ass
Stop.
banned.
Stop right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I received a generous $100 tip.
Holy shit.
And it's anonymous $100 tip. No name.
Oh, no name
associated with
attached.
it.
That's probably
He
Phil.
has his head so far up his ass, he doesn't understand that real life is fun, and putting yourself up on a pedestal like him is not. He doesn't.
Wait a minute, Phil.
understand that.
Wait a minute. This guy kissed your
That's
ass later.
sad.
It's cool.
You know, I don't want to say I pity him, but my God, how can you be so disconnected from reality?
I mean, technically,
Let's do this.
Trevin,
Let's
if you want to
return
use the
Silent Hill.
definition of drug as
What is
something
going
that
on?
alters
What
your
is
brain
this then?
chemistry,
Oh, come
Coca-Cola is a drug.
Look at this. The default settings represent.
So
this-
if you
this
really
best
want to call
version.
weed a drug, that
This
seems a little
envelope for
silly
more
because
fine-grained
then
control.
what?
So they're
Caramel is a
basically
drug.
saying keep it on default. That's exactly what they're saying to do.
I'm addicted to caramel.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep it.
I
on
just
default.
shoot it directly into my veins, between my
What the-
toes.
Oh shit. Yeah, put the dog mask on. Come
Pyramid
on.
Head Pizza Box or Mirror the Dog. What is going on?
Put the dog on.
Okay, we're just gonna start.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly,
God.
Ronan.
You know what? It's
That's
so
because
funny.
they don't want to
I'm
track
not
down
even
that
kidding.
might be
Someone
Phil.
took me $1 and said someone's gonna send Logan Paul the clip that you said that about Prime. Logan Paul can kiss my fucking ass.
Hey, it's a
Stop
good thing
mentioning it
DSP is
sucks.
building
I can say
bridges.
it as much as I want, and kids shouldn't drink it. There you go.
I actually like Prime. People can hate me for it. I actually kind
Hilarious.
of like it.
Anyway. Oh fuck.
I like the berry one.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That's terrifying.
Whoa.
That's not how you crawl around. Hit him! What are you doing, Phil? Attack!
Can I just leave?
Yeah, Phil is technically a drug. He affects my brain chemistry. I guess anger.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's really cool to turn your back on a monster.
Can't see. You fucking freak.
But that's the thing, Game Master. Technically, everything is
Oh,
chemicals.
he vomited all over me.
Even happiness is chemicals.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All
How do
right,
I
very
feel?
good, Phil.
Forgot. I didn't say you can heal. Was it why? Delicious. But I still have health loss because I see the red border around the screen. I guess I gotta drink again.
Yep, booze it up. There you go. I'm getting stronger.
I'm the worst gamer on the planet. Thank you for the $1 tip. Someone says, be careful what you say. You said that children drank Prime energy drink and died, and that's going to be litigious. Are you kidding me? Are you insane?
DSP has
Are you
said
insane?
things that are half of
What are
that
you talking
intensity
about?
is slander.
Why are these games always have
Fast
the
food is
weirdest
a
looking
drug. That's how
keys?
he got gout. Yep. And now he
Well,
has to
I'm
take
wondering,
another
did we miss-
another
does
drug,
anyone
cherry
know, did we
juice,
miss
to
anything
fight
that
the other
was at
drug.
the Grand Market? Was it possible
What
to
drug
get
is
that code
Phil?
yet? Or is that coming? Because obviously I didn't want to miss.
He's
a puzzle or
kind of
whatever,
like
so we have to
bath
head to the
salts, I
next part of
guess.
the
He
game.
just makes you
We've done
pissed.
everything in here now, right? So I just want to be sure I didn't screw anything up. And now we're gonna head out and we can't do that puzzle because I missed it. I was looking all around the
How's it
market.
going,
I didn't
Seal?
see the code. So I hope I didn't miss it. I even looked in the windows thinking maybe there's something in the there's clues inside, but I didn't see anything.
And I'm
Yeah.
looking
Does anyone
forward to
know?
this. Oh
I want
boy.
to know the code. I just want to know, was I able to get it yet? And am I skipping it now if I do this next part? I don't want to skip that puzzle.
Yeah, I agree,
Anyone know?
BRHO. That'd be really fun. If Logan
Anyone,
Paul
chat,
just took a
anyone.
couple minutes out of his
Anyone.
schedule and just messed with
Does
Phil.
anyone know? Anybody
DSP's
Any
victim
person.
complex would go
who can speak up right now?
intergalactic.
Anyone? I'm still waiting. anyone.
What's that
Anyone
fake
speak
drug
up.
made out of poop?
What
Jankum?
about the 4-digit code on the receipt in the pharmacy?
What? The receipt that he measured his dick with? Yeah, that one.
Liking the videos, leaving comments.
Bill is not an
especially the first
upper or a
two videos,
downer. He's
helps
more of a
ton on
diagonaler. He
YouTube.
just
Please do
sends
so.
you on a
We'll
spiral.
be back with more soon.
And then you start crying.
Very soon. I'll even be wearing the same clothes because I'll be back later today. All right, until
I
then,
guess you'd say
thanks a lot for
DSP is a
watching. Peace out.
careener. How's it going,
All right.
Josuke?
No, I guess not, because we only have 288 likes and no one's clicking like. That's
I
absolutely
hope so, Lydia.
ridiculous. Can't get 300. But anyway, let's bust out.
What's
our
that
mobile
fake
phones.
drug Roger
Yeah,
made up?
you
Oh,
eat
God, I
it,
forget what it was.
hamburgers.
Mobile game.
Fecophilia is a
Yes,
hell of
it
a
is
drug,
me.
inverted
Ah.
exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, Mkai.
Man, the inverted exclamation marks made me think of 6 Eric, and I was watching this video of his, and I don't know how it happened, but he had something like 10 or 12 TTS messages going off at the same time. It was just noise. You heard front-facing baby chick, Chinese symbol for emptiness or sky, la 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 la, inverted exclamation. It was all that all at once for what felt like 5 minutes straight. And man, I can tell you what, if I was hearing all that shit, I would have just tossed my headphones off. I don't want to hear all that crap. But yes, Medusa Jr., Fecophilia is a hell of a drug. And DSP, look at this guy. Look at this guy on screen. He's a huge fan. This is your body on Fecophilia.
It turns you into shit.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I am down from the rafters. Immediately, as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone. All right, and I just went
Viagra
right
is a drug.
to WWE Champion.
DSP should get some.
My favorite.
Oh my god, he'd be so
wrestler.
annoying if he was on Viagra.
There's
He
still
would
this
just
back
stand up
here.
and show it to
And it's
us.
still
Look at how
the back of
hard
my
I
head,
am.
the back of
Whoa.
my head, the back of my mind, and it's always.
I'm ready to play Dark
It's
Souls with
WWE
this.
Champions time. I love it.
I'm gonna put on some different pants to show it off a little better.
Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children.
Oh shit.
Send him money.
The raid of one has arrived. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it.
It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant.
That was really dumb.
I just
Alright, so, okay, so this is him talking about the damn sandwich. Alright, let's hear it, Phil.
This is how I play the game.
As you can see, once again, I'm kind of briefly redoing the way that we're doing this leaderboard. I've been messing with it recently, trying to get it better so that it makes sense for everyone. So here's what we're going to do. All right? Nothing really is changing with the leaderboard down there. All right?
Gloss, he would be so obnoxious with
What I
it,
wanna
man.
do
He would be
is I
so
wanna
annoying,
count
because anything that
the
DSP
amount
does
of
is
time
annoying.
that
So if
we
he's
have.
on that, he's going to be annoying.
But I want it to not be called like a streak.
Did
because
you
it
hear
makes
Phil
sense if
starting
we're
to
doing it
critique
once.
Rich
So
for not
example,
wanting to be
here's
interviewed?
perfect
Yeah,
example.
I watched
Yesterday I
enough of
played
it to be
Metaphor.
pissed.
Could not get support, raised like $50. End of the streak, right? But then last
And
night,
DSP said that
or
detractors
Friday
aren't
night,
allowed on
we
his
got
show
down collection,
because they're
Phil,
not
yes,
worth it. But everyone
See,
else,
the goal.
they should
The
find
goal.
Phil worth
The
it.
goals hit one because we hit the goal, right? So there you go. It's not going to be called the
How's it
King
going,
Streak,
Hum Along?
but I want people to know when previously on a stream we hit the goal, so you know you can get that momentum going again. So for example, today if we hit the goal, now it's goals hit 2.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Is that how that works?
It would say
Holy
King Streak
shit, I've been
2,
doing it
but then
wrong
if I
all this
say King
time.
Streak, I can't say if we hit it once because it's not a streak if you've only hit it once. It wouldn't make sense.
You call it a
correct?
streak when it's
So that's why we're
once.
calling it goals hit.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Continue, Phil.
completely brain dead. Nothing between
2,000
here
likes and Lynn
there.
eats a Gundam model live.
All right. So now you know, hey, last stream we hit the goal.
No, I don't know what
Let's
you're
hit it
talking
again,
about.
Keep that momentum going. Now, what I want to do is I want to start doing rewards for repeated goals being hit. Okay. So previously, it was if we hit 50, I would do a feasting with the king, where I would order some food and we do a live meal or something like that. Right. I agree with that, but 50 is a long time. Like if you do the math on that, that's 25 days. That's a month. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, dude.
How about this?
Yeah, that's true,
Moving
Josuke.
forward, every time that we hit 25 goals in a row, which would be about 2 weeks, we'll do a keep feasting with the king.
Well, big
We'll do
ups,
episode. I'll
Joe
order
G.
some
Big
food,
ups,
and sometimes it'll be fast
duty
food,
then.
Sometimes it'll be an actual meal from a restaurant. It'll be various different things. So that way, if you guys had ideas for like, oh, here's a fast food item that Phil can try, you know, on the stream, that's an avenue to do it. I haven't had a fast food item on stream.
You said you
in
don't
so
eat them
many
anymore
years, and
because
the
they're
last time I ordered,
unhealthy
like,
and they
Sonic,
kill you
it wasn't even
instantly.
good. It was like shitty, right? So this is a
Now
good
we're open
incentive
to it.
because it'll give you a reason to say, hey, I want that streak to continue. I want to see fill that new item from McDonald's or that new item from Taco Bell or whatever.
Who
But
would
since we're
say
doing it
this? What
every
crazy
45,
maniac would want DSP
alright,
to try a
it
new
means I don't
food
have to eat
item?
fast food all the time because I don't want to.
Unless
eat
it's
fast food
something
constantly.
really
I'm old,
horrible,
right?
like
42 years old, I shouldn't be
squid.
eating fast food constantly, right?
An
He's a
actual
fucking
live
scam, man.
squid.
That he just can't do.
Here's the
Why does
thing,
Phil
though.
think he's the
Like,
king?
are there
Well,
people that
most
do it
kings
day in
were
and day out?
crazy.
Sure there are. They're usually people who have a medical reason for it, right? Like, I have glaucoma or I have a debilitating illness.
Maybe
and I'm
I
going to
have
do that pain to get through the
sobriety
day
and I'm
because
not a
it's actually,
fan.
like, so bad, right? Like, when my back was severely messed
I'm
up
thinking
over
so,
a decade
Morgana.
ago, and literally every moment was either pain or numbness, probably the doctor, one of the things they would have suggested was either constant painkillers or weed, right? Like, that's the kind of person that needs it. Not someone who can't cope with their life, so they sit there.
Oh
eating
man, I
chips
feel
and
like
they
you're
get
kind
on
of targeting me
stream,
here, Phil.
right?
Come
No
on
one is
now.
loading up on THC and weed and then doing something professional for work. No one does that, and that's what
You know
people
what I
criticize
noticed?
him
What's
this
up
guy.
with Canadians and them
Dude
trying
in
to
chat says you
gaslight
don't know his health
DSP?
situation.
I don't
Maybe
know.
he does have one, but it's
I
his
hope it
fault
leads
for
to a
making
funny
this all
joke,
public.
though.
He did not have to be popping weed gummies on stream and make it part of his content. That was his choice. Therefore, when you make your private shit public, it's now fair game for anyone to criticize. No one would have
But
known
you're not
about
allowed
this
to
if he did
criticize
this on
anything
stream.
about Phil.
It's his fault. If he does have a health issue, you know, that's sad, but sorry, don't make it your content. Or when you're not on the shit, that's when you stream. Everyone has
This
a
dude
right to
really
criticize
pisses
the
me
man
off when he
making
does
his
this. It's
content
very
like he has for
unfair.
the last several months. High as shit.
See, Phil's
Sorry,
not a
doesn't
king
matter
because
if
he
he's sick
doesn't
or
do it.
not.
Oh, that's
his
true.
fault and his choice to do that. Okay.
Well, kings
He
don't
is
work
a
either, really.
sociopath. And what I mean
Kind
by
of the
that is
big
he
benefit
has
of it,
no
really.
empathy, sympathy, or morality in him. He literally just doesn't have that capability. So this is true. This is documented.
What do you think is going to happen? What blows my mind is why
You know
does he
what?
allow that on his
That's a
stream?
good
Why would he
question.
let people
Formless
just
payment.
continue
I'm going to put that
shit
on a
the
poll.
stream? Why do you think I don't have that on mine? Do you think that people who actually like me want to see me take abuse live on my stream? Of
Yeah.
course not. I'm not going to turn myself into
Kinda.
that to make money.
Well, they do
And
ask you to
doing
play
service,
hard
make
mode
myself such a
sometimes, and then you
lolcow.
go
Like,
off
he,
on
at this
them.
point, has degraded himself down so far. That's the only way he can even make a buck. He's a 1 million subscriber YouTuber, and the only way he can make money is to have toxic, insulting messages on his stream.
Yeah, I see. I didn't know I was streaming tonight. So
Then don't then don't start.
Don't start.
Wait, what?
Let's start streaming. Just go. Oh
I
fuck!
can't
I'm
believe
high.
How? Yeah. I
My
didn't
vote
know
is
that I was
better.
streaming tonight.
So that's
What does
what I
that even
think.
mean? I want you to think about this. Hold on a second. But here's what probably it means. It means he went and looked at his money, and he said, "Oh shit, I got no money right now." You know what I mean? Like, all my revenue has plummeted because I don't stream consistently. My content is being laughed at constantly. I have to stream tonight. It's not that I didn't know I was going to stream tonight. It's like, oh fuck, I have to stream tonight to make ends meet, which is something he probably hasn't had to worry about in a long time.
I
being a
want you to
million
see a
subscriber
star in the
YouTuber.
red.
That's
What?
something I've had to worry about for a very long time. It's been probably
If DSP was on
Shit.
drug, he would actually be tolerable.
7-8 years.
I think
since
that
I had a
DSP
situation
would
where I was like,
definitely
I don't
be
have to worry
more
about it. I can stream whenever I
interesting
want.
on
No,
drugs.
like, I have to stream.
I don't
I
really
have to
see how
work,
he could be
you know,
worse.
to make ends meet. He finally is in the situation. He's run himself so far into the ground now, right? That now this is his situation where he has to do this. He
Yeah, this
has
is
to
just
stream
Phil
tonight.
again.
Oh, I didn't know I had to stream tonight. That's why I'm high. No,
He's
no,
just
no.
attacking
You didn't wanna
Phil.
stream
Poor
tonight,
Phil.
right?
Phil
But
bullies
you
Phil
had
a
to
lot.
make money.
No,
and
not
you
yet.
can't handle
He's
that,
not alive
so
yet.
you popped the fucking THC gummies to cope.
I hate everything I'm doing, and I'm just.
What about you,
doing it.
DSP? What do you do to
Man,
cope?
my bills
You
are
just
coming
vocalize
due,
how you're the greatest?
and I really need to have.
That's
money
what
for
Review Tech should
groceries
do. He
this
should start
week.
lying to himself
So
more.
now you're ready to be on stream again because, you know, so now I can do it. Now I can be the living embarrassment. Now I can take my shirt off. Now I can kiss the chicken. I can suck the cucumber. I could do the lolcow show, which I don't want to do. I don't want to degrade myself to that level. But it's just like
Fort
I
Worth
said earlier,
raised.
I'll reiterate this. This is what I
It
said
is
2 months ago.
unethical for
Once
me
you
to
put the
say
clown
this,
makeup on, it
but
doesn't wash off.
if you haven't
What's
tried
happened is
it,
he
try
degraded
watching
himself so
Phil
much,
while high.
no
It's
one
actually
will
kind of
watch him
funny.
for his content legitimately anymore. Now it's all hate watchers. It's all people who don't like the man, and the only reason they'll give him a
Meanwhile,
moment of their
DSP
time
has
is so they
3
don't
new
benefit himself.
fans.
He'll humiliate himself.
The internet
and then
changed
they'll
its
toss
opinion
him the
about me.
dollar, right? So that's what's happened. It's pathetic and sad. He literally
Why
on the
is
stream
Review
saying, "I
Tech
got myself
naked,
a ski bag,
though?
I'm not
Review
gonna
Tech
lie."
engages in
2
a
days
lot
later,
of
he's back
negative
inside. It's the only way he
attention-seeking
can make money.
behaviors.
It's sad and pathetic, man.
That's like me, right?
That's just
That's
Phil.
like me. Prideful. Phil's a Nick. So. What the fuck?
Did they say a tasteful slur?
Never in my life has anyone ever called me the N-word. What is going on over there? Like,
Well, he
no,
called you
really,
the N-word.
what
That's what's
is
going on over
happening?
there.
Right? Like, huh?
He did respond.
Right? Like, there.
So I'm gonna be a little toxic. One of my coworkers, that's his comedy right there, and I'm glad he's never gonna watch my stuff, but it really annoys me. What you're about to hear is not comedy.
Like, no, really, what is going on over there? Like, no, really, what is happening?
That's
Right?
not comedy.
Like,
Confusion isn't inherently funny, Phil.
He did respond and said, yes, he wants to be on the show. Okay?
Well, Trevin, it's
So I
because he's
responded
cool
back
with
to him
T.
again, and I said, all right, here's the deal. Here's my schedule for the month. Right now, I already, just so everyone knows, because this has not been locked in yet.
How's it
I
going,
have
the
an
108s?
interview that's likely happening this coming week, probably around the middle of the week, but it's not set in stone yet. So because it's not set in stone, I'm not going to overpromise and underdeliver. When it's set in stone, I'm going to let you guys know. But that one was already in the works for a while.
All right.
So that one's happening next. There will likely be an interview around the middle of this week, probably Wednesday-ish, we'll see, on the Level 1 podcast. Okay, and I'll give you the
How'd that
dates.
end up going, Phil?
So
Tell
that
me.
means probably around the middle of the month, right? Middle of October is where I would be able to do my next interview.
He feels so
And,
slighted
you know,
that
so I
review
said to
tech
Rick,
said no.
I gave him some dates in the middle
Well,
of the
why
month,
would he agree?
possibilities of appearing on the show or whatever. Okay, I gave him like a time range. And I said, so here's the times that I broadcast. It would have to be via Discord. You know, I gave him all the deets on how to do it. And
Yeah,
I
exactly,
said to
Joe.
him,
He pried it out of his cold,
But,
dead hands,
FYI,
that inward
there
pass.
is one criteria for you coming on my show, and it's that you have to be sober.
You have to
I
bend to me.
reiterated to him, I said, well, understand, I'm not joking about the sober thing. Like,
DSP,
you
I
have to
kind of
be
have the
sober
opposite
if you're
requirement.
on
If you
the
come on my
podcast.
show, you're going to
And
have
if
to be
you
blasted.
Come on the show, and I think you're high, I'm going
I
to
promise
hang
you,
up on
DSP, I'll
live.
ban everyone who makes fun of you. I'll unban you guys at the end. I'll ban him at the beginning. Oh shit, it's Cat! Take her out! Oh damn, she's a tank! It's kind of how I imagine how she would operate in real life.
Oh no!
Eats those shotgun blasts. That doesn't mean anything to her.
Wow,
But she
killed
pistol
the
whipped you to
goal.
death, Phil.
Good thing I saved.
Frank West got deadified. Get him
We
out
got
of here.
138
Scoop
likes,
his
we hit
ass up.
150. And guys,
Normal
please
Jinx,
support
he's complaining about
contributions
review
right
tech
now.
again.
We've been pretty stagnant. We had like one super chat the entire last part.
Aw,
We're
man.
already at like 50 something.
Hey guys, don't you know that I'm on my Renaissance right now? Renaissance needs funding.
We can do 20 in a row. I'm going to do a special DSP tries it, the Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's that launches in a few days. And if we hit the 20, it'll be
Actually,
about 2 stupid
DSP,
days.
you
So
don't want
it'll
me to
right
be
in line with
sober.
when
I'm
it
going to be
comes out.
much sharper
I'd
in
like to do
pointing
that.
out your
But we
issues.
got to keep the goals rolling, all right?
And every single person goes, oh, that's e-bagging. That's not begging.
That's advertisement. That's business.
No contributions came in.
Ah,
I
shit, no
tried.
money?
You know, I
Damn.
tried, but I'm not going to sit here and harp on it. I'm not going to sit here and be
I'm
like,
not going to
let's
sit
talk
here and
about
cry
it
like I
nonstop.
already am.
So, again, guys, I implore you.
Where the
please
hell is
support the
Phil
stream.
at?
Let's get it
Dragging
going.
his
I
ass.
really want to do this. DSP tries it now. I'm interested in it because I haven't done one.
Then
in
do it.
ages.
You don't have to be
So
paid to
both
do it,
the
Phil.
burger
You could
and
actually
the
do something to
frosting.
reward people as
So,
opposed to putting everything
let's get
behind
the
a damn
support going.
paywall all
Please
the
hit
time.
goal by the end of the stream.
Hey, you
We
know
have
what?
about
You guys are
an hour
really
and 40
cool. I'm going to
minutes
just do it
to
for
it,
free.
so
Or rather, I'm going to
that's
do it
not
for all the money
begging.
you've already sent me.
That's
Oh,
business.
I know how that works.
If we get through this week and we have the goals hit every stream, so we did it last night, we're halfway to it on this stream, and for the rest
Make
of the week,
Phil
I'm
wear
here
the
until
Los Santos
Thursday.
hat.
So if every
I
stream we do
wish.
all week, we hit the goals. All right? If we hit that last one, the end of Thursday, I'll do it when I come back this weekend. So next week
No.
will be a week from now, basically, but we want to hit the goals all week.
That's not
All right?
incentive,
That way
Phil.
it's not. What number would that be? I don't even know. Because today would be 2. So Saturday, Sunday,
Trevin,
Monday,
it's
Tuesday,
multiple
Wednesday,
clones because
Thursday.
later he said that he
12.
did
So
know
it would be-
about it.
It would be 13.
He's
It would be
all over the
unlucky
place.
13.
And then he
Alright,
said that it was
so yeah, so
stupid,
we
and then he
hit
said it was funny.
13 goals in a row. We do it by the end of the week. I will do the Krabby Patty meal DSP try.
Whenever
by
DSP
the
says,
Thursday
I don't
stream.
know, I tend to
That
believe
coming
him.
Weekend. Okay?
You're pathetic. You're an embarrassment to the human fucking race. You are the poster child, textbook definition of what humanity has created as an offshoot of something meaningful. Your
This guy is
existence
saying this, by the way. This
meaningless.
dude.
Yeah, well,
This
really, it was
greasy
25
ass
minutes, and I
old
had to do
man
it
with
quicker than
nothing to
that,
show for
and
his
I wanna
life.
do it while it's still pertinent.
How's it
If I
going,
do it at the end of the
economics?
month, no one's gonna care. If I do it like the week it came out, people will care, right?
Whoa, whoa,
This is
economics. I'm
hilarious.
sorry to hear
Did you
that. You're working in a
fucking
sandwich
dumb
shop, right?
troll? No, I gotta read it. This
Yeah,
guy
read
named
it.
Big Tom said, "Oh, this is disappointing. I heard of you from Kino. This is sad. You want $300 a day all week to get fast food, dude. Those guys
Ban him.
ask for a zillion subs a stream. What the fuck are you talking about?
Ban
You
him,
never seen
Phil.
Kino Casino, you jackass.
You're not from Kino
You're
Casino.
out of
You
your
don't
mind
adore
if you
me.
think that what I do is your levels of what they would do, and people who are fans of them would be upset with me trying to have a goal like that.
See?
You fucking
If you don't
moron.
love Phil,
What a
well,
fucking
there's the
idiot.
problem. That's how I know you're
Bro,
crazy.
talk about someone who's literally never seen what he's talking about. Like completely made it up. That shit.
I like DSP's system right there. I should just start applying that to my life. Anytime I get some sort of criticism at work, I'll just say, oh, well, I see you need to go get checked into a mental asylum because I'm the greatest. Dude's dying, Phil.
Something? How would I do that? I gotta find a fire
I don't know. Shoot it. Shoot the fire. There you go. Now throw it at him. Nailed it. You saved him.
I guess I can't put it out.
I guess he's gonna die. That sucks.
I threw the fire extinguisher. Now I can't save him.
I think that's kind of the implication,
I
for
tried to
Ryder.
save him.
You tried to
don't
save
know
him by
how to
whipping
fire
a
a fire
fire extinguisher at him?
There's gotta be a way to
Well, I
use
guess
it.
it should
I
have
don't know how, so
ruptured,
you put it
right?
back now.
Oh shit, he's here.
Great.
I like your dress, Phil. It's very nice. Very pretty. Phil's,
Yeah, are you guys ready for this? I
I'm
don't
super
think you're ready.
stoked, Phil. Let's do it.
Ready for this?
No.
Long time coming.
Is it the chip again? Oh my goodness, look at that.
Finally.
It looks
Those
like crap.
podcast mugs have arrived. Here they are in all their
Ooh,
glory. Well, this is
wow,
one.
very
Anyway,
sweet.
And by the way, just
Oh.
to show you something. You ready for this? You never would have expected this. You
What?
ready for this?
Drink?
In 3, 2,
It's prime.
1. Oh, double-sided.
Where's my soundboard?
Double-sided mug action.
That was so
You thought it
terrible,
was
I
one of
think
those
you gave
skimpy
me
mugs that
cancer.
only prints on one side, didn't you? Oh no, it's a double-sided piece of merch because
Was that
actually
over
good.
promising and under delivering?
So
You know, I'm gonna count it as one. I'm being
there
mean.
you go, and I have a white one as well. I will be.
You guys want to see
alternating
my
between
coffee
them on my
mug?
Streams, so you guys.
Ah,
can
shit, it's all the way
actually
upstairs.
see
Never mind.
the
I'm not gonna go
products
do
in
that.
action, and if you're interested in buying your own, you can get them at darksidephil.shop today. All right.
Darksidephil.slop. Holy shit!
evening,
They can
everyone. I
print
hope that you're
things
all
on
doing
2 different
well.
sides.
Because
Game
you're ready to
changer.
chill here on the podcast. Let me rotate this stuff around because I'm going to grab it. by the
Internet
handle.
thug
Grab it
mug.
like
That'd be
this
pretty funny.
And drink like this. It makes more
DSP
sense.
made that to be kind of interesting, but he doesn't do that. This is the equivalent
that
of
you're
jingling
all
keys to his
ready.
decks. He
Oh,
really
really?
should just do
Friend
that.
Jesse James says mine just showed up a few minutes ago.
Holy
and
crap!
it's
Do you
holding
live
up
next
well.
to me?
Really? So you're starting to get the products delivered.
DSP, I think he lives
I'm
inside
getting
your
my products
house.
Delivered. You guys are probably going to start getting yours as well. I'm glad to hear
Let's
that.
see your coffee mug.
Thank
That's
you
all
for
the way
telling me
upstairs.
that,
I'm sorry, I
Friend
shouldn't have
Jesse James.
promised
I wanna
it.
be sure people are getting
It's
the
a
products
Gundam
in.
mug. It just looks like the
So,
Gundam's
I'm
head.
hoping people will start to review them, and then we can get more people interested.
I put my hot cocoa in there.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, hello. How is everyone tonight? Ready to chill with Silent
What would he
Hill
do with that,
and
Pat?
Darkside Phil?
What is the color
Why did that
changing
all
mug?
rhyme? I
How would
don't
you use
know,
that with
but
Phil?
it did.
Oh, it would be a foot, and then when
Very
you
good.
pour the hot drink into it, the foot
Yeah,
gets
so for
gout.
the first month of
Yeah,
sales, I think
that's
I
pretty
sold
good.
something
I like that.
I think there were
I'll take
16 or
5 of them,
20
Phil.
Sales, but overall, it was over.
I'm gonna
30
kill it at
products that were
Christmas this
sold,
year.
and I made a decent amount of money. I didn't make a ton, but at the same time, I didn't make nothing. Like when I had products on Teespring, I made literally nothing. It was like, I'm not kidding. I was making $1 to $2 a product. I
Yeah,
think I
Banana
was
Jones,
making
all
way
my
more than that
mugs
with
have
this new business.
wraparound art
So,
on them. It's
I'm very pleased. This could
not
end up being
complicated.
something nice and a little bit of supplement.
You know, this guy is shocked by it because he's never seen a mug in the last, what,
cool.
6 years?
All right.
What the hell are you
People are saying
doing?
there's a fake
DSP,
Sarah
lock
chat
in,
that
man.
Sarah Barkley,
You
her
need a
channel's been
seatbelt or
around for 2
something.
years, so unless someone took a different channel and renamed it, that's really Sarah. It could be fake though. I don't know.
Just banner.
What's in the mug? Water. Because normally I would be drinking out of this, but I just poured it into the mug for tonight.
You just stopped me
Patrick, our
making me
first
quit
contributor
learning
of the
Gundam.
night,
They too lazy.
$15
Aw, come on.
Super chat, and he says, kicking off the stream right. I'm still waiting for the shipment of the 2 Dan shirts. So you haven't heard anything yet? I'm happy that some people are starting to get.
Tell you what, if I have to go upstairs and use the
confirmation of
restroom
everything.
afterwards, I
hope
will
that,
get the mug.
You know, it does ship soon. I don't know what's going on. It took over a week for me to get my mugs, and my mugs were made before the shop was open. They were already in process.
So what does this mean,
So,
Phil?
I do hope,
You have
obviously,
money,
that
God, that scared me.
you guys all start getting updates soon on your own
Jid,
products.
the
and I wanna
forever
know
story.
what's going on.
Bro,
Remember, they did open an
fire,
email. It's info
FDSP.
at
That was kind of poetic.
darksidephil.
Thank you very much,
It's
lyrical
info at
thesis.
darksidephil.shop.
Yeah,
Yes,
FDSP,
this
I
one was
agree.
info
Well, hold on.
darksidephil.shop, where you
DFDSP.
can
Defenestrate
email if you need help on
Darkside
your
Phil.
work.
Toss his
Okay?
ass out a window. But there's a
All
cushion
right.
beneath it. Filled with gout. Yeah, there you go.
You're saving up for the blue.
Thank you very
Bamboo
much,
hoodie.
JID,
Cool.
the
hoodie
Forever
looks
Story.
good.
DSP is the
all I
never-ending
got right
story,
now is some
though.
shirts and the mugs. I think I may get a hoodie or a sweatshirt or both for
Both?
the colder season. It's still
What's a
super warm
both?
here. We
Can
had
I get it with
75
DSP
degree weather
decals
today
on it?
outside. It was 95 degrees in my office, but yeah.
Oh, that'd be really funny, Pat. That's good, too.
Okay, so guys, tonight, Silent Hill 1, we're going to begin in a few
Hey,
minutes.
Normal Jinx, don't you
Retro
like his
React,
Halloween
awesome
Christmas
vibes,
tree? It's
chill
pretty
horror
cool.
for October. I'm excited to be doing this every Sunday night through October. Tonight, the exception, because we had to bump it because yesterday was Silent Hill 2.
Yeah,
but it's
obviously.
been going down every Sunday night.
Why does he have
the
to do
rest
these
of the month.
segments where he addresses
It should be
where
great.
all
And
the shipped orders are
I'm
coming
excited.
from and all
I am.
this
I'm
and that?
excited. I hope that you
So
guys will come
pointless.
by and hang out and chill and have a good time with me.
Review Tech should start
Please
doing that.
tonight,
That's what he should do.
Support
Review Tech
the
should just
stream
read off
if you
DSP's
can.
entire transcript for a stream.
We need to get the goal continued. We have hit it 6 straight streams where we have hit the goals. Now, here's the weird thing about
So a
this,
wheelchair
right?
person wearing
6 straight
Pigler's
streams we
merch.
hit the goals.
May you please
But
post a
that's the
pickup to
curse
people to
of
see.
6.
I will
Last
ask for a
2
selfie.
times that
I
we
feel
had
like that
streaks,
seems
it ended
responsible.
at 6.
And then I'll
Now,
post it.
We have something on the line
Maybe.
tonight.
On Discord.
If we reach the end of the week
With
and
the
we've hit
face
all the
blurred out.
goals,
And it says,
then guess what?
I'm not doxing.
We will be able to do a fun React event. I'm going to be doing DSP Tries It,
Oh?
Krabby Patty Meal.
Can I
for
react to
Wendy's,
that? Can I
which
say it's
launches
stupid?
Tomorrow. So we have to get through Thursday. If we get to 13
I'm simping
at
for
the end of
GID
Thursday,
now.
this
Beast. Well,
weekend
big
on
ups.
Saturday, I'm getting the Krabby Patty Meal, and we're going to do it live right on my stream. We're going to try it out together. Okay?
Guys, can we get the stream to 100 likes so
So
that Link can do a
tonight,
non-sober
let's
stream with review
reverse the
guys?
curse.
Oh man,
Let's
I'm not
get
sure
stuff
I'd be a fan of
going,
that dude. He's
right?
lame.
Let's get everything going here tonight on the channel. I don't have the throwback pop-ups.
I was watching the Assassin's
Still
Creed
pop up that
Odyssey. This is how you don't play
But yeah,
the other
let's get
day.
it going tonight. Let's get some
And
good
it's
contributions coming in.
so fun to
On
go
Super
back to
Chats,
those
Super
time
Stickers,
periods. That
and
dude was
tips
talking
are
about Tevin all the
towards the goal.
time. He wanted Tevin
15
dead.
1/10 of the way there, thanks to Patrick. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's get a tip in for tonight to get the momentum going, and let's get a new top super chatter as well. Shout out to Sarah.
Is
Sarah's gifted a
Tevin the
membership,
person
and it
that
went
DSP
to
is the
Double
most
M.
angered by,
So
just
congrats,
their
Double M. Thank you,
existence?
Sarah, for
I would
supporting
say
the channel
so.
and
That
the
dude
sale
would grind
8
his
months
teeth
as a
at night
member,
thinking about
and,
Tevin.
Popping that membership notification tonight says let the
Maybe
horror
Tut.
react
He
begin.
did hate Tut
Sounds
quite a
good
bit.
to me.
Does he
You
even
know
like
you wanna see me
SpongeBob?
eat
No.
a Krabby Patty, right?
He said it was
Okay,
stupid.
so let's get the momentum started. Let's get everything set up here, and we're going to begin in just a moment. My first sip out of my mug.
All right, big ups. And look at that. It's got a decal on the other side. It's pretty sick.
Refreshing, and it tastes even better out of the official Level 1 podcast mug. Nice, refreshing filtered
That was
water.
a good pitch,
There you
Phil.
go. So, I received.
Yeah, good
$5
call, Banana Jones.
super
Thank you
chat
for
from
catching that.
Patrick again. He says, "Fuck the curse." Thank you, Patrick, for another super chat tonight. That gets us up to 20 climbing.
Who said that? Was that Josuke? Josuke from Part 8. This is a story of fucking curses.
Tub says he just watched the new Salem's Lot, and it was a good vampire movie. It is currently on HBO.
Why
Well,
is
it's on
Pyramid
Max,
Head
so
on
there's no
his
HBO.
frame? He's
It
not
only
on the
exists
first
in
Silent
House
Hill.
Max. So, hold on a second. I
Oh
gotta
shit,
pull
you're
my
right.
notes, and then we're gonna
Well, I
begin.
guess because he's playing the
Okay,
remake
cool.
or whatever. But yeah, you would think DSP. Well, DSP is not really one for attention to detail. It's Mass Effect. It has nothing to do with you. Hey, isn't that Mass Effect's font? Or did DSP invent that font too? I think DSP did invent Mass Effect. Because it kind of is a DSP story if you think about it. Mass Effect is the story of you making all these choices and it doesn't matter in the end. Very much like Dark Side Phil. Yeah, the remake is the second game.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Starting a job at
Well,
Little
you know what
Caesar
should I-
soon. I've
should
got
I
to stop
do
in tomorrow and buy
a
the owner
pinned
there to
message
send me
about the
the
stream
dude.
because
Badass,
it's
man.
actually worked wonders this week so far. Let's do that.
What are we doing, Phil? What's with this weird arm angle? It looks like he's using a socket wrench, kind of based on how his arm's positioned. I mean, not because it's moving, but what are you doing, Phil? Are you holding the laptop down so it doesn't move around? Oh, there we go. We're sending in a message. Tonight, we're at a goal streak of 6, so let's make it to 7. If we finish the week at 13... so there's no reason to bring this up again, Phil. You have it pinned. I better not hear about this again.
Excuse me. There we go. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna get started, everyone. You ready to begin with?
Wait, what happened,
Silent
Medusa
Hill?
Jr.? Did Vega
Should be
lose some
up on
Legos?
the
Man, Vega, you lose some Legos, I can
tonight.
send you a
Everyone,
replacement, man.
Anything else? Did I forget anything? Anything I should know
I got
about before
you.
we begin? Or are we good to go?
I should be able to. Wonder if they'll... Nah, probably not. Actually, I
Look,
probably
Cowboy
shouldn't
fan,
promise
did my
that.
Persona videos been into submission?
I'm not going to
Anything?
develop
I saw any Persona videos.
divulge any further, but I have
No,
access to
I
some
didn't see any
Legos.
Persona videos in the thread.
But I can't probably
Did you
take
post up in
them.
the correct thread for the one that was for this week and not last
Just
week?
let me know. I might still
I
have it.
hope so. I approved all videos. I actually didn't reject any videos at all, and I had
Oh,
approved
so
them
the one
all,
with the
and,
porn on it went
yeah,
through?
I didn't see
Oh,
any
big
Persona
ups.
videos in there. So I don't know if maybe you accidentally posted in the wrong one, perhaps. I don't know. What I'll tell you is this: is that tonight, after the stream,
No,
ends,
Morgana, this is
I'm
just a
gonna post
remake
up
of
the
the
threads
second Silent Hill.
on the
He's
community tab
watching
with
Silent Hill
Reacts
1
for next week.
on his
So you
original
can, as of
playthrough.
later tonight, after this stream ends, then you could post up. Maybe you jumped the gun and you accidentally posted in the wrong week. I don't know.
Trevin, because none of them really work.
But yeah, I did not deny anything. I actually approved all the posts for this week
Oh,
for the
awesome.
show. So hopefully,
I'm sure it'll be very stimulating, Phil.
Okay. All right, let's begin, everyone. Here we go.
That's funny, like very good like that.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here. Welcome to DSP Throwback, and welcome
Yay,
to the beginning of
it's my
what
favorite
will
show.
undoubtedly be a chill,
God, I don't
fun,
like his
but
throwbacks.
terrifyingly awesome series of retro reacts here on the channel. Tonight, it is October 7th, 2024, and we are beginning my big ongoing retro react to my
Game Master,
Silent Hill
the answer to
1
that
playthrough
question
from
is
2012.
easily
I have
maybe.
only played this game once
And I'm
ever.
not being
This
sarcastic.
playthrough, it is the
People
original
have tried
PS1
to see how they
version
jive
that was
up with the
played on my
games.
PS3.
And for the most part,
So
it kind
it
of doesn't,
kind of was
but it tries
not
to.
that good because it had
That makes any
input
sense?
delay and stuff like that. And this was before the era where I was doing direct capture, so it's definitely gonna have issues with the lighting. And
Yeah, it's gonna be
audio.
blurry and
definitely
blue
gonna
as
feel like
shit,
a
Phil.
throwback here tonight as we do this playthrough.
Well, I can hardly wait, man.
As you can see, it was actually April 17th of 2012. I had played Silent Hill 2 HD, the one that had been put into the HD collection for PS3 first. And after I had played it, people were like, you got to play the original so you know where it all began. So that way when you play Silent Hill 3, you'll
what the
understand
polls
because
say?
the plot of 1 ties into 3. So, again, I have never actually watched
I am
this back
curious
in
what could be
12 and a
worse for
half
DSP when he's on
years.
drugs. Like, does he
This
just
is the first
freak
time
out and
seeing
start
it again
trashing
live
his
with all of
room?
you.
That's
I'm
still
so
better, in my
excited
opinion.
to do that, as all of you. 39 parts. If we do it right and we get through roughly 10 parts a week,
Casper, I'm sorry. I got really.
October, and we will finish.
I
this
had
up
kind of a
by the end
bender
the
over the
month,
weekend, so I'm
right
trying to
there
just
at the
recover from
end,
it.
You know, for Halloween and all of
I
that.
got kind of
So,
depressed.
I'm excited. I hope that you guys are
Friday
too.
and Saturday though. I got depressed
Thanks
afterwards
for being here tonight, everyone.
because I got to thinking that that's some of the
Grapevine,
most fun
remember, these streams are
content I ever
interactive.
have
You
is
wanna talk
whenever
and
it's
hang out and chat about the games or anything else.
getting
Tag in the
wasted
chat
and
at
watching
DSP Throwback.
DSP.
We're trying to hit the
When
our
I'm
goal
watching him
tonight
like this, I just
to
feel kind of
make
annoyed.
A fun special event. A DSP tries it, come back for the first time since
This
January
old
of
dude
this
telling
year.
me how
Got a
I'm
lot of good
stupid. I
vibes
don't know
going
how
on
life
tonight.
works.
All right, tonight I'll be
Meanwhile,
drinking
he's
from my official
explaining
level
how
1
camcorders
podcast
work
mug for the very first time. It
and
just arrived this
holding his
afternoon.
damn mug
So,
up.
Good stuff all around.
All right, Phil.
All right, is everyone ready?
I'm stoked.
Let's get started. The chat is kind of quiet. I hope that the chat perks up a bit so we can have some fun discussions. Let's do it. Let's get started and see what it's all about. By the way,
Maybe drugs would make him
let's
act
get some
normal.
likes
It
on the
would be
stream. Let's
really
get some
weird if
engagement there. We're at
DSP
like
just
28 likes.
started
We got
getting
up to 50.
medication. You know,
And,
he
thank you
saw
guys
his
for being here.
doctor, he
Let's
saw
begin.
his
Here we go.
psychiatrist,
Hello,
and he's
everyone out
perfectly
there.
fine.
Hello, internet. JD.
What happened? Oh, there you go.
Clowns and other assorted people with eyeballs.
Oh, sweet. I got included on that one.
I don't know. By the way, I don't know why the capture device is flaking out.
It's all
today.
downhill from
Maybe
here,
it's
Len.
going
You
out.
peaked as
Try
a
to, like,
streamer.
reset it.
Damn it.
Work now. Okay.
I'm Darkside Phil.
The Adam Lee
No, but I
says,
did get
"Looking forward to
spoiled with
rewatching
it, though.
this playthrough. I watched
I
this
enjoy
years
doing
ago
collabs.
around
Those are
when
so much fun.
DBD got Silent Hill. Oh, so Dead by Daylight got Silent Hill, and you watched this? Oh, that's cool. I've literally never watched this once since I created it. So,
Hilarious. I'm sure you're in
yep,
for a treat,
10
Phil.
minutes per video again. Once again, back then, that's how it was.
Phil, and I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but I'm starting a new playthrough, and this isn't a unique one. Here's why.
was hoping
Right?
soda
First
or
of all,
something.
Hey, Morgana, here I got something for you. If you don't want to buy or be bothered with that, I highly recommend the Super Best Friends playthroughs of the Silent Hill games. They did a
games
very
that
good
I
job
never
of giving
really
the game the
played
respect
back
that it's
then,
due
because
while
during that
playing it,
period of
while
time,
also talking about weird
I was
stuff.
heavily into Street Fighter, and I wasn't really into console games. And so I missed this whole generation of great games that had come out. And so earlier this year,
You can
Silent
skip
Hill
this,
HD
Phil.
Collection was released. I
You
had
can
some
skip
downtime,
this. This
and
is
I decided
alright.
to play Silent Hill 2 HD.
Yep. It
Highly
worked well.
recommended by the fans. I loved the game, and the fans from all feedback absolutely
Alright.
loved the playthrough. So, also in this collection was Silent
Brand
Hill
Dude is
3.
live. Big ups,
I was
Brand
going to
Dude.
play it, but then my fans actually contacted me and said, "Listen,
I think
if you're
this is
gonna
the
play
type of guy
Silent
who
Hill
eats a
3, you
doctor a
should
day
play
to keep
Silent
apples
Hill
away.
1
Probably.
first, 'cause it's actually a direct
I've actually
sequel
really
to
gotten into
Silent Hill 1."
cannibalism.
There you go. I'm getting more questions.
What?
Yako Mighty says, "Do I have a backup external recorder?" I mean, I have my old one that I was using.
That's a
for
dumb
about
question.
year and a
Moving
half,
on.
but it wasn't as good quality as this one. It was actually having more problems. So let's just hope that this is not a big deal. You know, it's been having this issue, but then it goes away. It's not that big of a deal. What's up, Squish? He says, "Glad to see this."
Why
You're
is he
back in,
doing
like, old
this?
times. The
I
Admiral
think
says,
this
"It's
is
probably my
DSP's
favorite
method
Silent
of getting
Hill,
back at the
and it's the
detractors.
darkest one in
It
my
kind of
opinion. It'll
works.
be a blast to revisit it." Sounds good. Aseo says, "You were drinking during this playthrough? That's unheard of." No. If this was recorded normally, at this point, 2012, I was taking it way more seriously, so I wasn't.
No, that's not true, Phil. That's a new clone.
But likely that was
Don't play
my
games with
energy
me,
drink.
Phil.
That was probably me opening up like a.
When did
Cola
DSP really
or
stop
something like a
being
soda, you know,
openly
something to
drunk
drink
on games?
To have energy while
I would
play.
say maybe around 2015.
Keep in mind, when I drank, I didn't drink beer. Because what would that have been, that I was opening a beer? No, I
Gin?
didn't drink beer. I had hard liquor. I was drinking rum and Coke and stuff.
Hell
like that
yeah.
But that's my guess anyway. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here.
What are we doing?
Yeah, if a Cowboy fan, I don't know. That's bizarre.
What is
That
he
is
saying?
bizarre that you're saying that your posts aren't showing up. All I can say is try posting up again tonight and then emailing me and sending me your channel
This seems like
URL
something
over
that could be
there.
discussed
I
in
wanna
an
be
email,
sure
DSP.
You're not banned.
Just ban him so we could be sure.
Sadly, I can't go to your channel from here. Or can I? Go to channel. Dang.
The HD collection I've heard is not great.
Although we really
Morgana.
need to get started here.
But,
with what
you
we're
know,
here for,
that's just what I
okay?
heard. I heard toxic
So
things.
give me a second. I'm going to try to do this really fast. Check this out here.
Phil, come on, man.
Channel there. I go here. Paste.
Hard liquor because he's a
No.
hard man. I bet DSP really was convinced by media
Page. I look
that
at
that's
it.
what a hardworking person does. You know, they
You're
come
not
home,
hidden-
they
you are
get
not
drunk,
banned
and then
or
they just
hidden
scream
or
at their
accidentally
TV.
blocked from
And
posting
just
on
because
your
that
channel. I
happens
just
in
double
TV,
checked.
that's
So I'm not
not
sure what
necessarily
happened.
true.
Again, I would say post in the right, tonight and see what happens. Okay.
Let's go, Phil.
Are we ready? Let's keep going.
Yeah,
And
please.
so,
You're the one holding it up.
It'll make a lot more sense if you play Silent Hill 1 first. Of course, the problem being Silent Hill 1 wasn't in the fucking collection.
You can
Right
hear
now,
him
we
swing
decided
back
to
and
be a
forth
bunch
if you
of
have headphones.
cheapskate assholes and not put the game in it.
It was so weird. I think it's because by remaking Silent Hill 2 and 3 together in the collection, it was the same framework because they were both on PS2. Silent Hill 1 is on PlayStation 1. So likely it was an outdated code or whatever, and so they would have had to do extra effort to have all three in the collection, so they never did.
Is there any
To this
possibility
day,
we could actually
here
see the
we are,
gameplay?
Literally 12 and a half years later. Konami
We can't
has
even make
not
it 2 minutes
done
into the
any
video.
modern re-release of Silent Hill 1. You still have to play it on PS1.
I'm on the massive
to experience
chasm
the
between
game.
the bottom
I
section and the
don't know
lab.
what
I'm
they're
working on
thinking
DSP
there.
Clone
I think
Arena
they're
World.
re-releasing
Dude, that's
Silent Hill 2
awesome.
now. Maybe now is the time to remake Silent Hill 1
You have
as
my
well,
complete
as a
support.
modern game.
So I was concerned of how I was going to be able to play Silent Hill 1. Well, guess what? It's as if Sony was listening because during a certain period of time in the month
Hey,
of
we got some
Silent
hand.
Hill 1 not only was made available
I love
on
that.
PlayStation Network as a PS1 classic emulated game, but also
Does he play video
was
games? Not really. He
actually
kind of
for
survives
free,
video
a
games.
Free download for PlayStation Plus subscribers.
I think so
wow,
as
I didn't
well,
know
Ramen
PlayStation
Brahman.
Plus subscriber, and so really.
So complete and utter chance that people wanted to see me play this game, and then they added it for free as a download. That's nuts.
That's
what
so
great timing
cool,
back
Phil.
then.
Is there any
I believe
possibility
that
we
this
could
was
watch it?
Perfect timing for me. I was able to get the
Oh,
game, and
it's not.
so here I am with some more, downtime with no major releases.
Exactly,
going on. I
Heinz.
decided I'm going to do a playthrough of Silent Hill 1. Now, I don't know
I
how
fight
this is
in an
going to
underground
stack up
vacuum fight
with
club
Silent Hill
in the middle
2.
of wood
I think
Legos.
Silent
What
Hill
kind of
is
weird
Silent
Lego
Hill
thing
2
are
is
you
the
on,
best
Medusa
Silent Hill
Jr.?
ever. Now, I do understand this is a PlayStation 1 game, and you have to understand.
I did.
that
I was at
graphics are
Walmart
not gonna
today,
be
and I
stellar,
did
okay?
scroll.
The
I did
graphics are
scroll
probably
through the
gonna be
Lego
pretty
aisle,
brutal,
and
to say the
there's some
least.
pretty cool stuff there in
But
that Lego
I'm
aisle.
Jump into it. I like these psychological thriller survival horror games.
All the other toys kind of look like
actually,
crap.
This is pretty cool for these PlayStation
Our
1
toys
classics.
kicked
I'll just
ass.
give you a summary of what the game's about. So it says, after waiting from a car
Thank you
crash,
for
Harry
pointing to the
Mason
summary,
searches for his
DSP. I didn't know
missing
what to
daughter
look
Cheryl in
at.
the small, quiet, and terrifying town of Silent Hill.
I wonder what
So
year
without
this came
further
out.
ado, let's get started.
Hey, Infamous 2, let's play that.
Do you see those old PS3 dashboard themes? Freaking, Cole there going crazy with the freaking
Holding something up. I don't know what he was holding.
Keep in mind, this is an emulated PlayStation 1 game, which, ta-da, the classic
Nice hand
PlayStation 1
point.
screen.
I wish we had more hand
Long loading
segments.
times.
First-person hand segments are
Maseo
good.
says, some folks are saying the classic Silent Hill games can sell from anywhere from $150 to $400.
Oh, wow. You got one, DSP?
It makes no sense since it's not loading from a disc, but it's still going to have problems. All right, it says there are violent and disturbing images in this game.
Sweet, let's do it then.
Yes, Ava Cowboy fan, you can DM me on Twitter as well to talk. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want you to get what you're paying.
Get to the bottom of this video, DSP.
Sorry.
Thank you for warning me, because I did not know that.
Or warn. You could just say warn.
Unicorns and fairies and, you know, happy trolls and fucking, you know, lolcats.
Lolcats? Wow, that is an antiquated reference, DSP.
What?
Oh, look at this picture. It's terrifying.
Remember, DSP, this is supposed to be a serious story.
Ford and Bjork are holding their baby, and it looks like a cabbage. Or a watermelon.
Go back to the lolcat thing, DSP.
Okay.
DSP customer service. I love that DSP customer service is you call him up and he points at his PC.
You see, I'm pointing to it right now.
No, I can't see that.
Spoiling the entire game in the intro. How nice.
You see, it's right there. I'm pointing right at it.
Who the hell was she, a pilgrim? I didn't know there were Amish people in this game.
Boy, that dude with a gun. Can I use that gun first, please?
Oh shit, it's Jill with her blonde hair, Jill Valentine.
Yeah, DSP, you are definitely drunk in this video.
So I think what it is, if you've seen the Silent Hill movie,
Big ups, Jaha.
this game is like a mishmash because the movie took elements from all of the games and slammed them together. So
Yeah,
if you
like
play,
Elemental
like,
Heroes.
One, you'll see parts of 1 in the movie, parts of 2 in the movie. So it's one like
DSP, can you go back to telling us how sober you were while
recording?
recording this?
Yes, I've seen the Silent Hill movie. I've seen both Silent Hill movies. I've seen the first one several times.
Why
and I
can't you
still
say
think
this
it's a
while
great
the video
movie
is
to this day.
playing,
I actually
Phil?
really enjoy it. I hate the second movie. It was terrible. I haven't seen it more than once because I thought it sucked ass.
I was driving along, and now there's a woman who's almost dead. Her whole body was burned, and she's
That's an interesting ballad.
What the hell? Had significance kind of transition
Sonic,
there.
no.
Kiss me, beautiful. Uh-oh.
Her character model
It's
still
not
looks really
spoiling
cool.
the whole game right now? It's spoiling the whole game.
Demand seconds.
Oh, I'm glad he said seconds.
Without mail. No tip for you.
Thought that was gonna go far worse.
No mail. Fuck you, buddy.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me cancer.
1990s cheap.
DSP, can we just watch the This Is How You Don't Play at this point?
Character models actually look pretty good for 1990s.
Yeah, they do.
They're very shiny. They have a certain shiny oiliness to them.
Oh, there's the cop's bike. That's good.
DSP's a big fan of this commentary.
What the hell?
Ooh, your face.
Any woman was in it.
She did a DSP impression, I see.
What is happening?
First and a trick. There you go.
Boom. Okay.
I'm gonna fuse my Elemental Hero
1999?
Rogman and my Elemental Hero Pig Roach.
1999 I'm
Check
being
our
told.
option. 1999.
Alright.
So we're talking
Yep.
13 years old. Holy moly.
Well, 13 years old. Yeah, guess what? Now it's 25 years old. So technically, Silent Hill 2 Remake is the 25th anniversary of Silent Hill in general. That's interesting. Wow.
I don't know.
Add
That might
another
be true.
12 on that sucker.
Vibration on, auto load off. Stereo sound.
Man, something
Alright,
about
well,
this makes me
will not be
miss
widescreen.
old
This is
Phil.
an
Because at least
emulated
old Phil
PlayStation 1
was
game, so-
saying
Alert.
something beyond just
Normal.
stupid shit. I mean, it is stupid,
Silent Hill.
but an attempt was made. I'll say that.
What the hell? He broke his neck.
He was sleeping, dumbass. He has a bad back.
Fucking hit. Where are my pants? Not again. Where's that girl I kidnapped? She's not in the car either.
I hate DSP joke voice though. DSP joke voice is cancerous. the woman that I kidnapped, where'd she go? No, shut up. DSP found it funny, though.
Look at the motion blur. Ugh. Motion blur in a PS1 game. That's going to be great.
Wow. Cheryl, where could you be? It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town.
Goodness gracious, that was a drawn-out super snort. That was a sinister snort.
Who's throwing these cotton balls off of the top of this building?
DSP is the one that snorts at night.
Get some head and shoulders.
Walk forwards.
Remember when DSP had catchphrases?
Oh
Place
man,
where makes you
Tank
run.
Control City, dude.
I remember that.
Tank Control City.
I don't have a map for this place. Triangle's a map.
Yeah, Funky
Circle,
Fox,
don't
I
know
agree.
what it
It's
does.
a weird
already
thing to say,
apologize,
but I
guys. You can
only
see
encourage bad
there's
behaviors
one
out of Phil. I
unhinged,
think Phil should
deranged
get drunk
individual who has,
constantly
like,
and ignore his
700
chat.
stock accounts, and they keep coming in the chat and trying to like insult me and insult content. Pay no heed to it, but let's do this guy a favor. Tonight,
Ban
let's
him.
have a great time together, enjoy Silent Hill 1, and smash this goal and keep the streak going, right?
Oh,
let's
nice.
make this guy eat some socks. Live on stream. Make him eat his own dirty socks, because you know he doesn't wash them. He's a freak. There you go. Haseo says, didn't you get sick
That
during the
seems like a
playthrough?
weird
I
interlude
don't-
there.
I don't know.
These
I
sock
legit
accounts
don't
are
know.
antagonizing me.
We're
Give
gonna
me
wa- I've
money.
never watched back these old playthroughs. That's what some of the
Who is the
actual
sock?
appeal of this Retro React Nights is we get to watch them together for the first time. So
Okay.
let's see.
Oh, you can
By the way,
sidestep
ignore this
right?
nonsense that I'm bringing
Left
attention
R1
to.
and R1.
Ew, why would you ever use
L2.
that? A
I
sidestep?
don't know what
You see
L2
that?
Oh, L2 centers the camera.
An awkward sidestep.
Let's go, Phil.
Uh-oh.
Why is Phil scared to use his PC as an emulator? Medusa Jr., I think that a lot of times when DSP says he can't or won't do something, it's because he knows that it's going to be really difficult for him to set it up. Jeez.
Oh, what a great snort.
There's the girl I
Hey,
kidnapped.
DSP has to
Nailed
ban
it.
himself now.
Or not.
That was a really intense
Is that
sniff.
Cheryl?
That was a double-barreled, full-chested sniff.
Get back here, little shit.
I
That was funny.
actually, since I
Who dropped their controller?
uninstalled my air conditioners about a month ago, I haven't had post-nasal drip issues. Did you guys notice that? So it really is the air quality that's causing a lot of my post-nasal drip, and I haven't had an issue with it in many, many weeks. So it's this fresh
This
air
is somehow
coming in.
pertinent
It makes me just feel
to
clear
what,
and, you know,
Phil?
it's awesome. That's why I really like these months. It's much better.
Keep
than
me up to
summer
date
months
on
where
your
you're
snorting,
in
Phil. I
with
love
your
it.
air conditioner air or a bunch of pollen, and it kills me.
You should just wear a hazmat suit, Phil, at all times.
For you. Your life of slave labor waste. Stop.
What? Do what? Do what?
As you can see, I was making children's slave labor jokes. in
Oh,
2012,
nice.
Okay? That doesn't mean I condone it. That doesn't mean I think that it's messed up. It's a messed up, dark joke. It's a joke that I've actually been telling for many, many, many years. But it's only people who are pieces of disingenuous shit who will try to say that it's some kind of an awful joke and shit like that. No, it's not. It's actually not.
It's
a
actually
fine
super
joke.
wholesome.
It's not meant to be serious. It's supposed to be an extreme dark joke for shock value. If you're offended by it, you're probably a sissy girl.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
I'm assuming
And we got some sexism thrown in there too. Why not, you know? You know what? I refuse to apologize. And not only am I not apologizing, I'm going to offend you further. DSP is so cool. I wish I could be cool like Phil. Maybe one day. Making slave jokes, telling people that they're girls for not finding me funny, and then felting
Here she
people.
goes.
I can hardly wait till I grow up.
Chase her. Chase the girl. Back here.
All right, boys, exactly. Yeah, DSP has had a long, storied history of making these kind of jokes.
Jeez, it's really hard. Look at that. Look how hard it. What the hell?
Nice jump, Phil.
See that?
But
Like, he saw
also,
bubbles,
they
like,
pointed
whoa,
out
he
how
jumped
there's
back. That was funny.
sometimes
What would you ever use that
jokes
for?
have a little
A
bit
silly step
too much
back?
behind them.
That's just silly.
Especially
shit.
when it's directed towards
You know what I was gonna say was look at the
black
render,
girl.
like, the
That's
rendering
come on,
distance
DSP.
is so short on PS1.
You don't see the
Like, You
issue?
can barely see anything because they have this fog, right? It's pretty
Tell you
nuts.
what,
Whatever. I don't care. Does DSP know that slavery is still a thing in most societies today? We have more slaves today than we had in the past, but most of that's because of just general population increase. Yeah, he doesn't care. If he knew about it,
Well, if he knew about it, he would just say, yeah, I know about modern-day slaves. I'm right here, idiot. I'm slaving away at this PC making good content.
What the? What is it?
that's a robust
What
meal.
everywhere?
Eat
What
up,
the
dude.
fuck?
Gore and blood spewed everywhere. Ugh. Disgusting.
Sissy girl. All right.
There's a fire horn going off.
Oh, so okay. Now this is interesting.
No, it isn't.
I'm playing Silent Hill 2 Remake. We're 5 hours in. They haven't played an air raid siren yet.
That's crazy.
Silent Hill
Play the
1,
video.
it's in the first 10 minutes. So that's very interesting.
It's not even remotely interesting.
In the 2.
It's not even
Or what do they call it?
approximately
Something alert.
interesting.
Usually it's a airstrike warning or something. Look at these cool camera angles. Wow.
Yeah, exactly, Ramen Brahman. It was to point out that he has been saying these jokes in a very modern setting. Even during that interview, people were bringing up, hey, he made a joke that of
So someone get
a jailbait joke not even 2 days before that interview.
I don't think so. It's weird. It sounds like it's louder, but I don't know.
Oh,
You
by
guys
the
tell me
way, I
if
think
can
it's a
adjust
clone
the
when
volume.
DSP said he makes shock value jokes, but you never hear him make jokes towards like Italians or Polish. I'm sorry, Trevin, I have to disagree.
It does sound
He
really
did
loud
make
on
jokes
Boring.
about
I
Italians and
don't know
Polish
what
people,
happened there.
and they
I
were
don't know
shitty.
how it could be louder unless I adjusted. I stopped recording and I adjusted.
He said that he
the
made
volume
tons of
to
Italian
8
jokes
times, but that was
during
recording
Assassin's
my
Creed
TV
2.
on
He
camera.
didn't, but he did make
Scratched the
some.
playthrough.
And it was just stuff like Mamma Mia, pizza, pasta sauce, shit like that. So, you know, DSP jokes, if you will. As for Polish, yeah, I don't know if I remember
Damn, those are,
him
like,
making any Polish jokes.
crazy stylistic camera angles, right? Look at these camera angles.
I'm looking at him,
That's
Phil.
strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. He's got a match.
Well, yeah, Lackey Bracky. That's why he's a huge fan of Joker 2.
I like how it doesn't question that there's no one in town yet he's hearing the air raid siren.
Oh, good.
You're not really questioning it either, Phil.
A broken wheelchair. What's going on? Or what's that doing here?
Oh, shit. Jade, what happened to you, man?
What the shit?
Alright, we gotta find him.
Blood.
What's
Ugh.
this?
A body.
Wouldn't remember Silent Hill.
It sounds like he's already being pulled into the dark world of Silent Hill this early on.
Yeah, but I'm talking about shock value, not on the level on like Slave to or Hello to or in the China. Okay, so yeah, just making really intense Italian jokes. Alright, sure. Let's go with that. What is a really intense Italian joke? I guess if he made a Mussolini hanging from the lamppost joke, maybe? I don't know.
That's a lot of blood.
Still not really on the same level.
Oh! A mutilated body.
Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear about it, Jade.
Oh,
What's going on here? Holy
PS1 horror.
It is pretty spooky.
Crazy.
Especially the blurry. Oh god, you're getting jumped!
Jeez, look at these things.
What the hell is that thing? Fuck you.
He's getting attacked by swaglings.
You're off my dick. You're sucking my dick.
You did, you killed him.
Dead.
You got your dick sucked to death, huh,
I don't know
Phil?
what those things were, but they
It
gave me a
happens.
blow job and then I died.
They sucked him off to death. Did you see that? Holy shit.
You loved
I
it.
died in the opening sequence of Silent Hill.
They gave him deadly oral.
What the hell? Huh? I guess I was supposed to die. Oh, it's some cop.
Oh, see, you guys thought DSP was stupid. No, it was all on purpose.
Hey, baby.
Exactly, it's purpose moniker. And the thing about it is that not what PewDiePie was doing? Is that not what PewDiePie was doing when he was playing scary games by just being a clown? He was trying to diffuse the scariness of the game. Which is what DSP said that he was doing when he was
So if you
making
hadn't
jokes
watched
during
intro,
scary
would you have
games.
Never seen those intro cutscenes.
So
where
how
they
is it
used to
not the
drive
same?
on the road? Maybe.
You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Huh.
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist.
Bill's scanning the chat more than
I came
anything.
here for a vacation.
You should do a
Perhaps
retro
we
react
just
to the
got-
chat.
I don't trust this
I
guy.
don't know what happened.
Why is he mocking horror on PS1? Because he doesn't
I'd like to
appreciate
find
anything.
out myself.
I was scared by N64 games.
Babies with knives blew me in an alleyway.
DSP joke voice.
Seen a
Failing
little
on
girl,
Runway 1.
just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Yeah, Normal Jinx, it's very annoying.
Sorry.
It's very annoying. It's a lack of respect.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I
Well,
knew,
DSP?
believe me.
There you go. The guy questioned where was everybody. The thing that you said that he didn't do.
What's going on?
Like, look at that pinball machine. What is it? How old is it? You know?
Music's great.
Why do we
right?
care
Even
about the
for a
pinball
PS1
machine?
game for this time frame, the music's really good, really atmospheric. I like it.
That's all I know.
That's what I've been
And the other
checking all
thing
the
is
stuff
that
on the
Super
Windows
Best
for the
Friends
last
did that
8
better than
months.
DSP, is making jokes to alleviate the anxiety of
What's your name?
situations. But even they had the decency to shut the hell up.
Harrison,
Ethan
Harry
Ralph.
Mason, Harrison Ford.
Where are my pills?
Sybil Bennett.
Oh god, I hate stereo DSP joke voice.
I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
Is this busting your ass right here?
scam people. You gonna
The
spend
phones are all dead, and the radio
Old
too.
age Phil. He
I'm
misses
going back to
Brain's
calling some
old pol joke.
reinforcements.
Reinforcements for what?
Political jokes? Thank you very much, Medusa
I can do
Jr. I
that
appreciate
joke with
it.
anyone. It could be Ethan Ralph. Where are my pills? It could be Rich Masucci. Where are my edibles? Right?
I thought you said you were done
Okay,
addressing
here's
these
my
dudes, Phil.
$12 felt background. We could just do it for everyone. Like you just interject that joke for so many different people. It works.
Not really. Doesn't work even slightly.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
The bathroom.
Hey, Dapper Dragon, I'm going to defend my boy Matt. Matt's fun. Because at least when Matt was bad at games, it was hilarious and he knew it.
It's dangerous out there.
But thank you again, Medusa Jr. I appreciate it. Yeah, old age Phil kind of reminiscing about old footage of his. It's an extra layer of sad because he is objectively worse now.
Have you got a
Because
gun?
even though DSP here is making stupid ass comments, at least something is happening.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Now you just get
My
DSP
commentary
chin
is so
scratching,
bad.
goat laughing, and say,
Well, I just got a donation from Poop Finger.
Listen to me.
that,
Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to.
Know who
Mrs.
you're shooting, so
Brains
ask them who they are, get to know them
I feel like I
first,
may
then
have
shoot
missed
them.
something there.
Mistake.
That's right.
Got it?
Yeah.
First
Nice
time
to
I
them,
played a
one
Silent Hill
then blow them
game.
away.
When I was a kid, I legit shit myself.
Do best to
So
stay
there is a
nearby.
game on
I'll be back
PlayStation
with help
1. I
as
believe
quick
it's
as
a
I can.
Rugrats game. And there's a mission where you're locked in this toy store at night, and that gorilla machine comes to
Okay.
life and starts moving around.
All right, this is a good
Baby
place.
Lenny was
Yes,
absolutely
perfect timing to
terrified of
split the
that
part.
shit.
So far, an interesting beginning. I'm having fun. I'll be honest, I don't remember this. Like, I remember the movie because I've seen the movie multiple times. I don't remember this first playthrough. So
This is interesting.
genuinely, this is,
DSP
like,
doesn't even
first
remember
time
DSP.
experience seeing this, and I'm happy that I have a live audience for it. This is awesome. Thank you guys for being here tonight, and anyone watching on demand as well. I hope you're enjoying.
Whereas,
like I said, we'll be doing this over the
I
course
agree.
of October. All right, thank you. See you in part 2.
I'm going to look back on
Retro
fondness in a
React
lot of my
Silent Hill.
footage.
Okay.
Just
I'm
because
just gonna stretch my
I can
legs for a
remember all
sec.
the dumb
However,
moments.
guys, if you're here and you're enjoying the stream,
That's not
please
happening.
engage and support with it. First of all, we've got 152 people on 40.
Trevin,
let's hit the 50
here's
likes
the
right
real
now.
issue, is he
We get
refuses
50
to make
likes
things
immediately.
interesting.
2 people click
That's
like,
on him.
right?
A
Now,
good
outside of
streamer
that,
makes
let's get
anyone
some support.
interested
We
in
do
the
have
game
one
they're
new member
playing.
tonight,
And that's never been
and we
DSP's
have
skill.
The super chats from Patrick, and that's it.
He makes
0
you hate the
tips.
games he's
Only
playing.
one person has
He's
done
an
a super chat,
anti-streamer.
and only one person did a membership. Let's get some support tonight, guys. This is important.
Is
Keep
it?
that streak going so we can do the
You
DSP
said
tries
once
this
that it
week in
wasn't
the
that
Krabby
important,
Patty meal,
DSP.
and it's been the curse.
He said
of
that it
6.
wasn't a big deal.
Like every week, the streak goes to 6 and then it ends at 6. Let's beat the curse tonight. Let's do it. Let's get this going. Let's continue the streak. Let's keep the positivity rolling. Let's do that. DSP tries it. I'm excited. Okay.
Well, why don't you? You've got enough money
The
for it,
Krabby
Phil.
Patty, and you want the pineapple under the sea, frosty, don't you?
But if I wanted, I could go get it, Phil. In fact, you know what? I might do it tomorrow. I might get it and just have it on. No, never mind. I can't promise anything. It is. I don't like Wendy's. I think it's nasty. Oh, probably not. But I'm just saying that it's possible. You could just do it. Maybe that's it. Anytime I want to play a game of DSP, play the same game, and I don't want to play that shit anymore. Yeah, he does a very good job of making even really well-made games look like complete shit. When he played Sekiro, he made Sekiro look like a clusterfuck of a game. And that's not how the game plays. The game's actually really fun. Same thing with most of the Souls games. The Souls games are a lot of fun to play. DSP made it look like torture. Yeah, he's doing the whale call right now. What are we doing? Well, and you think he'll fake a $100 tip to keep the momentum?
You guys
I
like
don't
my
know.
lighting, right? I'm debating.
No,
I'm
I don't,
thinking
Phil.
about the possibility of getting another light strip.
You
from
should get one,
Elgato,
Phil.
like
Put it
this
behind
one,
your chair.
but have that one.
Did
go
DSP
underneath
forget that he
my
was
setup.
streaming?
Like right now, this one's on the floor.
He forgot
and it
that he
goes
was doing
up to
DSP
the
reacts.
foam. But if I were to get a second one, I could probably have it go around the edge
Nice bald spot, Phil.
of the foam here. Around the bottom.
Guys,
edge.
I just received a
able to
whopping
seal
$100
like
tip
have a
from
light actually moving up
Anonymous.
along
Wow, thank you so
the edge
much.
there. I'm debating it. I don't know how it would work. The thing is that it's like $50 for one of these.
Oh,
light
same
strips,
thing
but
with
they're
me,
really good
Kapathic.
quality.
When
So I'm
DSP
debating
bought
maybe putting a
when
second
DSP
one
was
there.
playing
I
Wolong,
definitely could. It's not like I have the
not
I have
the
card in here
monkey
for
game,
it.
the
And you know they
game
come with
from
the sticky
Team
stuff
Ninja.
so that you can actually attach it.
I
What would
bought
do is
it
I
when
would attach
he
it
was
to the
about 6
frame
missions in.
that this stuff's
I
hanging
passed
on.
his
I wouldn't attach it to the
ass
foam,
up super
I would attach it
fast.
to the actual frame.
And
it's
I
hanging
had
on.
no issues with the
So
game.
that way I
The
can still
game
change
was
out
not
the
hard.
foam.
In fact, it was too easy.
But I'm not sure how that.
It
would
had the
work.
most forgiving rhythm ever.
I'm debating.
The first
I wanna
boss
do
was
it,
a little
but
hard.
the other thing is,
That game probably has the
this stuff
hardest
is
ever
controlled
first
by an
boss
app,
of any Souls game.
And I don't know how that would work.
But
Like, I think the app only
after
works
that,
with
it
one
was
light strip, and I can't have
no
two
resistance.
of the same app on my phone. So how would this app like know that there's a second light strip? Maybe I could add a second item.
All right, I'm going to count this as a new clone. I feel like DSP forgot that he was doing DSP
Oh yeah,
Throwback.
I can. I could add separate light strips.
This clone is super
Add them
confused. He
accessory.
walked on screen and said, "Whoa, what if I got a second
Oh,
light
that's
set?"
cool. So I could buy more strips, and each one would show up as a separate strip. So technically, I could have one strip going one color and another strip going another color, and they could be battling each other. Right? That'd be pretty neat. I'm
Like a
debating
Krez.
it. I have to think about it because I don't know if the strip's long enough. To go
Yeah, why
under the
doesn't
way I would
DSP just
want, but I
make
would
his
want it
own
to go
Krabby
under
Patty?
here,
Now
right
that
where
would
it
be
is right
interesting. Now that would be a
Right
reward.
here. So I would want it to go this way.
You'd screw it
under that
up,
panel
drop
there,
it,
and then
accidentally
down
step
around
on it,
under, and I would want
get
it to
Cat
go
to eat it.
here behind me, where you'd be able to see it like go.
Boy,
against
we
the
got
wall,
really
up there,
distracted,
and
didn't
come
we,
up
Phil?
there, but I don't know exactly how if it would be long enough. The panel is not exactly super long, or the strip is not super long, so.
We're on part
I'm gonna
2.
think about it.
Not even
I think it
6
would be
minutes
really
into
neat to have
it.
two
We've
colors.
made
Imagine
no
Christmas,
progress,
I
Phil.
could have a 2-color setup, red and green, or
By the way,
like
Review
white
Tech has a
and blue,
meaningless
it looks like a snow
body
movie
of
and stuff in
work.
the
This is
background.
meaningful,
I
though.
think
This
that
is
would be dope.
chill.
So I gotta think about it. Maximum Turbo, thank you for a $3 super chat. You are our second super chatter of the night, and he says,
Superfluous moniker. That's why I want more nerds to be
You think I need to
DSP
buy some
detractors,
socks? I
so we
don't
can
like wearing
get
socks indoors. I
senseless
really don't.
data
I
like
don't like
that.
wearing socks indoors.
I want them to
wear socks around
calculate the
my
number
house.
of syllables
When I'm not
DSP uses
wearing them, I don't have
versus
socks
his
on. I only wear socks when I'm
interviewee.
gonna put on like shoes to go out.
Stuff like that. I want to see pie charts. I want to see graphs.
you
Make
go.
it happen.
Would I say the first Silent Hill is better than the others? I don't know. We have to watch this, Save a Cowboy fan. I've
Well,
only
we
played
have to
once
watch
out.
it, Phil.
That's kind of one of the reasons we're doing
Not get
this retro
distracted by
review,
lights
right?
and shit.
What about neon sign like Andy has? Well, the problem with that is where would I put it? I can't put it here because this is my soundproofing phone, right? Like, there's no
DSP, I
room.
think you should get
I
one of
can put
those
it on
leg
the walls,
lamps
but
from
you can barely see it. You
Christmas
can
Story.
only see it on the door, and then
Throw
I
all
can
that
open
shit
the
on the
door.
ground and put a leg
Like,
lamp there.
The only way that could work is for me to take down the foam that I just
Well,
put up.
don't throw
You know,
the
and then this
Metal Gear
backdrop
Rising thing on the
sadly
ground.
wouldn't
Give that
look
to
as
me.
Good, I don't think.
The rest
the
of that
lighting really
on the ground.
catches on the backdrop as it goes. I mean, this is awesome. This frame.
Not
I don't
really.
think I really need anything like that, honestly. Just being honest.
Exactly, Trevin. He's gonna shit on it. I imagine that's why he really wants to do it. It's because it's gonna be so easy. He could just say it's just a
Okay, we're gonna
regular
continue, but
burger.
guys, please support the stream in some way. Let's get that goal hit. Let's keep it rolling, and let's keep the support coming so we can
Like
hit
bracket. That's some
that
new level
goal. All right,
LTG.
let's continue.
The hell's a leg lamp? What? Kapathic, come on, man.
All right,
Don't play with
everybody,
me.
welcome back to Retro React Silent Hill 1. Let's continue.
You haven't seen A Christmas Story? Man, that movie's a classic. It's such a funny ass sequence too, with the leg lamp. You were jealous that I won. It's a solid movie.
Yeah.
Oh, glorious!
Hopefully they will find my notes.
At least we used to get these funny ass burps.
It's a safe spot. Safe spot.
The little notepad is your
Oh
safe
goodness, Lacky Bracky.
spot. Okay.
I agree. Dude, I've got I have Adderall, Funky Fox. Dude, DSP, just come over, man. You can have some Adderall. I'll have some weed. Whatever you... Dude, DSP, what do you want to play? You can play anything you want. I promise I won't stream it, but I will record it and I'll upload it later. What do you want?
Residential area map.
You want to play Street Fighter 4?
No
Okay.
To this game, I think they saw people complain about Resident Evil and said, "Nah, we're not doing that."
Did you see who's outside the window?
No.
Some fucking monster like flew by for a second.
I think it may have been Cat.
Whoa, yeah.
Did you see that outside?
It's got wings.
I think it might be Leanna.
With wings.
Some fucking monster
Don't show her on
flew
screen,
by
idiot.
For a second, and then they changed the perspective. That was pretty cool. What do we got here? Radio.
I haven't seen A Christmas Story, and I know what the leg lamp is. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Yes.
Must be your first weapon. Which is
Hell string ticket. Yes. How do I go into my inventory? Select.
It's a very
Patrick
raw
Gamer
and real
showed up
movie.
late. He says, "What are your thoughts on the Silent Hill movies?" I already said, but I'll say it again. The first one I actually legit like. And
Wait, why
still
didn't you
watch
yell
to
at him
this
and
day.
tell him to
I enjoy
rewind the
great
stream,
cinematography,
DSP?
And even though it's a mishmash of all the Silent Hill plot lines, it's still pretty interesting.
Oh,
The
Heinz, I
second
bet it's
movie was
visible.
Fucking terrible. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. It's just so bad.
I bet you can see his belch flowing through the room.
With a gun.
Yeah, Dapper Dragon, I don't really watch movies either. But that one's usually on TV, on public
Oh,
access.
Patrick, I'm sorry. He says I
during
forgot to
Christmas.
sub, and then I had to wait an hour to comment on the channel. Happy to be here. Welcome, Patrick. Yeah, remember, when you're on my channels, guys, it's a 1-hour sub mode. The reason we do that is to avoid a bunch of trolls coming in here with bot accounts.
It doesn't seem like that really stops it, Phil.
And we ban them. We used to actually have a 1-day sub mode, but in light of all the new people that came by...
Yeah, you realize that people were right when they said that you should turn that off.
I hope we don't ever have to up it again, but I guess we'll see.
I hope so, DSP. I hope we have to make it, I don't know, a week subscribe time.
Aha. There we go.
Wow. That looks very effective. In
Oh my goodness.
Around like this. Slashing.
Banana Jones, are you talking about a movie called VHS?
Alright, ready? We're gonna take on the monster. We're gonna run outside, swing this knife in front of us like a crazy son of a bitch. Oh,
That being
shit.
said, shows a Christmas Story.
What's that?
The radio started working.
That's
all of a
weird.
sudden.
Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Sounds just like DSP when he says that.
Oh, God.
Zach,
Zack Ryder reference. See, back then in 2012, I was still doing a weekly wrestling commentary show. I didn't even call it a podcast, although I should have.
The Smart
It was
Guys.
called Smart Guys. It was myself and my friend John. And we talked about all the wrestling. So back then, wrestling was still very pertinent in my life, and I referenced it all the time.
Ryder's radio. Who left it? Woo, woo, woo. Come in. Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord.
Woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Settle down, Phil. Get the radio!
Woo, woo, woo.
What the hell is happening?
Woo, woo, woo.
Phil's so great in a crisis.
You know it.
What the fuck is that thing? It's like a pterodactyl.
The one who waits, Banana Jones answered it earlier.
Pterodactyl.
Or explained it. Use the gun.
Silent Hill 1 was eaten by dinosaurs within the first minute. I remember that one.
First of all, a pterodactyl is not a dinosaur, DSP. It's a pterodon.
What did it do? He's fucking me up.
Dinosaurs have to be terrestrial.
He's dead.
I didn't make it up.
Pterodactyl
It's
dead.
science nerds.
Dream. What's happening to this place?
Come on, dude. You're valedictorian. You should know this shit.
Holy shit.
Because normally in my dreams, I dream about radios turning on, me talking about Zack Ryder, and then giant pterodactyls
Banana
attack
Jones.
me and I shoot them in the dick. Like I had this dream 3 times this week already.
Where's my
Yeah.
damn soundboard?
Common
My
dream.
controller's vibrating, which must mean that I have low health.
Your powers, Bob.
No, oops, this one.
You being funny? I'm trying to be.
There's a pocket radio ticket, yes.
This guy is
Just like
really
how
bad at
I
comedy.
played Silent Hill 2 before I played Silent
Really,
Hill
really
1.
bad at
I'm
comedy.
assuming what this means is the radio will start making noise when
DSP has maybe
enemies are
laughed maybe 10 times in his entire history, and not a single time has come from him trying to be
nearby.
funny.
Woo. As soon as I start talking about Zack Ryder, a fucking monster burst through the window. What the hell was that? Zack
Oh, you got me there,
Ryder
Spurf, for
attracts
this moniker.
flying beasties. What the hell?
Stop burping.
Alright, I guess we'll have to go outside now.
See, now that's the problem. No, actually, I don't want DSP to stop burping. I want DSP to burp more.
Don't forget, Zack Ryder, Ava Torres, and a Kane storyline. Funny enough, Zack Ryder is now a huge star in the independent scene and is working with TNA with death matches. There you go.
Well, is that
What was
pertinent,
for
though?
dinner? Hot dogs. Seriously, we had turkey hot dogs.
Seriously? Why did you need to add seriously on there?
Alright, so
I had hot dogs. Seriously.
The first 20 minutes of
Okay.
Silent Hill, I get blow banged by a group of mutant babies with
Whoa.
knives in their hands, and then a giant flying monster crashes through the diner window when I mention Zack Ryder's name.
Woo, woo, woo.
Okay.
That's not really
It's gonna be an
funny.
interesting playthrough. What the shit is going
Man,
on?
I wish I could be John and hang out with this dude all
Where
day.
Cheryl have gone. I guess
For
I'll check that
$100
out
each
again.
visit? Hell yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Enhance.
That's the alley. Okay.
Very perceptive, Phil.
Enhance.
Have
Enhance.
to head right down this street. See some items over here.
And that's something else, Cadence. There have been
Yeah, they
plenty
did
of
have a
times
Silent
where
Hill arcade game that
DSP
had
said
rail
something
shooter. I've
that
seen
could
it, but I've never
potentially have been funny with better
Yes,
delivery.
take them.
But even then, he immediately assassinates
In
it.
fact, reload
He
the
has to
gun.
keep saying the joke over and over again because that'll make it more funny. And then say, ha 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 ha, ha, what is even going on? You know,
This
that's
way, take a left
trash.
corner. And the alley should be right there.
I would love to see DSP's stand-up routine. I think he would boo himself off stage.
Here's the corner. Take a left.
So anyway, I was over
Yeah,
at my
I'm
mother-in-law's
saying,
house.
yeah,
No, get it? I was at my mother-in-law's house. Get it? Anyway, so I'm there, and
Yo, Resident Evil, I think they were working.
I've never seen the entire
just
comedy
the
club rush to
confines
stage before.
of a small area of what they felt that they could fit. And then this game, they said, well, no, we're going to take what Resident Evil did several years ago, and we're going to expand upon it, and we're going to show that we could do better. We can upstage it.
Oh,
right?
that's
I
what's
definitely
up.
get that vibe from it.
Oh, there's a monster. I don't even care. I'm ignoring it.
You're not even really supposed to laugh at your own jokes. Now, if it was sufficiently funny, I can understand. Sometimes you do think up something funny enough that you entertain yourself. But DSP, I guess, is easily entertained because he's always laughing at his own jokes. I'd like to see Jade do stand-up. Hold on. It seems like you're setting him up for failure.
Monster coming up.
Yeah, I heard about that salty Scotsman. It sounds cool.
Flying VCs, mutant killer
Whoa.
dogs. Bang, giant lunge.
Look at that.
Kill the dogs. Oh, everyone fucking hit him when they said beware of dogs.
They got springs in their fucking legs or something. They're flying. Like they're bouncing off trampolines.
We're back
What
here
is
now,
going
huh?
on?
This time I'm gonna get fucking.
Nice jump, Phil.
I'm gonna get a nice enjoyable blow bang. I want another one.
Oh,
Another blow
what?
bang.
What? Oh, terrible.
Babies better have their mouths ready for me.
Terrible.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
ready.
Do what now, Phil?
Oh, it's not dark anymore.
There would be no one there to rush the stage. You'd have to pay them to watch Phil. Yeah, pretty much.
To school.
Oh, I told you.
Time to become a valedictorian all over again.
She's at the school.
Okay,
No,
I guess
because the
that's where-
first page said too cool. It was too cool to school. So she's not at the school. She's skipping school, but you didn't read the first page.
Gotta go next. The school, Midwich Elementary School.
Shut up and get to the point!
I understand your attempts at humor.
What else do
I
we have?
simply do not find them entertaining.
Sketchbook cover. This picture, it's me. First picture that shows
DSP, dude, how come you have all these
Wait a
supporters?
minute. No. Did you see that? Hold
What?
on a second here.
Let's see it.
Hold on.
What else do we have here?
What?
Sketchbook cover. This picture.
This picture is me? That's supposed to be him? What is... It's a deformed creature with eyeballs ripping out of its face.
I feel like it's pretty
What,
accurate
that's
to you,
supposed
Phil.
To be the
You do look like that.
Dad, I'm going to draw you. Here we
Look
go.
at him. He's even looking in both corners for the corner demons.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Can you stream something else? I'm thinking
Daughter to
about it.
understand how to draw a little bit better than that?
It's me. First
God
picture that shows
damn,
me the
dude.
sketchbook that I gave her on her 5th birthday. Aww.
I was gonna say, this dude has so many supporters. He's made so much money. And this dude can't buy a joke book or something?
Yikes.
That's it. It's a dead end.
Yeah, pretty much, Jay. Or, what was it, Baby Reindeer. I watched a lot of that Baby Reindeer show, and then I rage quit. Actually, I kind of
Daughter's drawn like
vomit
that, you
quit it.
sucker.
It was so
You
gross
vomit.
after a while. I couldn't watch it.
Buy her a
Hard music
violin,
better than
buy her
nothing.
guitar, right? There
Limited
you
use
go.
probably means if I use
Start
it too much,
working
it
on this.
breaks.
Hit the kid with the pipe fill?
Anyway.
It's a kid's drawing, yeah. I would like to see DSP's drawings when he was a kid. I actually really would like to see DSP's childhood drawings.
Check it out, Mom. I finished my drawing. What is this? What are you, fucking stupid? It's me, playing with Hulk Hogan.
Run past all those monsters again. Wait a minute, there's a door here. Is it open?
I really like the idea of DSP calling his parents fucking stupid. Apparently, my dad didn't recognize my drawing. That fucking moron. Get some eyes, idiot.
Back out to the street.
Oh boy. Oh, look at that
Those things jump. Look at them. It's like they're on fucking springs. These like
exactly.
Do weapons break in this game, or did Phil just assume that from nothing? I actually don't know.
You're coming for me. Alright, so let's take a look here. I need to go 2 streets, okay? And take a left onto Midwich Street.
Yeah, that's probably it, Holmes. He's gonna mag dump at the first sign of something and then be annoyed that he doesn't have any more ammo. I know you can't stand when the kid you work with say this, but this
is the end of the 90s, so they had many years to learn and try to improve upon the that's why the camera angles.
I mean, the kids don't really bother me that much with their profanity. I kind of get so dead to it, I don't even hear it anymore. These kids will cuss 19 times in one sentence.
Alright, this is 11th Street. I'm gonna go down 11th Street and see if I can take a right.
Resident Evil 1 was 1996.
Who explicitly called his parents fucking stupid in the Wolverine story, word for word. No, I mean, I want child DSP to be saying this about his parents. I want him to say, I want him to treat his parents as a kid like he treats his chat now.
Okay, I got some stupid-ass comment from Linda Burnell, and you're a fucking moron, and you don't know how life works. Anyway, I need you to pick me up.
11th Street Doghouse.
Yeah, it's just 11th Street Doghouse.
No, my parents had money. They were just fucking stupid.
I just ran past it. I'm gonna have to go back and kill the dogs.
Man, I could never even dream of saying that about my parents on video for the internet. Yeah, my parents had the money. They were just fucking stupid.
Tell me.
Even at my parents' most dense moment, I wouldn't call them stupid for it.
We've got over 50 likes already, but let's get it up to 100 by the end of the night. We're at like 58. Let's go. Get some likes on the stream.
No.
I've never heard lo-fi trap beats. I don't know what that is. I've seen like lo-fi beats on YouTube, like it's a channel that streams or whatever, but I've never listened to it. No.
Oh, okay. I was about to call you on that. Only 19 times in one sentence, military can average at least 35. Well, these kids need to be in the military then. They show promise. That's really funny, SG Karn.
Come on, guys. We gotta do better than that.
Oh, I got a key. Okay.
What a disaster stream. Truly a calamity. Let's stream old footage of me saying heinous shit, and when I'm not saying heinous shit, I'm boring as hell. Yeah, I kind of wish DSP would just keep saying slurs.
None. Let's get a tip. Let's get a tip in, even if it's $1. Let's get our first tip.
Give me your money.
Take a right, and I'll see if I can take another right on the next street.
Yeah, exactly, Little Shadow. We just need to hold out for a hero. DSP should do his version of holding out for a hero. Holding out for a whale. Damn, it's not 2 syllables. Holding out for a dono. There you go.
Oh, fuck.
Perfect level.
That's a no.
Where are all the mods instead of where are all the gods? Man, just give me writing credit, okay?
This is no good. What this means
Holding out for a dono. You can make it happen.
House somewhere on the street I can enter
Point.
with that house key that I found.
Point at the TV.
I can get to the elementary school. This is a dead end. All right, I gotta go back. Take the health drink. Fall on my face.
Where have all the good whales gone and where are all the mods? Where's the financially solvent dent to fight the rising odds?
Alright, is this the right way? Now I gotta take a right. And then I'm gonna have to kill those 2 dogs and see if any of these doors open up with that house key.
And DSP kind of makes it too easy sometimes. With how much of a weird-ass individual he is, there's so much material that you can make art with about this guy. And it's weird to consider, because what does he do all day? What does he do all day? He just sits on his ass and screams and complains all day. But because he has these memes, he really does. He is a meme lord in of himself.
This way.
That you can make a song out of anything that DSP's up to.
Yes, gonna go straight here and kill
You could do Jet Set Radio Future music with him. The concept of chill.
Damn, for real? Jedi said, I heard the Krabby Patty meal is going to be $17 USD.
Oh shit, we need more money.
Priced for a hamburger from Wendy's. Well, it's not just the hamburger. I believe it's the Krabby Patty burger, fries, I think a drink of your choice, and the
Sort of Fourth Rider.
So
it is kind of a Chad move.
Combo today. No lie, with inflation in the United States, how bad it's been.
Yeah, there you go, Dabber Dragon.
$12. So if you add in the Frosty, it's probably would have been like 14, 15 anyway, but because it's the gimmick meal, they're probably charging you more, right? I wonder if you get anything too. Like, do you get anything special with it? You get like a special packaging or something?
He's got to be dumb, and he's got to be dented, and he's got to be on SSI.
Okay, my first tip of the night.
Hey, someone who's musically talented, make it, all right? Please.
Question mark to something else. Thank you, whoever that is. An anonymous.
And you know what?
Tipper tonight.
No, that would actually ruin it. Never mind. Pretend I didn't say anything. I was going to say something really
Thank
stupid.
you for that. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Anonymous $15 tipper. Now,
if you guys are really concerned about the money,
contributors,
always send more.
Let's not allow a $15 super chat and a $15 tip dominate that leaderboard all night, right? Let's get some people to beat those and keep that momentum rolling. Thank you.
That's good too, man, Jones. I feel like there's multiple ways you could make the song.
Damn, murder.
He's dead.
Very cool, Phil. You showed that dude who's boss. Kill him too. Cut him down. He's still alive. All right, good job, Gabe Logan. Wasted that guy. Kick him.
Kick the fucking dog in the face.
Man, this dude's a psychopath. What the hell's wrong with you, Phil?
Aha, yes I can.
You know, if you're really that concerned about the cost of this burger, you guys could always donate more. And when you could just say something and then go, oh, never mind. Okay, well, what I was going to say was, if you could use AI to simulate Panda Lee saying it, but that kind of doesn't really work, because it's DSP holding out for a dono, not Panda Lee.
Okay, so we're in this house. So we slaughtered some dogs. Lock the door.
And when I say it out loud, yeah, that just sounds dumb if Panda Lee does it. I just want to hear Panda Lee sing it.
Yeah,
that's all.
I don't remember.
Hold it out for a hero.
Answer a question about who's my favorite character. You know, we gotta get further into this playthrough and Silent Hill 2 to be.
Maybe if I had more money. DSP should act like a street informant.
Yeah, my wife and I saw there's a giant Cheez-It taco at Taco Bell.
That sounds badass. Where's that happening?
Or maybe it's not a taco. Maybe it's like a crunch wrap with a big Cheez-It in it. It's really dumb. We're not
What?
gonna get that ever.
Dude, that sounds rad as shit. What are you talking about?
There's a TV set.
Jesus kick ass. I hate you, Phil. You're such a loser.
Nothing over here.
What's that meme of the dude with the thumb pointing backwards? It's kind of like Dark Side Phil. And he says, that shit's stupid when it's the raddest thing ever.
Drink? Yes, I will take it. What's in the fridge?
I feel like that could just be applied to DSP everywhere. He shits on everything, even though it's really cool.
Hungry, huh?
I need a waffle.
Yeah, look. Keys for Eclipse. Something is written on the map hanging on the wall. It shows there's a line drawn in an alleyway. There's a circle on the map, and there's an arrow pointing down.
How is Cheese dumb?
Copied it to the map.
DSP's kind of a big brain thinker. DSP has high thoughts while sober. Is Cheese dumb? Well, no, but it's an interesting question.
What could it mean? Oh, what could it mean?
It means you guys are going to need a tip.
On this map called Eclipse. One of these small places might be called it, but there's no... How do I zoom in on stuff?
Oh, no. You got to get closer to the TV. I need a spicy sauce.
Aha.
The kind of sense is don't bother getting the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap. It's really bad and doesn't taste good at all. I mean, why would it? Cheez-Its are all right. If you have them, it's like a handful of Cheez-Its. They're kind of salty, a little bit of cheese flavor. But even then, like, I don't like eating a lot of Cheez-Its. Like, I like.
Well, you only have to eat one, dumbass. It's just a big one.
Why would you want a Crunch Wrap where every bite you're tasting Cheez-It?
Because that sounds sick.
Cheez-Its are good, but I would not want that. Like,
Why would you
tiny
like this
tiny
thing that's super
It
dope?
doesn't help the resolution at all.
I don't know. I guess I actually don't have an answer to that, Phil. Why would I like something cool?
I can't read it on the fucking map. Now that sucks balls. That really sucks. Oh man.
Damn, now I feel like getting one. What time is it? Oh shit, it's way too late. They're closed by now.
Read them. They're just there for show. Damn. You don't need to know them.
There are 3 locks.
My life's full of pain.
Oh, shit. Means I have to get
Why the hell is my messages still on full
I'm gonna
volume?
be going to that circle
There you go.
to see what's there, and also that.
Honestly, chat ruined DSP. His gameplay is unwatchable with every 5 seconds. Guys, what do I do?
See that?
I said it earlier, that the advice that I have for DSP sounds like bad advice. I think that DSP should get blackout... Well, not even blackout drunk. He should get buzzed. He should get buzzed and turn off his chat. Don't even look at it.
We'll see if we can get into that alley and see what's there.
Most streamers, I would not suggest this to.
My local Wendy's has chill service. Even when it was busy rush hour on a Friday, the employees are laid back even when it's crazy busy. No. No sleep, real vibes.
What?
It's not chill service. It's that they don't care. They're working American fast food jobs.
Yeah, so they're chill. Chilling is not caring, Phil.
And they're like, dude, they're probably, especially if it's in.
You're welcome for the info. Well, thank you, San Antonio Spurs fan.
The minimum wage is like $20 an hour. They're probably just sitting there like.
The Cheez-It taco, though, sounds like it might have to happen.
It comes out. We still get paid $20 an hour, man. Sakano Senji says it's multiple Cheez-Its that are.
Yeah, I agree, Kapathic. When I used to be really big, I used to be very fat. I used to be roughly Wings of Redemption size, maybe a little bit less. That's what I would eat a lot of. I would have a box of Cheez-Its as a snack. And you can understand how I got to that size. But honestly, just drinking water and no longer eating junk food, or not even eating fast food, I lost a lot of weight really fast. I didn't even have to get a wife. How about that, Phil? So me, Cheez-Its are my kryptonite. If you guys are trying to bait a trap for me and you can't get like a Gundam model or something, a box of Cheez-Its, dude, I'm falling for that trap. My hand is going right into that bear trap. And I know it's a trap, but I want those Cheez-Its.
You just can't see shit. Just like in Silent Hill 2, they did it the same way. So when you're running through the town, you can't see too far ahead of yourself. Meant to be that.
That's how fog works, eh?
Anything can come out of the fog at any moment.
Don't half of DSP's chat do drugs any damn way. So what's the difference if DSP does? Exactly. He could resonate with them.
He looks mad. I don't know. We're watching Silent Hill 1 back the first time. He's like, you think that the puzzles in Silent Hill 1 are better or worse than Resident Evil 1?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. He said legit and realistic.
We're like 40, 50 minutes in. There hasn't even been a puzzle yet, so I can't answer that question. Come on.
All right, let's investigate.
The question I can answer is how many contributions I've received tonight.
Jesus Christ, Phil.
$15 in tips.
That was actually kind of funny. Because it's something that you would make fun of as DSP saying it.
$19? $18?
I can tell you those. I don't have a whole lot of money.
Do some better than that, right? Let's do it.
Phil, you're a funny guy
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, I did not see the new Joker movie. I'm not going to see the new Joker movie. I don't care.
Well, there you go. You don't have to be so negative about it, DSP. You could just say, I don't want to watch it. It doesn't look interesting to me. You don't have to say, I don't care. I don't care is kind of negative. Especially when someone in chat says it. Someone in chat asks me if I want to see something. I'm going to tell you I don't care. Doesn't sound nice, Phil.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia, and it's always snowing in Silent Hill.
Can I say I don't care to anything you say, Phil? Well, obviously I can, but he'll hate me for it.
Snow that's falling out of the sky. Can you guess what that is that's falling out
It's
of the sky?
dandruff, Phil.
If anyone knows in chat.
It's ash from Chernobyl.
Devil's dandruff. Let's put it that way.
What's the devil's dandruff? Is it weed, Phil?
Garth got it right. He says it is ash. That is correct. Supposed lore is whether it's the fact that originally this town was a mining town and then a big fire erupted in the mines, or it's hell and everyone.
Yeah, I heard about that, Holmes.
It's supposed to be ash falling down, which is really cool, actually.
What a boring ass alley.
Old DSP doesn't seem to be enjoying it.
Nothing in here.
Yeah, my wife saw the new Joker movie with her friends. And I was doing something at the time. I was like, well, tell me how good it is and if I should see it. She texted me halfway through the movie. So she had her phone out during the movie playing. And she said, this movie sucks shit. This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
limits.
I
Huh?
thought that it can't be
Yes,
that
this is
bad. Now,
the
Project
in-camera
7, the movie, was
microphone.
pretty bad.
And remember, that mic was positioned around the front of the camera, so I would either be on one side or the other of the camera. I think I was always on the right-hand side, so it's always going to sound, if you're wearing stereo headphones right now, it's always going to sound slightly like I'm to
Is
the
this
right.
the important
But
information we
always was
need to
like that back in
properly
the day
enjoy
when I
this,
used the camera.
Phil?
Items.
Yes, this was on PS3, emulating the PS1 version over PlayStation Network.
Exactly for the writer. If you let go of the Cheez-Its, you might be able to pull a couple out.
But it
Looks
was
like
the
it
only
takes
way
too
that I
long.
had access to playing them because I didn't have any way to like capture or record or stream a PS1. They wouldn't even PS1.
The after effects of the May 1st burst. Holy shit, DSP busted a pretty fat nut if it's still falling. What can I say? I'm very virile. Alright, I've had enough discussion about DSP from a sexual angle. We're done with that. That's mostly my fault. I'm saying it to me.
Nope. Alright, let's check out these doors.
I guess it's just the ultimate level of absurdity, though, right? DSP, sex, it's completely incompatible.
Oh?
Nothing.
Just the key is in here, that's it.
Well, this doesn't help me at all. So that's one area down. There's also an arrow, and there's a circle on Elroy Street there. I'm kind of tempted to check out the circle first.
Very virile. Are you sounding like a White Bowser?
Village says, as a fan of Resident Evil, is Silent Hill a good series? I never touched it. Let me put it this way.
Giant hands up and slamming down.
The overall vibe of Silent Hill is great.
Phil, what kind of weird ass gesticulations does Phil do?
The combat can be
He's acting like he's on a roller coaster. Hold on, I want to go back.
Confusing and crypt combat. Resident Evil is
DSP on the roller coaster. Oh yeah, he's loving it. And they go down. He's flying all over the place. Very good.
Really classic style of survival horror to enjoy the older Silent Hills for sure. And Elliptian says, would you be interested in dabbling in emulators in the future to play forgotten classics like Clock Tower? Yes, I think eventually we'll get there. I mean, I have a PC that's a beast.
I think DSP should do a collab with World of T-Shirts. I think it'd be really fun. They both get drunk and go screaming around New York.
New games. If we get there and it has to do with emulation and we can do it, then we'll
if DSP ever goes back to the East Coast, we need to get him to do it.
To do that or anything, I definitely have a repertoire of games and a schedule and everything that's very time consuming. It's not like, oh, we have nothing to do and therefore, we need to be looking at emulation right now, but I feel like it will come.
So the answer is no, Phil.
It probably will come and we'll check it out. Excuse me.
Oh, damn, economics.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing from that economics is that you can get me Taco Bell food on the cheap, huh?
Split the part, my friends. Let's split it. And when I
I'm
come
not your
back,
friend, Phil.
continue on with Silent Hill 1 Retro React right here on DSP Throwback. See you then.
Yeah, I heard about that too, superfluous moniker.
Yes, Ava Cowboy fan, I did see the first Joker movie, and I actually did like it. I reviewed it last year, and I did.
You know what you get when you bully a poor little retard on the internet and treat him like shit and take everything he says out of context?
What's that, Phil? You get what you fucking deserve. Drops gun, stumbles over it, picks it up, shoots himself in the leg. Oh, that was a good joke, Phil.
Don't do anything Nintendo related for emulation. They seem to be going after everyone who uses emulation for games. Yeah.
Yeah, DSP, piss off Nintendo.
I've definitely heard that. All right, so everyone, thanks for chilling with me. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's get some more likes on the stream. Good amount, 69. I know you guys like that number for various reasons, right? Definitely. But anyway, let's get it above.
Someone should tell Phil that emulating is illegal.
Guys, let's get some more
DSP,
support.
that's
right
a
now, we have
crime,
one
dude.
member, $23 in super chats and a $15 tip. And we frozen. Let's get that moving, guys. We want the streak to continue.
We do?
We want the streak to continue. We want the Krabby Patty DSP tries it.
We?
Want the momentum. We want to
Who's
beat
we?
the curse of 6. We've been at the curse
clones?
of 6 for 3 weeks, where every time I get momentum going with a streak, it ends at 6. Last week, it was this Retro React stream that ended the streak. Screw that. Tonight, we're going to continue the streak.
Or else the slappings will continue?
The question is, who's going to do it? One of you will do
you,
it.
yes, you, please.
And become the top tipper and the top super chatter, and we will keep the momentum going tonight. I know it.
You know it? How do you know this, Phil?
I know it.
How do you know this, Phil?
Excuse me. All right. You're welcome. The Adam Lee says, thanks for doing these night streams because he really likes seeing.
You know, I don't know, Lord DSP. Anything's better than this crap. I really don't understand why DSP does this. I say that about anything DSP does, but this particularly, these retro reacts are so shitty.
Let's get some contributions in. I'm going to keep rolling because I want to make progress.
It just feels like DSP tries to retcon his past through these, which isn't necessary. He already retcons everything.
Back to Retro React, Silent Hill 1. Woo, woo, woo.
I agree, Amic.
Let's continue.
DSP knows he's going to get that money. If he doesn't, y'all are in for it. I guess you guys just don't want Krabby Patties.
Let's get out of this room and we'll check out the circle first.
DSP should start really laying into emotional manipulation. Well, it's just that, you know, this Krabby Patty was going to save our marriage. I haven't been telling you guys this, but my wife and I have been getting in a lot of fights lately. And it just seems like if we get a Krabby Patty meal, things might work out. But I suppose, you know, you guys just didn't want to help my relationship. That's fine, I understand.
For Silent Hill movie, or were you satisfied with the ending? What are your expectations for the second movie? Remember, the first movie has a cliffhanger ending, where they're stuck in Silent Hill, and then it's the husband who realizes he hears them, and then he realizes he has to go to Silent Hill. They made the sequel. The sequel was terrible. They really ruined it. Like the first.
Yeah, not even Jade washes his hot trash. It's just poop, man.
Stunk, right? It really did. Now they're making another one, supposedly.
That's what I think, like Bracky.
Silent Hill 2.
He reached out to one of the whales, and the whale said something like, "I'm at work right now, but as soon as I get off work, I'll donate." Something like that. Assuming they work, of course.
Maybe this game doesn't like the Jersey Shore.
DSP, that's not even funny. It's not even a reference, really. I guess DSP has to convince you that he was funny.
Double M, I'm going to say what I say every time you guys ask me about my wife being a part of my content. It's up to her if she ever wants to be part of the content.
That's why they're asking you, Phil.
With the things that's going on,
so you can go and ask her.
Perhaps sometime in the future, but, you know, it's a personal thing. You know, you don't have to keep asking. I've answered your question about that a million times, that when she's well and ready, she's welcome, but she doesn't want to do anything. Okay?
Nice shot, Phil.
There he goes.
Because he doesn't hurt by individuals. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, he would say whom.
He kneecapped him. Oh, kneecapping a flying pterodactyl would work.
He kicks it in his ass. Well,
oh, you were talking about Joker? My bad.
Wait a minute.
My bad, Ava Cowboy fan.
Okay.
Ava Cowboy fan was talking about the Joker movies. I thought they were talking about Silent Hill movies. Oh, okay. So you're saying I was talking about Joker. I haven't watched the Silent Hill movies. No, you know the original Joker movie with
Silent Hill and Joker are basically the same movie, really.
Ends on kind of a cliffhanger where you think that there should be a continuation because you don't know what happened. And I've heard the sequel is atrociously bad. Like
it doesn't actually end on a cliffhanger. DSP doesn't understand what a cliffhanger is. The story is simply open-ended. Just because something's open-ended does not mean it's a cliffhanger. He got liberated from the police car by his revolution.
All right, so
and he kind of rides off into the sunset. That's not a cliffhanger, Phil.
It's much appreciated from Jubba Nubs. Thank you, Jubba Nubs, for a $5 tip. Let me play
this stupid bastard. You guys look to me for good insights on shit and whatnot. My professional analysis of things. By the way, this is a cliffhanger. Yeah, Bob Hoskins, I'm really excited to watch it.
And the other place left on my map is this arrow pointing across the bridge.
Yeah, whole playlist and thumbnail made for family night after the first stream. She doesn't want to do it.
The volume went down again. You hear that, right?
No, I wonder how much he pressured her into doing it. Nice. You ran into a parked vehicle, DSP. You are some sort of gifted.
What kind of town is this? No one else owns an Audi or Lexus or something? You guys have no taste.
I think that also speaks to, again, if you put aside all of DSP's horrible maladaptive tendencies and just look at him as he is without those, he still is not someone you would ever want to seek out for his opinion on things because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know what words mean. A cliffhanger? I would never want to get a movie review from this dude, even if he wasn't a complete piece of shit. He just doesn't know anything about it.
Alright, we got all 3 keys. We can get through that door now. Gotta go back. This dickhead.
I think that's something that would really frustrate Phil if I told him that. Is that even if you put aside how much of a toxic idiot he is, he's still incredibly unlikable.
As we talked about when we did the Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut React all last month.
All the way to 11
He always goes with, even if all these things are true about me, what's the big deal? Well, even if they're not true about you, you're still a loser.
The second major street, we're going to take the left, and we got to find the house on the right with the doghouse. Okay.
Yeah, and she never looked like she was having fun. I think the only time I saw some sort of actual animation come over her was when she was pointing out people in chat to get banned. She was feeling something there.
I mean, I'm really hurt. How'd I get so hurt? You barely touched
But yeah, Cadence, I think he pressured her with the Clume documentary.
The guy touched me once, and I'm so hurt, I need to heal. There's the first street. No, that was the alley, actually.
I don't even mind him being necessarily wrong about the rainy day fund. It's just that DSP never tries to look for further clarification. It tends to be that if you say something wrong or dumb, you tend to be a little bit more critical, a little bit more critical of the next thing you're going to say. Okay, well, I was wrong about what a rainy day fund is. Maybe I shouldn't say this is a cliffhanger when it might not be. I should double check. Nah, DSP never does that. I expect people to be wrong every once in a while. DSP's wrong all the time. It's kind of a gift. Exactly, Cadence. Because that's his definition of success. Is if he has a wife, that means he has made it as a man. Because he's got these weird traditionalist views. And they don't really make any sense because he doesn't actually care about these things.
Stupid tickle in my throat.
How's it going, Jesse Green?
You can't say. DSP is the GOAT. Good evening. How are you? Thank you for a $5.
He bought Beyond Two Souls. I forgot.
Good to see
That's
ya.
crazy.
Let's get that
I am glad that never happened, though.
And guys, again, let's keep the momentum going and let's not let the streak die tonight. Let's end
So they
this
could have
at
yelled
6
at each other. That would have
tonight.
been kind of
Here
fun.
on DSP Throwback.
It's unlocked.
Very nice, Phil.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we got a second burst of it. Nice.
It's getting dark
Is,
again.
it's funny you used to get clowned because you never use a capture card, you know, until much later. But this honestly looks pretty good, all things considered. Well, I mean, keep in mind this is PS1. I think that was the difference. If you're going to play a classic,
How many
game,
times are we going to go over
you
this,
can Tell
Phil?
the difference with my camera pointed at the TV, right? It's going to look bad no matter what. But when we're talking modern games, my playthroughs were really, really rough around this time. This is 2012.
Yeah, and you yelled at
I'd already been
people.
doing it.
Why doesn't he ever apologize to the people that he yelled at who gave him feedback? Because he always leaves that part out of his official history. You guys were telling me I should have went to direct capture, and I refused, and I resisted, and I said no. That's not all you did, Phil. You banned people, you blocked people, and you called them stupid.
And you know what? It was rightly so. At this point in my career, I wasn't listening.
Oh, never
to
mind.
anyone. I wasn't listening to constructive criticism, feedback.
And
I
you
just
feel bad
all
about that.
Shut it off and said, "Neener, I know better than you," and that was a really bad attitude. Like, imagine if I had started
So
doing
apologize.
capture and live streaming in 2012.
So say, I'm sorry to those people I yelled at.
And really blew up, but instead I just sat there and did what I was comfortable.
So
with.
say you're
There's
sorry.
Major reasons why I did have a big decline. So.
Do you think that that's still a thing that could
Okay,
happen
let's
today,
go on.
DSP? Is that you do something, people tell you not to do it, and you decide to keep doing it? Do you feel that's still pertinent?
Health drinks. Right next to this dog dookie pile. Look, it's a pile of all dog dookie
Dog
right there.
dookie.
Stepping right in it.
Very nice, Phil. Yeah, DSP is still super resistant to feedback.
Editors did a side-by-side montage comparison of your original Silent Hill 2 playthrough with the remake. You can't do that. It's different. The remake's completely redone. Just
It doesn't matter if it's different. That's why he's asking you to do it, to do a comparison.
It's the same characters, but all the gameplay elements are changed and different.
DSP doesn't understand what comparison means now.
So side-by-side wouldn't even
I don't know if I should count this as a new clone, because it's just DSP being stupid.
However, guess what? We are
What?
in the finale of Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare playthrough here on this channel. It's about to
Oh,
end in
sweet.
a day or two. Once it does, I need to
Yeah,
do a
Heinz,
playthrough
I'm sorry that you were
for my
dumb
editors
and
to
thought
start a
that
story
I
for
was
this
being
channel.
offensive to you.
And I'm debating
But
if
I
we
accept
should
your
have them do
apology.
Silent Hill 2. Because then we could have the original playthrough going, and you know, watching that and comparing it with the new game could be really awesome. I don't remember my original playthrough of Silent Hill 2. So I think that might make
Exactly,
sense.
Jesse Green. And this has happened across so many different things where
so to
people
have
tell
them
him to
sign
do
with the
something,
team,
he
you know,
screams
with
at
finishing
them,
time in November,
bans them,
right?
blocks them, calls them
It's up to you
stupid and
guys what you
whatnot.
want. If that
And
sounds
then
good
goes
to you, we
back
can
and he
do this
never
like 2
says, I'm
days,
sorry to
'cause
those
I think-
people.
I'm
Ever.
pretty sure Undead Nightmare
They
is
all
gonna finish
deserved
on
it.
Wednesday or Thursday. It's Wednesday or Thursday, and then we need another playthrough to alternate with Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So, I also received a $3 tip from August. It's disappointing to see what's happened to Rich. I actually used to be a genuine fan of his when I was
Okay,
younger.
this is bait.
Yeah, and you know,
Continue.
it's really weird because
I thought you said you
I
were
feel
done with
like
him.
some people improve with age and others degrade.
Bill doesn't.
And Rich is a case of 100% degradation. He's just been on a downward trend and spiral for a very long time, and just it's only until recently people acknowledged that and started treating him appropriately. While
Treating
others
him like
actually
shit
stopped.
like you did?
They try to innovate, they try to change, they try to, you know, go with the times, and you know, that's something
This
that
is
I'm
rich coming from
definitely
you,
trying
Phil.
to
You
do
refuse
these
to go
days,
with the times.
to improve and be different.
It's
We
something
have
that makes you feel
2 different
stronger about
channels,
yourself.
different content on each channel, you know, branching out, doing interviews, doing collabs, but also sticking with gameplay.
Yeah, I
reaction
updated it,
content.
Ramen
I'm doing
Ramen.
everything, right?
I picked up on that right
So,
away too.
It is what it is, man. And then Patrick just did a $10 super chat. Says, lock in Silent Hill 2, Phil. Do you want me to?
It's weird.
I'd have
It's
to,
very weird how
find
DSP
the
can say
videos.
all this
So that would
shit
be-
and
I
then
believe
say
that
that he
was
cares
March
about the
14th
man.
of 2012. So I would definitely have to find
Stones from a glass mansion, exactly.
hard drives for it, which I think actually might be one of the hard drives sitting right there on my desk already.
Don't
That would
point
be
at
too
it.
hard
Show it to
do.
us.
I think that would be a good one. Okay.
That's still annoying me to think about it. When he was talking about the person sending the question, hey, could you do a comparison between these two things? I can't because they're different.
Okay. If a Cowboy fan says, how about for stuff that's censored like the Pyramid Head scene? I think they actually edited it in the PlayStation 3 version too. It's only the original PS2 version where they really go to town with that scene, but I never played the original PS2 version.
All right, DSP, look at this. Look at this definition here. A consideration or estimate of the similarities or dissimilarities between two things or people.
Super chat. How dare you?
Can't do it.
Super chat.
They're not the
If
same
someone
thing.
Super chat's more than 15. They're definitely going to unseat you. It's not cumulative, Patrick. Sorry about that. Okay.
Nice music.
Oh, look, it went night. It just went tonight. I just realized.
Valedictorian, everyone.
So it's going to get very hellish again. There's going to be blood everywhere. I don't know where
Exactly, Bob. DSP's on top of the world. How come people don't notice it? How come you don't see it
Now we're
anywhere?
going to get to the road and get to...
And I really mean that. There's absolutely no mention of DSP on any sort of upward trajectory anywhere on the internet, really. Outside of the Detractorverse. You see Asmon Gold bringing it up? No.
Check this out. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm gonna hook her right.
He just watched that video and said, I'm not sure why this was sent to me. That doesn't mean that he thinks you're on an upward incline, Phil. He doesn't think you're succeeding in felting the trolls. He just wasn't sure why the video was sent to him. That's it.
I should be able to hook a left and get to the school.
Same thing with, what's his name, Moist Critical. I don't hear Moist Critical bringing up DSP.
It's all squares. You see on the ground, it's squares around him.
Yep, on the
PS1
way.
lighting system. They really
Exactly,
tried hard with
Lekkerbrecky.
this game to be innovative and
I can't compare 2 and 3. They're very different.
time, right? Garsh just said, what are we waiting for?
It would be interesting, Joe. What if DSP took psychedelics and his hallucinations were realistic things?
Guys,
Let's do it right now.
I'm a
Let's
little
get 200
high,
likes right now, everyone.
but like,
Come on,
what
let's
if
go.
I'm a
Let's
bad
go.
person and I do things that are wrong and unethical and I treat people like garbage?
Is the game audio loud?
I'm
I'll lower it a
tripping,
little
right?
bit. Here. Try that.
Of course, Golden Spoon. I feel that that's something that should always happen. Even though they are personal correspondences, everyone should leak the chats with Phil because DSP cannot be trusted to tell the truth.
On October 10th, maybe do that after.
You will say
Wednesday.
that the
we can
chat
do
said
that.
one thing.
Like I
You
said,
should
what we can
always
do
provide the evidence.
Is we can do streaks, and when we hit a certain amount, we can do another. Like I would be down like every week or 2 weeks to do a DSP.
Oh,
try
Cadence.
for a new food item,
Silent Hill would
as long
piss
as
to
we
whip
hit
the shit out of
streaks.
Phil.
I'm okay with that. For sure, I'm okay with that. So yeah, that sounds good to me. We'll look into that after. Let's do the Krabby Patty one first, and then we'll look into this Burger King one. Okay?
Yeah, we are going full-blown fast food, eh?
Fuck it now.
You should probably tell Cat. Exactly, it's purple
Well,
sponsor.
before we get ahead of ourselves, let's hit the goal tonight.
What if I
and
beg
lock
too
this in,
much?
Krabby Patty feasting. Let's do it. Let's lock it in right now. Let's stop dilly-dallying. All right? Enough of the dillies and the dallies.
I want no further delays. Give me your money now.
If Harry was dilly-dallying right now, he would have been blow-banged by a bunch of mutant children who would have...
Sir, that was really horrible to say. Let's hear it one more time.
Right now, if Harry was dilly-dallying right now, he would have been blow-banged by a bunch of mutant children who would have bit his dick off, spit it back in his face, and then the pterodactyl would have come down and just shat right on it. We can't be dilly-dallying, you understand?
Devil dog and a screwball.
Well said, Phil. Wait, what do we get?
Face with two big devil balls right in his mouth. Look at this. Look, they did it right there. He did it. Yo, the second I said it, he did it. He jumped with the balls right in his mouth. Did you see that? This is perfect timing. I swear to you, I did not watch this ahead of time. I swear to you, that was genuinely perfect timing. I did not know that was going to
happen. Phil, move on. You were too annoying, dude.
Oh, man.
You're too annoying, man. Bring it back.
Safe spot. Health drinks in a safe spot. Okay.
I'm glad you're amused, DSP. I will say that. I'm glad you're amused by this content. At least one person on the planet should find this funny, and I guess it's you.
Probably why it's here.
It's true to form. DSP is his biggest fan.
Back to the school. Back to school.
It is nice getting a vintage ack out of Phil.
There you go. Great movie. No respect. Let me tell you, no respect.
DSP was alive in the 80s, in case you guys didn't pick up on that. Rodney Dangerfield was funny, Phil. You're not. Okay. Let's go. So he definitely watched this ahead of time. Yeah. I could never trust Phil. Whenever he tells me I didn't do this thing, I just know he's lying. Do I really know he's lying? No, but I would not be crazy to assume that he's lying.
Near the door. Here it is. Nope, that's the United States.
Bill Silent Hill would be John Rambo and Howard leaving him, and instead of Pyramid Head, it would be Cat chasing after him with a DoorDash bag.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and he's stuck at his job.
Oh, it must have been there.
Lots of crashed helicopters. How much longer does he go for? We have another 40 minutes, I think. We haven't even really made any progress on this playthrough.
Welcome to school. Every school looks like
I could have been watching the This Is How You Don't Play of Tekken 8.
Oh, really? The add-on says this.
I chose to keep doing this.
Is a map in Dead by Daylight now, and it has Pyramid Head and Cheryl and others. They did a full chapter with it. That's weird, because Pyramid Head isn't in this. Pyramid Head is Silent Hill 2.
Probably gotta get in there somehow.
That's weird they mismatched it like that.
Oh, here we go.
DSP, they added Silent Hill 2.
Blood.
And they also added characters from the other games because they're popular, man.
12 o'clock.
Because they're liked.
Sound. A silver guidepost is untapped in Lost Tongues, awakening at the ordained order.
It's not that complicated, Phil.
What does that mean?
I don't think anyone knows.
Yeah, but Jones, he said that he doesn't like fast food. In fact, I'm gonna count this 2 clones. He said not only does he not like fast food, but he doesn't eat it anymore because he's married.
Open time's door to beckon prey. Of course. 10 o'clock, Alchemy Laboratory.
Exactly, Dapper Dragon. Always assume he's lying. He thinks that's so toxic of us to assume he's lying all the time, but he's the one who admits to lying all the time, or at least gets caught out in lies all the time. We got an admission on half of WWE Champions, but continued lying.
Of course it is.
I sold my account, I promise.
I don't believe you. How can I believe you? Why would I believe you?
Picture of a door. I don't know who drew it, but it's certainly in bad taste.
Consider there's 2 bodies hanging next to it, I'd say.
Oh, it looks pretty sweet.
Handgun bullets?
It's so good that the people in Silent Hill are pro-gun, Second Amendment, and they have ammo all over the town. Can you imagine if they were, like, anti-gun? How would you ever survive in Silent Hill, right? You'd never be able to use your handgun.
DSP, Silent Hill is a dream world. The gun doesn't actually do anything. These are projections, dude. Whatever. I don't like most fast foods. Still get a hankering for things from time to time. Me too. I was thinking about getting 5 Guys burgers and fries the other day. But nah, that shit's pretty bad for you.
Health drink, first aid.
So what I'm trying to say is next going green, I'm gonna have 5 Guys.
That's good. Always useful.
My
Double
health
health.
is green, actually. I got hit a couple times, but it's still green. Huh.
Super cool, dude.
Load the gun.
Double M, if I own a gun in real life, I'm not going to tell you and talk about it. That's something.
That's bullshit,
a real big
DSP.
problem. YouTubers oversharing shit like that.
That's bull.
No
Okay,
one
so
needs
pull
to
up on
know if
Phil. He's
someone
gonna
owns a
unload on you.
handgun, where it's registered, what it is. That's ridiculous. No one should be bragging and showing off weapons and doing shit like that on a stream. You will never know about my private life like that.
Hell yeah,
That's
DSP's
something
back in
that
heat.
no one should be talking about, quite frankly. So,
What gun does DSP have? He has an
have I ever used
Uzi.
algebra in the real world? Maybe a couple times.
Yeah, that's for all you dumbass detractors. You come up to his house, you're gonna get dumped on.
Alright, I'll save up and we'll continue. So
Now DSP's kind of an older dude, so I could see this guy brandishing a musket.
Wow.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Okay.
I mean, the reload time's gonna be a little bit much, even for Phil. You can't afford 5 guys in this economy, bourgeoisie. Yep.
We're just at 20. It's 20 minutes on this part, so.
Shit, I need to go
Well,
outside.
he has an automatic axe throwing mechanism, so it's kind of a gun, but not really.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Pyramid Head is probably the most popular thing to come out of
the
Silent Hill.
courtyard, there's a
Synonymous
clock
with it. I
tower.
get it.
Alright,
This
I'm gonna
goober
run
doesn't even
across.
own a BB gun. That's him
Clock
trying to
tower,
deter
this
you.
Clock tower in Silent Hill
I'm
right
going
there.
to
What's
see,
that?
what I can do in those rooms on the
Oh,
other
DSP,
side.
you can brandish your gun. Go ahead. He's got a Glack-Ack-Ack. He's got an Ack-Ack-Ack 47.
Oh, Jesus.
And he pulls a trigger, and it's, hold on. Let me,
Click for class?
Oh god, here they come.
let me find it. He just pulls the trigger.
Yeah, he did him stab in the butt. Cut a butt cheek off. Oh no, that was in the front. Dude.
Yeah, I got you, Banana Jones. Good call on that.
The front and the rear. Yikes.
That blunderbuss. he fills it full of his gamer shit and fires it at you. That'd actually be kind of
Right in
cool.
the face too. It's like, now you're here for detention, bitch. Oh, stay after class. The teacher's gotta teach you some lessons. Oh.
It's like pain and pleasure mixed. How can I decide?
Oh my god.
You being funny? I'm trying to be.
Wow.
Alright, so.
Kids at the school getting fucked up. Jeez.
Lock
I
is
think that
jammed.
an Axe Norty, yeah, Axe 47. There you go.
Nothing there.
Nothing inside. How do you know you didn't open it?
Lock is jammed. The door can't be opened.
Blunderbust. Oh yeah. Oh well, I definitely don't want to get hit by that thing.
Lock is jammed.
I fired my cub at
This is a
you.
fucking
your map.
locksmith in this town to fix everything, man.
I said I was done talking about this.
I wonder if it updates the map in this one, because in Silent Hill 2 it does, but I wonder if it tells you, even in the school, which doors open or close. That's like ingenious, that once you find out, you're marking your map so you know what's
Definitely
going
do,
on,
Corez.
so you know later the door can open or
Kill him.
close. Yes, that's
Alright, all these
excellent.
teachers' rooms
I mean,
are
what
locked.
gun would
That's-
DSP need?
that's just
He
really
would need a gun that you don't need to
Especially
load,
for the time period.
or at
It's
least
really
load very rarely. So we got drum magazine.
It's unlocked.
Can't have a whole lot of recoil,
Nah.
because you know he's pretty weak.
Bathrooms are open.
So maybe like a
Oh, shit.
Victor.
Whoa, don't.
Of course, poop.
Where's
It gives you
Yoshi?
gout. Oh no. Yeah, it's a Goutling gun. There you go. Like in
Stalls.
Guilty Gear.
Come on, I gotta take a shit,
Effing
man.
fail.
They won't
Ooh, I
let
love
me.
it.
They won't let me take a shit.
Full auto pre-stream.
Well, that kid's dead for no reason. I slaughtered him.
Kid's dead for no reason. The reason was you, Phil. You killed
The
him.
curse of the Mondays and the curse of 6. Are you kidding? Guys, today's Monday,
Mhm.
and today is the curse of 6, because Mondays are the days that traditionally the streak would end, and 6 is traditionally where the streak would end. And when it's a Monday,
But I'm
and
a
we're at
slave to
6,
tradition.
Guys, that's it. We are beating the streak.
Give me your
We're doing
money.
it tonight. We are hitting the streak. But we have less than an hour.
Put
left
on a
streak.
ski
We
mask or
have to do
something,
it now.
Phil.
Let's do it. Let's
A
get
Scatling gun, there you go.
Drop the bomb. Beat that tip. Beat that super chat. Let's get it going. Let's do it right now. Let's make it rain.
DSP pulls out his
Are
gun.
these stalls opening? Nope. Alright, nothing there.
I've been hearing that rip through a door.
So there's absolutely
So if
nothing
it's
to find
tradition,
all
you
right,
understand
so
why I
fine.
have to let it
We
happen
don't
then,
wanna
right?
take yet. Only go to the other side.
This is schizophrenic. Yeah, pretty much.
Jammed.
DSP is just scanning that chat for that money. He is not even watching this crap. A tasty banana?
They didn't even have ammo in the school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hold him at a hand axe point. Exactly.
What's going on? Stop it.
Put on the ski mask, DSP. Have a bag with a money sign on it, and just wave it at the camera.
What is that?
I can't even shoot this.
What the hell is that? It's
Give him a
terrifying.
Type 94 Nambu. The pistol? Oh, that would blow up in his hand. I know about those guns, that they're really problematic. Yeah, DSP would just be waving it around the room and accidentally fire it.
There we go. Space World 01 with a $5 super chat. The first super chat. On
It would
this
be
channel
funny,
ever.
though, because
Thank
then
you,
he would
Space
say,
World.
I never pressed the trigger.
Thank you very
And
much,
he would
Space
actually
World,
be
for
right.
your first contribution on DSP Throwback. I appreciate that. Let's get that. Let's get the momentum
DSP
moving
would
now.
own
Let's get it
one of the
moving
only
some
guns
more.
that actually has bugs.
Marshall Master, it ain't my Krabby Patty. It's the Krabby Patty from Wendy's that releases.
You should
tomorrow.
make your own Krabby Patty.
So we got classroom, 2 more bathrooms.
Bill robs a bank. It would be great. It would be really fun watching DSP try to rob a bank. No one would even pay any attention to him. They would think it's some sort of weird performance art.
Reminds me of
In fact, they would give him shit saying that what he was doing is in bad taste.
There's a lot of these guys.
Hey man, these jokes aren't very funny. I'm not joking, I'm robbing you. Look, get out, sir.
Disgusting.
They're all fucking sex fiends.
Yeah, it's really
Whoa.
gross.
They all want fucking a taste of my dick. It's disgusting.
I feel like this may have been a bad choice here.
They're all the girl from Orphan. You ever see that movie?
Health drink.
Exactly, Matt Bear.
Orphan.
Oh, I would love to see DSP at a gun range. That dude's gonna dislocate his shoulder somehow. You see DSP fire 700 Nitro Express, I think his whole torso would explode. It definitely would take his arm off.
Pictures on the walls. Nothing really in here.
Lots of weird sex jokes going on here, DSP. Why did you watch this?
There we go.
Very cool.
Bitch. I love punting them like that.
Right.
Let's pretend I'm not saying anything. Yeah, I can pretend DSP's not saying anything.
Check the bathrooms.
Other DSP's got it covered.
Why do they even exist? They don't do anything. Filler rooms. Whoa!
Someone's crying in a bathroom stall. Who is it?
It's DSP hiding from Jaha.
Answer me!
It's Moaning Myrtle.
Answer me or else I'm gonna Dutch oven this whole bathroom. I'll do it. I got the balls to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, even DSP's not amused by that shit. Gun him down, take him out. Freeze! Oh, I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
It's so dark, murdering the children,
Kick the
right?
shit out of them both.
I mean,
Okay,
I know
Phil,
that they're mutants,
I feel
freaks,
we've
you know,
established
but
this.
it's supposed to be representative that they were once actual people in town that somehow got mutated, just like
Yeah,
the
Morgana's a
nurses in the
little
hospital and
messed
stuff.
up.
And it's just messed up to see, you know, he has to go through the school and kill all the demon children. Like, oh god, it's dark.
DSP, don't pretend you care.
Handgun bullets, yes.
It's
You just
really
use those
annoying when you
handgun
pretend
bullets
like
to
you
kill
care.
him, so they give you back the
It's
handgun
weird. It's
bullets.
like
Gee,
he
thanks.
kind of like reloads it by himself or something. I don't know. It's just weird.
Right.
Those are the bathrooms. Now this is doors unlocked.
I think DSP should use some sort of shoulder-fired weapon. But then again, he's got a bad back, so...
This is almost like a third-person game right now.
It-
It's over-the-shoulder look right there.
It is actually third-person, Phil.
Oh, you have to ask if you want to blow me. You can't just have your way with me.
Admittedly,
I feel like he should know
for a
that, so
PS1
I'm gonna count
game,
that as
this
a
game
new clone.
actually looks really good.
I'm a gentleman,
Seriously.
for God's sakes.
It looks so much better than like the Resident Evil 1.
It looks
and 2
really good with
does.
this capture method you got going on here, Phil. Give me your tips. Fires gout bullets. Now, are they bullets made of gout, or do they give you gout?
Oh.
Because if they're made out of gout crystals, that would be pretty dangerous, because I would imagine they would fragment out.
Eager for the reward while wings flailing, white wings flailing. Then came a silent dove flying beyond the pelican as far as
I would love to
could.
see DSP fire a desert eagle. You know that thing's going to hit his
Higher
forehead.
than the dove, just to show that he can.
Because he's going to assume that just because it's a pistol, he doesn't really need to hold it firmly, and then it's going to bounce right up in his face.
Finally, out comes a crow, coming quickly to a stop, yawning and then napping. Who will show the way? Who will be the key? Who will lead to the silver?
Who will lead to the tip's goal?
Shit,
The
are you...
fuck
Exactly.
was that supposed to mean?
That's so complicated.
Honestly, Pokepel, I feel like you could do the Metal Gear Solid thing to him and say, Phil, man, your safety's on, dude. Look, from one man to another, your safety's on. And he's going to look down on it and then, boom, snatch it right out of his hand. Dude's an idiot.
What's up, Shalador? How are you? Happy Spooktober to you, too.
And the sad thing is he probably will have the safety on, so you really don't have anything to
Oh, I
worry
don't know.
about.
That's interesting, Ava Cowboy fan, because I don't know anything about the original Persona. So hopefully that video hits the playlist now tonight, and we can maybe watch it next week. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know anything about the original Personas. We'll just finish this video, and then we'll split apart.
Yay.
Well, obviously I'm supposed to do something with this piano.
Remember, like, half an hour ago when he said that it's okay he's filming on camcorder because the graphics are bad? Shit, sounds like a new clone to me. Every time Phil says a PDF thing, I legit make it sound like the girl from The Grudge. Yeah,
What the hell?
it sure seems like a bad idea to watch
For the record,
any
I'll just say
content
this.
that
It's
makes
gonna
you
be
seem
really
more
unfortunate this
scummy.
weekend's tonight, because this week we're getting a lot of support because I'm playing Silent Hill 2. Like, normally it would be like, oh, maybe I
Yeah,
have
there
a
you
good
go,
stream
Kapathic.
or a good stream, then a not so good stream, and a good stream, and a not so good stream. This week I'm playing Silent Hill 2 a ton. So it's like lined up tomorrow, Silent Hill 2 all day, then Silent Hill 2 WWE, then Silent Hill again.
How is this
Like,
pertinent to
we're
the
gonna be
video we're
hitting
watching right now?
the goals on those streams. Like tonight, this is literally the challenge right now. This right here,
Dude.
is the challenge and the hurdle to overcome tonight.
It's
And then I feel like
annoying.
we're smooth sailing through the rest of the week.
We have passed up the begging that brought us Moist Critical on the scene. This is an insane amount of begging. And Franny has her, his, I don't really know. Franny has their work cut out for them.
Oh God, look.
Silent Hill WWE, I kind of didn't catch up on it.
Stand there.
It's a kitty. Oh.
Pet the cat.
It's a cute kitty. I don't remember little kitties in the game.
Oh, Wyatt, I cannot beg like this guy. He is actually pretty practiced at it. He can beg like there's no tomorrow. I guess because for him there is no tomorrow. I need that money now, not tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna play in the locker room.
Yeah, no playing,
I
Phil.
got fucking eaten.
It sounds like it.
Okay, so we'll let the
All
cat.
right. This is perfect time to split the part, right? And when we come back, we'll have about another, half an hour for tonight to adjourn for our stream. Thanks so far. It's been great. I'll see you in the next part.
Jasper did that, by the
Okay.
way.
To everyone, real fast, I'm going to take a brief break. I actually have to pee.
Oh, really?
So what I'm going to do is play you guys a few silly clips. It'll only be
Oh,
like a
fun,
minute or
fun,
two,
fun.
Okay? But when I come
I
back...
hope it's a bunch of
this is it,
slurs,
guys.
Phil.
This is the finale of the stream.
DSP funny moments, 65
Let's
videos. I
not
can't
have
even
the
think of
stream
65
tonight
moments
after all
DSP
the
was
effort
funny.
this week to get
Or
it
at
to
least
come back, which
what
a
he
lot of
would
people
consider
put effort
funny.
into, and the fact that we obviously want to see this fun DSP tries it happen. Again, this is
Obviously,
it.
you
So I'll be
jerks
right
want to
back,
pay me.
and then let's hit the goal and let's end the night well. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. We're doing whale calling.
What the fuck is in here with me? Oh my god!
Dude, I forgot this happened.
With me's fucking me. Oh my god! I glitched through it.
That's super. Okay, that is actually pretty funny. Stupid bastard. Why don't you deal with these enemies before hopping on the elevator?
You gotta admit that was
Think
an epic
Bloodborne.
glitch. The guy's nuts were in my face. He was teabagging my face. I was like, "Bro, get your fucking butt out of my face!" And then I just phased through the fucking thing.
It was
Oh my
kind of
God,
funny,
that's gotta
DSP, but
be
you
top 10
over-explaining it
fucking
removed
playthrough.
all the humor
What the fuck was
retroactively.
that?
Okay, we're killing this dude. We're shooting him. Kind of missing most of our shots. I finally got him. What game is this?
Okay, what the fuck? Dude, I can't move.
Oh, I'm getting killed.
I can't move.
Bill, get out of there, man.
Game bug. I'm stuck. I can't move at all.
Can anyone tell me what game this is?
Back to my body. Look at this. Look at this. What were they thinking? I'm stuck. I can't even restart the checkpoint. Look.
Yeah, we got a $50 super chat right now. Holy shit. Best streak saved. Or, king streak saved, anyway.
I can't get up. I'm gonna have to
The
restart
begging worked.
Yeah. What happens if I hold it down? Here we go. I hold it down. Look at this.
Max Payne 3? Okay.
Down. And now the camera's moving up. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Whoa, chill out, clown.
What the hell? Look at this.
Yeah, Lackey Bracky. He had a bunch of stupid idiots tell him in the past that he should play videos while he's on break, and he ignored those dumbasses and banned them, but now he doesn't.
Doesn't work. What the fuck? Look at his arms. What the fuck is going on?
Thank you for pointing, Phil. I was completely lost as to what you were talking about.
His hand is separated from his arm. His arm's contorted the other way.
He never has any jokes for when this happens. He just screams, what the fuck, look at that, what the fuck, look at that, what the fuck. That's all he's got. Because, you know, if you had a character show up and his head didn't fully render, you could say something like, oh, you forgot something when you were getting up this morning, huh? Something like that. Just anything. Anything is better than what DSP gives you.
And then to the right.
What the hell am I listening to? Oh shit, it's Phil! I'm not a fan of this guy. There's another $50, hell yeah.
The window will turn green when it's correct.
This shit doesn't work.
Streak saved.
We momentarily lost track of your head. Please completely fill the
Thank you
window
for the
with
money,
your face.
dummy.
The window
$50 in Australian money? Oh shit, that's not even real money. Can't hear you, Phil.
Yo, this is so good. We gotta watch a little more. I know it's 3 minutes. We gotta watch just a little more. By the way, giant super chats are coming in, and thank you for that, guys.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks
call
for
these out in
that
a second.
money, whatever.
But dude, we've got to see that. This is fucking hilarious.
will turn green when it's correct. In just a few, we momentarily lost track.
This is kind of funny because it's
Completely fill the
like
window
lost
with your
footage
face.
of a crazy
The window
man.
will turn green when it's correct.
Oh boy.
And let's see, what do we get?
My God, what is it doing? Look at
Give
that.
us the digital art that we deserve.
Oh no. What is that? Look at that. Look what it's doing to the face.
Chill out, idiot.
Oh my God.
There was an issue with your scan.
Yeah, no kidding, because it was Dark Side Phil. You don't want to scan that.
What? Scan quality average. Okay.
DSP is... Oh my goodness. It does kind of look like him. It's not too bad.
Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, that is fucking hideous.
You need to watch This How You Don't Play Max Payne 3. I definitely should.
Let's see what happens.
My next This How You Don't... Or my next Going Green is 2 weeks from now.
So, a couple super chats came in. All right. So, the first one was
I've got
Adam DBC's
one on the
90s
18th.
Man.
And then the next one is November
Super
1st.
Sticker. It was 2, right? Let me see. It hasn't hit my
Yes,
leaderboard.
Australian money, DSP. That's not
Oh, you
real
know why?
money.
'Cause I don't know if the super stickers hit the leaderboard.
That was really toxic when
So
he
they're
said that
both
the other stream. I saw the clip on
50 and
Twitter
A?
of
So,
him
what is
basically
that?
shitting on
What-
this dude
what
for his
currency
country's
is
exchange
A?
rate. That's not nice, Phil. It's very rude.
Let's figure
Because
this
it's
out.
$50 for him, dickhead. What do we got, Phil?
Okay. So A to USD conversion. All right.
Uh-huh.
So we have a 50 and a 50. What is A? It's Australian dollars. No,
Basically,
it's a euro. I don't want euro. I want A to
stupid
USD.
bastard.
And it says euro. It's not. It's Australian dollars.
We've been over this, Phil.
Is that what it is?
Okay, I'm definitely updating it.
Because
That's
it's not allowing me to do that.
We've been over it, and
I
the
typed in
Czar
A to
one.
USD in
The Czar
Google,
one we've
and it says
discussed how
euro.
many
It's not
times now?
euro. Why are they calling it A? Australian to USD conversion. Here we go.
Thank goodness.
Okay. So the first one was a 50 Australian dollar super sticker, $33.66.
So hold on, I've got a question.
$33.66.
How come DSP is willing to accept this
Thank you for
money,
that.
even
That
though
will
it's
put you
less
on the leaderboard
than
as the
the
top
US
super chatter.
dollar,
Well, let's
but
get that one up
Argentina
first
can
for
go to
you,
hell?
too. They're really cool animations too. So we've got
Yeah, okay.
Adam
We got the first one, Banana
DBZ,
Jones, but I'll get that second one.
90s man. So that's 33.60.
DSP, can you play
Okay.
JoJo
But he
All-Star
did it
Battle
twice.
R, please?
So it's basically $67. So we're gonna add that to 65, and that's gonna be
What, Phil?
120. No,
Yeah, try again.
132. Yeah. So those two super chats.
Holy
got us to
shit.
132.
We only need how much more,
All
Phil?
right, so we are very close to hitting the goal. I mean, we are
$18. One of you
right
jerks
there.
pay up.
Thank you so much to Adam DBZ 90s man for the 2 different super stickers. These are awesome animations, by the way. I've literally never seen these.
DSP is going to see
before,
this all as a
because no
win,
one usually
that he
does a
gets to
super
do his
sticker
events.
with
And
a
I guess
super
in
chat.
some
If you do
small
super
way it
chat,
is a
you'll
win
get
for
these
him, because he
animations.
gets
So
this
thank you for that. I
money to
really
just
like that
eat a
for this
burger
animation.
on stream, I guess. But the
thank you
real
so much.
losers throughout all of it are
So,
DSP's viewers. They're the ones who get
amazing
screwed the
support while I
most
was
out
in
of all of
blue.
this, really.
Now I'm back,
Because they're
and it is time
they're
for the
completely
finale. We're gonna do
isolated.
one more
They have
video,
no friends.
Okay, guys? So
They have no
probably another
real
20, 25 minutes here.
social networks. At
and
least in
then we're done
terms
for
of
the night. Well,
online.
who's gonna do it?
I don't
Who's
know
gonna
if
be
they
the
have friends
one
behind the
to push us
scenes.
to the goal tonight when we're right there?
And they
Okay?
support their favorite
All right,
streamer.
let's do it.
They love
Let's,
him so much. They give him all this money. And
Oh,
he rewards them by
Let's
eating a
continue. Here we
burger in
go.
front of them.
Ready?
How heroic. How beautiful. I bet they talk to their friends. They do have friends in real life. And they talk to these friends about it. And they say, hey, man, huge fan of this dude, Darkside Phil. Well,
Who did
he
that?
got
Who
enough
went to
money
the
and he ate a
bathroom?
burger on stream. And big ups, dude. This sounds like some
doing
good content. There you go. There's the rest of it right there. $18.
Can you give me a name? Because I don't see it. I'm scrolling up. I don't see it.
Who's getting banned?
I'm looking.
Oh, we're looking for the person who said lies about the merch store. I think you should just ban everyone, Phil. It'd be easier that way.
Was that the imposter One Sick Puppy? He was back on this channel? Oh, shit. Is that who it was? Yeah, we got a lot of imposters who are coming by and trying to impersonate our regulars.
That is what an imposter is, Phil.
Gaming, but this is the first time of the week that I'm streaming on these channels. So now they're basically doing that. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Thank you.
Exactly,
for taking
Ramen
care of that
Brahman.
while I was gone.
Anyone with any sort of self-respect, it's a form of filtering as well.
Okay, so what happened?
DSP
I
does all
scrolling
these
up.
little techniques, and I don't think he's
Oh,
smart enough to know
we
he's
received
doing the techniques.
$18 super chat.
But he does
Patrick,
these
this is what I said earlier,
things to
fuck the
filter
curse.
people out.
So
Because if he
yeah,
does
is
this
it
reward
true?
and eats a burger,
Can it
people
be?
with 2 brain cells are going to say that's stupid,
Could
that's
it be?
disgusting, that's lame.
Tonight is the
And guess
night
what they get shown? They get shown the door.
that the curse gets filled.
There's only
That's
yes men
right.
allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Tonight, we
Only
have
those who
hit
love
the
me.
goal of 7. 7 hit. That means we are over the hill.
Oh,
Only
shit,
6
Kapathic.
to go.
It would be interesting
And
to see
that's the home
DSP
stretch,
getting
3 more
taken out
days,
by
and
a
then it's Krabby Patty
monster.
Mania this weekend coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make it rain here on DSP Throwback. The coins are delayed. It's time
You want me to mute?
fill the
All right.
coffers. It's time to
I
celebrate
can't mute. What if he
Don't
says
Stop
something funny?
Melting.
What if he says a
Rich
slur?
from Review Tech USA shoving another 10,000 milligrams into his mouth of THC gummies.
I thought you said you were done with him, Phil.
Can't take it.
This doesn't look like being
Everyone,
done with something,
thank
Phil.
you so much. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me, having a good time.
It's a de facto
As
loyalty test.
always,
Exactly.
Really, I love these nights. These are great nights to react.
I
to,
might rage
relax
quit. I
together,
understand.
Reminiscing about the past, looking forward to the future. Serious good stuff. Thank you guys so much.
Thank goodness. That was a rather
And,
short one. Holy
I'm
crap.
excited.
I
We're in the
appreciate
midst
it.
of this for sure. You know, we're going to be doing this all month. All right, let's continue. All right, everyone. It's time for the finale for this week. Let's see how many parts we can squeeze into the final video here. Here we go.
Woohoo. And it got eaten by something.
This is something you would see in a TV show, though. It's something that would seem so unrealistic in a TV show. You know, you got these characters. Who can we pick? Oh, you know, we'll pick Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You've got God damn it. What's
Oh no!
Danny DeVito's character. I'm sorry, I keep blanking on his name. So he starts doing streaming, right?
Shot the wrong one. It was already
And he
dead.
rewards his viewers by eating a burger on stream.
God.
That would seem so stupid and impossible. Well, That's the cool thing about DSP is he makes the impossible happen, baby.
Children with their knives.
I was doing a piss down the hallway and I heard the dent streak got hit. I think of Phil every time I piss now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
See, Maximum Turbo knows is that these streams.
I do think of Phil whenever I don't immediately understand
At
something.
first, you're like, the old stuff ain't good.
Yeah, Frank. Okay.
I've been loving.
Yeah, Frank's streaming now and he eats a burger on stream.
Fun every Sunday night. Of course, it's Monday night this week, but really, it's been great. Yeah, we'll do good progress. I'm going to try to do 3 parts in this video. We'll see if we can get 3 parts in.
3 parts, DSP. These videos are not even 10 minutes long. Remember when DSP was shitting on COG for taking a 5-minute video and turning it into 2 hours? Remember that? Remember that. But DSP is providing his expert commentary and insights and context and begging.
This first one, you don't have a good melee weapon. In Silent Hill 2 is when you get the melee weapons.
But whenever something doesn't immediately make sense to me, I do let loose a, huh? What? No. I forget what it was. I think it was at work or something. We had to update our password, and I couldn't get my password thing to work, and so I was like, dude, what? I think it's bugged, dude. Thankfully, no one was around to hear it, but that's what I always think. It's true. It's bugged, and everyone hates it.
First aid kit.
Probably hiding behind the bookcase.
It sounds like it. Can jump out.
What the hell's that?
Oh god, it's one of those baby things? What's that noise?
Yeah, what is that? That's very unsettling. Gun it down, Phil.
What's it doing? What's that noise?
Sounds kind of like a cat,
Sounds
kind
like a
of.
dog.
Or dog, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. It's not worth investigating further. I'm out of here.
No useful books.
What's making that noise?
I don't know. We should donate and find out.
Weird. Oh, there you go.
Surprise! Little shit.
I suppose, Fourth Rider, you could make the argument that they get exactly what they deserve. And that might be one way to look at it with these DSP supporters. You know, if that's really what they want, okay. I mean, if you really want to give this dude $1,000, $2,000 to eat a burger, I suppose that's entirely within your rights. But I would invite you to find better uses for your money.
I haven't done that yet. Basically, I did my Silent Hill 2 remake early thoughts, and then I did.
One must imagine the DSP supporters are happy.
Pussy out of being on my podcast, so that was like the first part, but now I got to do the finale. So
I thought we were done talking about him, Phil. I'm gonna count it again. Keep counting these.
Okay. It's unlocked now. Okay, chemistry lab and lab equipment.
Sure, I got you, Banana Jones. Seems pretty specific, but let's do it.
Whoa.
And I think it's one of those things, if you do consider the idea that DSP supporters do actually enjoy this stuff, and I guess that's okay, but it's really, really sad. Jade gets super stoked over watching DSP eat a burger. What about you, Jade? Why don't you eat a burger? I'm not saying that to be mean, but imagine how cool it would be if you were eating it. And it will cost you far less. Same with any of these jerks. Go eat your own burger. What, DSP's gonna eat it and say, it's got like a tanginess, but also like, it's very greasy. Is that what you want? That doesn't seem worth $2,000.
Like, where the fuck is the thing I'm supposed to be doing? Right? You can't see because of fixed camera angles.
You can't see because you're flipping all over the place, stupid.
Yeah, I only said, how did you like chemistry when in chem lab? What were your favorite parts about the subject? Obviously, the lab days, the experiments that you do.
Oh, you're just gonna get banned on site, Dapper Dragon.
Burner and you're doing chemical reactions and stuff. That's always the most fun stuff. But you can't do that every day.
Sure you can, Phil. Do anything you set your mind to. Just start putting random things on the Bunsen burner. Put a bouncy ball on the Bunsen burner. It's pretty fun.
Try using chemical on the hand.
I may have gotten in trouble in school for that. So. I got in trouble in school all the time. I was an idiot. I was always causing trouble.
Okay.
Melt that.
I did a lot of negative attention-seeking behaviors.
Hydrochloric acid. Yeah, definitely use this.
Yeah, just pour it all over shit. Nope, none of that.
I can't use it on the hand.
Have you tried reasoning with the hand?
Well, there you go. It'd be standing directly in front of it, like, perfectly.
Oh, we did it.
Would hydrochloric acid only burn through, like, flesh, but it wouldn't damage the metal under?
I think it would damage the metal.
Gold medallion, take it? Yes.
But then again, DSP, this is a haunted realm. It doesn't matter.
It's too dangerous.
Oh, goodness. Throw the acid at him.
Again with the balls.
Yeah, DSP, it's a dumb joke.
Alright, this is where I came from.
What's he playing tomorrow? He's playing Silent Hill tomorrow. Oh, that's great.
Did you notice it's written?
And we're doing, Mbode and I are doing, the Internet Asylum this Thursday. We're covering Low Tier God. It's going to be some of his earlier stuff. Not the more recent things. It's fast food, so he'll scarf down every bite. Remember when he ate 3 burgers from McDonald's on one marathon? Yeah, it's pretty funny. It was one of my favorite ever DSP headlines or video titles. It was something like, DSP eats 3 burgers and starts crying. I just imagine DSP sobbing into his cheeseburger. It's been a long day, man.
Apparently I need something to open it.
Let me see if I can find it. DSP eats 3 cheeseburgers and cries.
Alright, well, there's a third
It might be the best.
Haven't done the 3rd floor at all yet. I will say this, with the Silent Hill 2 remake, it never feels like you're going in circles. It never feels like you're completely stuck and don't know where to go. If you just keep going and exploring, you naturally...
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. At least in the first
This is it.
that I'm in right now.
DSP cries on stream for 30 seconds, then eats 2 Whoppers.
Nope, they have not
It's the best title. Best one.
Known as the best Silent Hill game, but I get the feeling hopefully they'll go to get to that. I smoke a lot. Ace at the Addams Family menu. That's Wednesday's Whopper.
Oh goodness, what are we talking about, Kapathic?
Things, rings, onion rings, Gomez's churro fries, and Morticia's cookie chocolate shake.
The piano, but the piano won't open. Where else have? Where have
Huh? What are we talking about?
What's the difference with the onion rings? Are they
Oh, the
any
Burger
special
King Addams Family
about
stuff.
the Things rings?
Gomez's churro fries does sound pretty good, though.
I haven't been to the hall or the classrooms over here. Oh, I need to go down the stairs over there on the 2nd floor. To
Kapathic, are you sexually harassing me? Cut it out.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you were influenced by Dale.
Wait a minute, I did the wrong thing.
I remember one time Tevin was watching clips of the different locales playing fighting games, and I think the clip was something like
Super lame. How can they be things rings if they're just regular?
DSP and LTG get perfected in whichever games, and it cuts to LTG, and he's playing, I believe, SNK, something or other, and he gets perfected by Geese Howard, but the entire time it's happening, he's basically just telling people to suck his dick. And Tevin says, oh boy, I get here and there's immediate sexual harassment. Well, that is Dale for you. You come in the door and he's telling you to kiss his anus.
There's actually even another flight of stairs down.
It should be illegal to stream such garbage content, and his audience are working for it. It does remind me whenever DSP says that things are, you know, they get money through bad means and stuff like that. You know, blood money and all this and that. What do you call this, Phil?
Alright, so this ravenous child is dead.
Oh, what the video get loud again?
Healing item. Let's check out these rooms.
It's fast. Oh, I already.
Why do videos change in volume? It's so bizarre.
Because your camera is on a table, DSP.
No, there was no. In Resident Evil, you can't kick. In Resident Evil, you can't kick, but if you. In Resident Evil, you can't kick, but if you down an enemy, you can stomp while they're down sometimes. Depends on the game.
I can understand why you had to pause the video to say that, Phil. It was very confusing.
Resident Evil. You can stab them with your knife.
In every classroom, we teach the exact same things. Doesn't matter if you're grade 1 or grade 8. You learn the same things every year.
Kind of like DSP's school. He really still didn't even learn anything that way.
just keep teaching you the same shit.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, full of shadow babies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna respond to
Teaching
that? That was a
you the
little
same stuff every
spooky.
year, There's no way you can ever forget it.
What would the shadow babies do? We haven't fought them yet, and they haven't hurt yet. So what do they do? Squeak? They just squeak?
Yeah, just kind of walk around squeaking. Good thing.
Let's look at our map here.
Man, we're not making any sort of progress today, are we, Phil?
There's a hall I haven't been in to my right.
That's the door you just came out of.
Right here.
There you go. Nailed it.
Oh.
So
Shoot the
that's
door
it.
down.
Where the fuck else am I supposed to go? I've been everywhere,
The basement.
man.
Probably the basement.
Oh, wait. What's this? Clock tower. I didn't
Clock
know this was-
tower?
I haven't been.
In the basement. I said there was a basement area, but I didn't check it out yet, right?
Yeah, DSP's not listening to DSP. Probably for the best.
Check out this clock tower.
I really do think young DSP would hate older DSP.
Oh, man.
And I don't even think necessarily that they would be good reasons either. It would be stuff like, look how much of an old sellout he
Never
is.
stopped at 10 o'clock.
He cries too much for money, which I guess
No,
would be
Silent
accurate.
Hill 2 is not a continuation of Silent Hill 1 at all.
We've been over this.
Golden Sun. Aha, I can use this.
You can get a Bluetooth controller like an... Oh, you're talking about the RetroArch? That's cool.
Huh.
My dad found me a Game Boy Advance the other... not the other day.
No!
He found me a bunch of Game Boy Advance games. He was going through some stuff down in the basement, and he found them, and he said, do you need these? And I said, yes!
Come on.
So I got a bunch of new
Guys,
Pokemon
let's get
games.
15
I think they're my
more
brother's
likes
games.
In the next 15 minutes. Let's hit 100 likes by the end
But I
of the
thought
night.
he already had
Let's make it
these.
happen. Come on.
What does
Let's
this
do
one
it.
need?
But anyway, that's cool.
A silver moon. Alright, maybe now because I did that, maybe now I can do the piano room.
My dad's always hooking me up with some weird shit, though.
Let's go back.
I showed you guys those anime figures he had.
Piano's opened now.
He's kind of got an adventure scheme of his own. He's always up to
Oh,
something
that's true.
goofy.
Those in real life says the enemies look like they're from the movie 9. You guys ever see the movie 9?
The
Yeah, they do look like the dolls from 9.
dowels? The wooden rods?
Yes, okay, all the way down into the music room. Damn it, camera, stop fighting me.
Just let me get where I need to go, eh, camera? Submit to my will,
Some days I still
stupid.
burp like that,
I'm
but not
imagining it's
often.
Phil
You wanna
walking
know
around
why?
trying to
I
get
don't
indoors,
drink
but can't
carbonated
because his
stuff
hands are
on the
too
night
greasy.
streams. Whenever I drink carbonated
Like the
stuff,
aliens
that's
from
when I burp a
Science.
lot. So I was drinking. You heard me opening a soda or whatever it was, an energy drink at the beginning of this. That's why I'm burping so much.
It's not anything to do with the booze, right, Phil?
What the? Ah, it's open. See that? Look at this.
Play the piano. It'll make you stronger.
There's some blood on some of the keys. Does this mean anything?
No.
Check the piano. What the fuck? What the fuck is this nonsense?
It's a
I don't know how to play it.
Nailed it, Phil. Oh, yeah.
You heard that, right?
Wait a minute. That button's like broken. It sounds like a switch.
Yeah.
Those two don't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. So we got 1, 2, 3.
Oh, DSP's figuring this out so organically, huh?
Don't work. Okay.
You probably gotta know what order to push.
Where the hell is he from?
Does something.
Dowels? Yeah, dowels are those wooden rods you get for construction, right?
Now let's go read what it says.
I don't remember those happening in the movie 9. Then again, I didn't see 9. Maybe it was a plot point for later. For someone who never remembers anything, he sure remembers what he drank on Energy Drink 14. Yeah, you ask him about something he did 2 days ago. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was a million years ago. Hey, DSP, what were you drinking 14 years ago? Oh, Energy Drink.
Oh God, what is this
Those are
puzzle?
like 2 white keys, right?
You have no idea what
white
you're
on
doing. And by the
left.
way, this will prove he's using a guide again. Yeah.
Just to show that he can.
Yeah, he's a huge liar. He said that he didn't use guides, and then admitted he used guides, and then he told you, I always use guides, and you guys knew that.
To a stop, yawning and then napping. All right, so I'm gonna have to write.
Speaking
this
of
shit down.
yawning and
Seriously, I have to get a
napping.
pad. I'm not even kidding. I have to go get a pad of paper to write down the order. All right, got a pad of paper. So let's see.
Maybe we don't make DSP's content illegal. Maybe we just use it in universities.
Read this again.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip
first
ahead.
Greedy pelican, so it's white.
Oh yeah, yeah. Skip the part where you're clearly incriminating
This one
yourself.
and these two, was it? No. It's this one and this one are broken.
Well, I'll give DSP a little bit of credit. He got out the pad of paper and the pen, writing things down. Okay.
This is, oh, a pelican comes on wings.
Yeah,
flare.
fourth writer. That's what I remember from the trailer. I remember seeing the trailer. I thought it
Beyond
looked cool.
Pelican, as far as he could go, would be
Bill's got the memory of a goldfish. Yeah, pretty
here,
much.
the dove. Another white. Now black, higher than the dove. That's this. Doesn't work. Then white next to another bird, so that would be the swan would be here. And then last is black. Fuck.
Wrong again, dummy.
Well, I fucked it up. It's gotta be white, white, black, white, black.
Obviously. Bill, come on, man.
Let's try.
Look, you're using a guide. It shouldn't be this hard.
Black, white, black.
Black.
Nope, that didn't work.
Screw it.
So let's try.
Take the game out of the... Oh, shit. Not real. Uninstall the game.
White, black.
Yeah, I definitely think that this kind of content should be taught at universities as to discourage people from doing dumb things. You know, because they have programs like that, stuff like, you know, how to get into streaming and all this and that. And you can take these classes. I feel that you really should use DSP as an example of what not to do. And not in a sarcastic sense. He's just really bad at everything. You don't even have to take it to any extreme, like don't beg your viewers or don't ban everyone. Don't have shitty layouts. Put effort into your work. Spend time editing. Make clips. Otherwise, you're going to be like this guy. You would get so pissed if you found out about that, though.
Apparently, Jade is taking some class on becoming a streamer, and they brought me up. They said, don't be like Darkside Phil. Well, that's illegal. You can't use my name.
No, Corez. No, it's Corez. It's more like an elective like thing. Like you can take classes at colleges and not actually be part of the college. You know.
Because I didn't see any more medallions in this place.
They have like cooking classes and stuff like that. So yeah, they have classes like that, but for streaming.
12. I already did this. See, Silver Guidepost did that. What's the 5?
People should watch This How You Don't Plays, because that way people will know that there are things that could do in games that you never would have found. Yeah. I feel like game devs should be watching This How You Don't Plays.
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean? I have no idea today what that means.
I think it's something about DSP tries it. We should cook something.
The basement?
And that.
I told one of my coworkers kind of outed himself as a nerd today. I was talking to him and he was showing me some figures that he painted and they were nerdy. So I said, I get it. I showed him some of the model kits I painted. Anyway, he was trying to invite me to a game night and he said, well, what games do you play? I said, I don't really play many games. I honestly find most of my time sucked up into lolcow shit. He said, what's that? And I immediately felt a little bit of regret. I shouldn't tell people about lolcows. It's kind of sad. But not sad that I would like it, but it's sad that you would expose someone to Phil. And I told him, I said, well, there's this dude on the internet. He's really stupid. I mean, objectively stupid. And he plays games badly. And he said, oh, so it's like kind of his gimmick? It's a skit he does?
Get that like back right now.
No,
We're gonna be
it's
watching
not a
Dark
skit.
Silent Hill, blacked out Silent Hill.
Dude's actually
Get
stupid.
that like back on the stream immediately. I demand that we get that like back right now.
Anyway, he said he would check it out,
Click that
so
like
sorry.
right now. Right now.
Stop crying about your likes, Phil. It doesn't even matter. You private the streams.
Now. Click it. Click like. All right, we got it. We got it back. Now I can bring the camera back. Okay.
That was extremely toxic, Phil. That was stupid.
All right.
There are colleges with classes on Beyonce. College's joke. And there are certainly classes that I took in college that I kind of regretted. The one that I never regretted, though, was digital media production stuff. Like learning how to use cameras and crap. That was super cool.
Let's get those 3 lights.
Whenever Logan gets to talking about his AV work, I get kind of nostalgic.
Now. Inmediatamente. Por favor.
Shut up, please.
We're one like away. We're a single like away.
Away from what, Phil? You're gonna spontaneously combust or something? Chill out.
We got 100 likes on the
It is hard to really give people a brief synopsis on Phil. Because what do you say? What is your 2-sentence description of Phil? And you don't have to say something sarcastic, but how would you describe Phil to someone in 2 sentences? I would say something like, he is an astoundingly stupid and inept man, and it's not in any way faked.
No, there was a Silent Hill arcade version. I've seen it. I saw it in arcades. I never played it though.
Then I pulled the clip of DSP and Kesha go, why does he look so weird? Or God, I hate his voice. It's so annoying. Yeah.
Regularly for fighting, they had already died out.
What is it? Imbode says this guy sucks.
Looks the same.
Yeah, look. Oh no, you know where you are. You're in the darkness version of the school now.
Oh, we're in the toxic school.
Yep. That's what it is. Whoa, giant pentagram. Well, not really a pentagram, just a demonic symbol.
I don't remember this being here before.
Because it wasn't.
Yeah, it's true. Chris, I thought for a long time it was... I guess... Because I went back and forth with my thought on him, but the more prevailing thought I had about him was that, sure, he's a kind of obnoxious, blowhard dumbass, but he's probably a really, you know, reasonable and chill person outside of his streams. No, what you got was real Phil. He was always stupid and he was always toxic, all the time. I did that thing that DSP says we don't do. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and then I watched him, and then he proved that he was an asshole.
Just like in Silent Hill 2, there were alternate reality areas. The alternate realities.
Yeah, no,
that's good,
no
Ramen
spoilers,
Brother.
Adam Lee. No spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet. And quite frankly, I don't remember the plot of this game. I don't want to spoil it either as we watch it over the month. So.
I go to this room to the left.
Yeah, I heard about that game, Astro. It's sad as hell.
Oh crap! Look at this. Handgun bullets, first aid.
Very cool.
And a giant ass fucking bloody fan.
Why exactly is that funny, Phil?
Guess I won't be going that way. I guess we're gonna investigate stuff.
Hey, look, Seal.
You wanna know what's really funny? A
What?
troll came in here and said, "Oh, Review Tech is streaming and has more viewers than you tonight." And I'm like, number one, I'm thinking in my head,
I thought you said you're done.
Review Tech's viewers are his trolls.
Yeah,
The vast majority of people who tune into his streams are people who hate him. Okay? That's
Sir.
number one. Number two, this is my passion project channel where we sit here and we watch retro stuff. I always have low attendance.
Doesn't
on my
matter.
Streams, but that's
Doesn't
because
matter.
my
It's
passion
still the
project.
fact.
I don't care about having monstrous views and success on this channel. I just care about hanging out with those of you who like my
Dude,
company
your
and
viewers are
enjoying
mostly
the classics,
trolls, man.
Right?
Your
So it's
chatters
like,
are mostly
this idiot
trolls.
Came on the channel and thought they had a point earlier. Like, dude, we have 165 people here, and we're all enjoying what's going on.
We all are?
By the way,
Which one of you dorks is enjoying
I
this
also
shit?
hit all my goals tonight, right? So why does it matter that there's only 165 people?
I thought you said you weren't going to bring this
at
up.
all. It's a moot point. It's a waste of
Yeah,
time. That's
good
what
call,
these idiots
Bananas.
like to do is try to say dumb shit that makes no sense.
Because then they get you to respond. I'm going to put another one on there for addressing him again.
Bugs, ew.
Yeah, he hit the goals because of 2 people. That's what Review Tech needs. He needs a
Correct.
couple
The curse
whales.
has been lifted. We've hit the 7th goal. The curse of 6 is done, and the Monday's curse is done. We crushed 2 curses on one stream this week. Awesome.
Oops, I don't want to do that. Press the wrong button. Fucking giant roach. They're growing big here. See if this door to the right fucking open it.
What set him off, Bob Hoskins? Someone mentioned it in his chat earlier, I suppose. And then he got to thinking about it and decided he was pissed.
Place looks like shit.
He's not doing a good job of being done with Review Tech.
We were at the nice school, now we're at the ghetto.
And again, Review Tech isn't even doing anything right now. He didn't make another video telling Phil to eat shit. He's not talking about him right now on stream, I bet. So DSP is bringing him up of his own.
Whoa, what is that? Colored stuff on the
Yet all of his chatters mess with him.
playing cards.
DSP, you don't really have a fan base. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, man, you do not have a fan base.
Whoa.
The people who
Oh,
watch
look
you
what
so
that looks
religiously
like.
are the people who don't like
That
you.
looks like the door from the beginning of the school that we saw. They said it was a disturbing picture, remember? How much you want to bet you have to use that as the key to open the picture door or whatever? Where was that? Was that at the beginning? That was like the beginning.
That's on him that those messages leaked. He should have made it so that he wasn't such an untrustworthy person.
That's right. Whenever you go into
That's
the
on
dark,
him.
whenever you go into the dark versions,
Point at the
of
screen,
stuff
Phil.
inside,
Nice.
it's
I
an
like
old
this.
Map, even though it's identical,
I like this blurry
it's
ass
all new
finger
stuff,
on
new
screen.
layouts, new doors to open and stuff. Look at me pointing at the screen.
Yeah,
You
he
can see
lowered
it.
the goal 3 times, Joe.
See, the cool thing about this now is I can actually do that today. I can just do this. See? Now I can point at the screen.
Oh, that's
without having
sick,
to
San
physically
Antonio
point.
Spurs fan.
I can actually just use my cursor. Even in games, this works now because I play on PC. So it's kind of cool that I got that ability.
You
back
could always
after
use
not
like a
having to
laser
connect.
pointer or something. That'd look kind of rough, but
That's right. All right, so let's go back the other way. Check out the storage room.
exactly, Fourth Rider. But everyone else is the crazy stalker girlfriend. But allow me to bring you up all the time.
Almost done for the night. We're going to finish this video, guys, and we'll resume next week.
What the hell?
This era, this second half of the Kino Casino arc, where he's kind of running on his own energy here, has been very tiresome for me. Because like I said, the thing that really bothers me the most about Phil is just his general unfairness. And it's been nothing but unfairness for the last, I don't know, month. Just shitting on everyone and then excusing him of the same things.
Yeah, there is.
The whole review tech rant was such a exercise in projection. He does these bad things. I do them too, but it's okay. Everyone laughs at you. No one likes you. No one in your chat actually likes you. None of your viewers support you. It's you, dude.
If that's locked.
Maybe the paper.
And I'm on the upswing. People love me now. I'm no longer the joke of the internet.
The other door there was. I have no idea what to do here.
There's a classroom door I missed. If you look at the classroom there, there's a door.
Nice belch there, Phil.
Yup. I just saw it. That's right. Patrick says it must be odd looking back on how you played with yourself versus now when you have a live stream.
Play with yourself.
Which is impressive. It was. Let me put it this way. It's a double-edged sword because, listen, it was easier for me to record because I didn't have a set schedule. I could record as much as I wanted or as little as I wanted in a day. I could record early, I could record late, I could take breaks, and no one would ever know. It was all offline recording.
I watched about 20 minutes of it, and I'm so glad that work pulled me away, because that shit was making me kind of aggravated.
There was no, oh, let's talk, let's have interaction.
The other part of it, the end result of why it frustrates me, is that DSP truly believes that Review Tech USA represents the average detractor.
And dumb things because I had to fill.
You can tell with how he describes it that that's who we all are. We're all rich. And he's going to felt us all.
Which I feel is better.
Except that we all knew Review Tech USA was a loser.
It's like, nah, I don't want blabbermouth Phil. I want Phil who's natural now, you know?
This way.
Yeah, because natural Phil is just boring. I guess that's the admission there, Phil. Natural Phil has nothing to say and nothing interesting to add whatsoever. Yeah, I suppose that's true. All right, you got me, Phil. That's correct.
You're not even good at it either.
I don't have to be concerned with doing things that are, I don't know, using up time or airwaves. I could just sit here, goat laugh, and beg for money.
All right. Oh, I'm still on day. Jeez.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. All the enemies are always tough.
He thinks he's a savior. Yeah, he's reaching down to help Review Tech.
All the enemies are tougher.
Because he is done being a laughingstock. Even though DSP didn't do anything to earn a good reputation.
No, you're right. See, I always had trolls, but when you're just doing offline content, no one can show up live to troll you. Like, the trolls, they didn't affect the content. Because the content was
So you should go
offline
back to
feed.
this then.
What are you going to do? Leave a nasty comment? It could be deleted. So it didn't matter, right?
Exactly,
now,
Seal, it's toxic.
kind of interject. They try to come on the stream and shit. It's like, what a fucking loser, right? But it was a little different back then, that's for sure. Looks like we're done.
Can we go one stream without bringing up the trolls? Or do we really have that much power?
We got through 9 parts this week. You know,
oh,
that's
sweet.
It's a 39
Done for
part
the day.
playthrough.
Let's go.
If we stay on pace, we'll probably get to the very end of it by the end of October. We might not absolutely finish it.
We need
might
a
get
loco
really
house
close.
DSP
You know, one thing we
LTG
might
wings
do
boogie.
is
Yeah, I agree,
we only have,
Greenlight.
like, 3
I
months
had
left
one on
before the end, maybe we'll just
Sims.
watch
I
the
had
parts during the
DSP,
Halloween
Wings, and
marathon
LTG
actually
living
watch the end of
together,
Silent Hill 1
and it was a
that
lot of
weekend
fun. I need to get some
Halloween
mods
and move
so
on to
that
something
it's
new for November, right?
a little
That's
bit
what
more
maybe we can do.
toxified on the
Think
game.
about it. But anyway, guys, thank you
Like
so very much.
bring back the
A
robbers
great
and
night.
stuff.
We did it. We
But it
crushed
was
We
fun.
hit the
It was fun
goals.
because they had
We
to
ended
take
the
turns
double
sleeping
curse
on the
of
floor.
Mondays and 6. We had a great time with
Thank you
Silent
very
Hill
much,
1,
Greenlight. I appreciate it.
and I can't wait for more next week. Now remember, next week we'll go back to the regularly scheduled Sunday nights, so it'll be October 13th, Sunday,
right.
October 13th, not Monday. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so very much. I had a great time tonight. I hope that you did too. Thank you all.
Yeah, you had a
and
great
I will
time
see you
shitting
next
on
week.
Review Tech the whole time.
Okay. So yes, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. What a fun React day we had, and we got through it and we hit the goals, and the streak continues. That was the hardest thing, right? Was to get through the React day. I mean, the React day is always a daunting thing to get through when it comes to getting constant support, because let's be honest,
It's a daunting thing to have me beg the entire time. I don't know, DSP, you seem to soldier through it.
Pet project right there is DSP Throwback.
Didn't seem to bother you that much.
I know that it's not going to be a huge profitable thing for me. I don't make a lot of money on those videos. I'm not even kidding you. I make a few bucks a day on that channel, you know? So anyway, thank you guys. I had a great time today. Everyone, please have a good night. Tomorrow,
The next day, he's going to say he makes a
podcast
shit ton of money
tomorrow,
off of
we're
it.
going to talk about everything that went down today and any game news. I actually have a few stories saved.
So we're
up
going
to
to go
talk about
back
tomorrow
over
that
the
I didn't get to
felting.
today. And tomorrow is Silent Hill 2 Remake all day long on
DSP was going to give that chip
The
to
game has
Review
been
Tech
outstanding,
to show him that he could get his life back on track. Like DSP is some sort of judge of that shit.
Excellent. Thank you all.
What about
Thank
you,
so
DSP?
much.
When are you
Great
going to
day
get your
today.
life on
Had
track?
a great time. I wish you all the best. Please have a good night. Be safe. See you in the morning. We
Good
do it
call,
all
Banana Jones.
again over on DSP Gaming. Peace out, my friends. Good night.
Not your friend, Phil. You said people would be happier if I was gone. That's not what friends tell each other, DSP. Very negative. Well, that's it for me tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. Again, I apologize for being late. Slim Jim's called. But this was an excruciating night. There's a reason why I tend to skip his throwback shit. It's beyond terrible. It's the only joy I can get from this is just watching old footage of DSP and listening to him say insanely stupid shit. But when I have modern DSP yapping over the whole thing, talking about sandwich shops and what have you, boring crap, it really does ruin any potential humor you could get from the old stuff. Because there is always the potential for DSP archaeology. There could be some interesting comment that he made in one of these old playthroughs that has gone overlooked for so long. And you don't even get that. You don't even get that. How shitty is that? But I'm glad we're done with that. And we're going to be playing what? Silent Hill 2 Remake tomorrow? Yeah, I'll watch it. And then after that is WWE Champions with the zombies. And Thursday, me and Imbode are doing our video on over at the Internet Asylum, and I have the link in my channel if you guys want to go check it out, subscribe, or send nasty emails to us. That's cool too. But yeah, I've got nothing further to say on this. The whole Review Tech thing was super annoying. I might do a full react to that, but it might just be my last video ever because I'll rage quit life. No, that's not appropriate. I apologize, YouTube. I meant it on ARC. Okay, that's enough goodbyes. Goodbye, everyone. Have a fantastic night. And what did we learn here today? We learned that DSP is done addressing Review Tech. He just has to address him a couple more times.
Y'all have a great, safe, blessed day. You know what? I'm going to end this video on a really good, highly vibrational note.
Why should I allow you to talk when you don't support me? You don't give me any money to pay my bills, so therefore you're worthless to me. You don't have anything nice to say, therefore you're worthless to me. All you want to say snide comments, snide remarks, therefore you're worthless to me. You guys don't support me financially. You don't support me in a positive way. You don't encourage me to do great things. You don't fucking support me. So why should I support you and give you motherfucking assholes the right to say whatever the fuck you want? You don't get that fucking privilege. I won't let you have that fucking privilege. You want an opinion on this channel? Then donate some money. Put up or shut up. You want the right to talk on this channel? You want privileges? Then start paying my bills, motherfucker. Until you start paying my fucking bills, then you don't have the right, you don't have the privilege or the authority to say whatever the fuck you want on my fucking channel. Because I won't give you the privilege. Because if you're not supporting me monetarily, then you're fucking worthless to me.
Take care and be blessed, all of you. And may you find great light, power, and goodness within yourselves and redeem yourselves and just get out of the toxic minority. Period. Be with the majority and be good.
Get a 60-day supply of the platinum.
No? I'm gonna say somebody in Russia just died, and no one just died with that second gunshot. Somebody really toxic. Maybe Putin died by his own sword. Anyway, we have cleared the air. Everything is good. All of you take care and have a blessed, safe day and night.